has been years since we've had that sound. Still remember it by heart.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was the pee break sound. All right, we are here. We are live. We got the old notification. Let's have some fun.
I hate it.
Oh, yeah. Well, if anybody is new, we do a little thing called Off Track, where we talk about things that are not NASCAR related because it keeps us sane. Anyway, Scumbag, what do you got for the Off Track?
Not much really. Just been working. Last Thursday went to a concert in Boston with the wife and a couple friends for a late birthday present. Went to see this band called Too Many Zoos. They're essentially just like one guy on a baritone sax, a trumpet player, and like a one-man like drum band type deal.
Yeah, they looked like
Yeah.
a riot.
Oh, they're mad fun. The guy,
You've seen them a few times, haven't you?
yeah, I think
Yes.
this is the third or fourth time I've seen them.
Oh yeah.
Blacked out. Typical scumbag move.
Atta boy.
I ate him griddle in the morning, and I was like, "Yeah, that should be good for the day." Yep. Nope. It wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
So didn't eat, and then I kept getting beers handed to me,
Thank you, Ricky.
and I was also telling people to get me beers, so I might have done it too. But I was all right. No drinking and driving. We all took Ubers, so we were smart there.
Yeah, you stayed in the city, obviously.
Yeah, we stayed at an AC hotel in Cambridge. Did a little bit of graffiti. Well, that's about it.
There you go. No, you didn't. Allegedly.
Someone who looked like me.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, and,
Hello, cops.
Officer is right here.
The wife and I
Get
did
'em.
did book a vacation where we are going to Curacao in April. So
Congratulations.
already count me out for that one because I'll try to do it remotely, but
No.
you'll be pissed.
yeah.
It's hard to do your job when you're not here.
Yep.
There's kids. Just
Yeah.
days off, man.
Actually,
Yeah.
we'll send you. Bring the mouse as your carry-on.
I'll do that.
We'll see the distance on the old.
Is that like
screen.
your,
Controls.
is that your Christmas presents to each other?
No, it's just we're going with her
Man,
family
just-
too.
just rolling in dough.
Money bags
Well,
over
it's-
here.
it's-
I found the
Right?
one guy that goes
Tammy-
on vacation more than Dan.
Tammy can only go on vacation
Listen, I
like
had
during
1 year.
like school vacations.
I haven't been on
Yeah,
a
you gotta
vacation
plan
since.
them that.
Yeah, so we got
Which makes it easy to plan
Yeah.
ahead.
So we had to like fly in. We had to go into Hartford, fly out of Hartford, go to
Ew.
New York.
Yeah.
Well, it's either that or we had to pay another $1,200 to fly from Boston to New York,
Yeah.
which is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I'll go to Hartford.
Yeah.
Wait, fly from Boston to New York?
I had to get a connector probably.
Yeah, for like literally because it goes JFK. It'll go from JFK straight to Curacao.
The
Well,
fuck's
I
Car-
would just fucking drive to New
Curacao
York and fly.
Is it blue?
yeah, actually the waters are. Yeah.
Okay.
It's next to Aruba,
Aye.
Aruba,
So-
Jamaica, Blue,
pretty close to
Carousel.
Venezuela. So hopefully there's no wars going on there.
It's gonna get blown
True.
up in a boat.
True.
Yeah.
Steve's gonna be out snorkeling and get fucking smoked by Exith.
Yeah, we're gonna swim with turtles, so that's gonna be cool.
Turtles.
Hell yeah. Norm, what do you got for the folks?
Nothing too cray cray. I'm not going to Jamaica or
Aruba.
I want to take you though.
I'm not going to the Ritz in Boston or anything like that. I'm just being me, living my life, doing my thing.
Nice.
Getting ready. We got some snow for the first time this year.
You did.
So I'm pretty hopped up and horny about that.
Wow.
That's going to be good stuff. I got the snowmobile for sale, so people are actually messaging me now.
Oh, you are
that
still
is
sell-
all it takes.
you are
It's been
still-
up for like a year and a half.
Yeah, I
dude.
thought you had decided to keep it though at this point.
I just haven't taken it down.
Oh, okay.
And all of a sudden, it's like the winter's looking promising.
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden, I'm just getting lowballed left and right. I have
Oh, I bet.
some dude. I have it up for 10, which keep in mind I paid 16,000 for it. It's 4 years old. It has 185 miles on it.
Damn.
Break in when you get full horsepower is at like 210. Haven't got there yet. So fucking, I just keep getting lowballed left and right, left and right. And I got some dude who 7,500. I was like, nope, price is firm. Like 2 hours later, I can do 7,500 cash this weekend. I'm like, no, price is firm. Cash, I don't understand the logic behind that. I've talked about it before. What else would I accept? Cash is the only thing. I'm not taking railroad bonds. I'm not taking fucking Bitcoin. Cash
Fucking
is the
cash.
only way I would sell this machine.
War bonds.
Yeah.
I got old easy, old like toll booth tokens, but I got a lot of them.
How do you feel about Monopoly pieces from McDonald's?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I have the unpeeled large fry containers. Those have 2 on them. You want them? But yeah, I just have these people I keep getting offered $7,500, and it's just like people's go-to price. It's like You're basing this off of nothing.
And frankly, cash is probably even more difficult because like most people don't carry cash. It's like, oh, cool. Now I have all these bills. Let's go to the bank and put
Yeah.
them
Yeah,
in
you
the
can't,
bank.
and you
Like,
can't
just
put that much into the
Venmo me,
ATM.
you freaking weirdo.
But I've had like multiple low balls. I had this one dude that he kept messaging me, so I knew he was gonna fly off the handle at some point. And like 7,500. I'm like, what's the lowest you'll take? I was like 10,000. The asking price is the lowest I will take. It is more than worth.
I
that.
did not say OBO.
Yeah. And so I get you'll never sell it for that much. You're fucking asking way too much. And then the next day, 8,500. Like, fuck off, dude.
You're almost there.
I
Yeah,
love
like,
it.
he-
I
like,
love it.
Keep going.
He's flying off the handle. Then I had another guy message me today. No message. No, do you still have this? What condition is it in? Just 8,500. No
I hate
money
that.
sign, nothing.
I hate
Just
that.
8,500. I look at this dude's profile because I'm like, what kind of psychopath just messages a number? Like, doesn't say shit.
Those are usually the fake ones.
Those are usually
Dude,
the bots.
I go on this.
Yeah.
I had one fake one. I go on this dude's page. I have never like looked at like Facebook Marketplace reviews before. Dude was nothing but 1 stars.
Yeah.
Like as far as the eye could see, don't ever deal with this guy. He'll ghost you. He sold me a piece of junk. Like all just fucking 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. I was like, you're not getting a reply
I wonder,
back.
wonder what my rating
Yeah.
is.
Like I'm like, I've never ever
Never
looked at
looked.
somebody's Facebook Yelp review
I've
before.
never really
I
looked.
have 1 5-star review. That's
I
it.
think.
Yeah, I
How
think
do you
mine have all been
find that?
positive. If somebody sends me a negative one, I just go to their house.
How do you find it?
Just remember, we dealt with you.
You go to Marketplace and like you click on yourself.
Yeah, you view
I
your
got 3
profile.
5 stars, baby.
Where the hell are you seeing this? Because I went to Marketplace and
Go to Marketplace, go to sell at the top,
okay,
and then click on your own
sell.
picture. And then click on your picture.
I got 21 5-stars.
God damn.
I got,
go.
I got 5 5-stars.
There you go.
Shit. That's awesome. Well, you sell like a bunch of random crap.
20.
No, I
21
mean that's
grand.
selling and buying. I'll go
True,
through stretches.
true,
I
yeah.
have sold a bunch of shit.
What's your oldest one?
Yeah, working on the old beard.
Wait, as a seller, I have 3 5-stars.
Oh, this is okay. So as seller,
As a buyer, I have 2 5-stars.
my oldest one as a seller is from 2022. No, sorry, 2019. Why are these not in order?
Where did I sell this guy?
Well,
And then
just
as a
review
buyer.
it.
All right. Let's keep
Everybody
This
moving
is
here.
your
good
accounts.
content.
No, it's
I didn't
not.
know. I didn't know you could see this. I've always wondered because it always asks me to leave reviews on if I'm selling something or buying something or whatever, and I'm always like,
As a
"Where's
buyer.
mine?"
What
Yeah.
did I buy in
Goddamn.
May 2nd?
All right, what else you got, Norm?
Oh, also, I found some random dude. I was cruising Facebook Marketplace as one does. It's all Facebook Marketplace today. And randomly, just like Michael Waltrip entire side from his 07 like 55
How did
Napa.
I wanted to
Yeah.
ask you how you found that because it didn't say
It just
anything
popped
about
up.
NASCAR.
it
It was
just
just
popped up.
interesting.
I've been having a lot of stuff like that randomly pop up now too.
Good suggestions.
I don't
Yeah.
even.
Like,
I
good
I have
suggestions.
curated this thing so finely that
Yeah,
I don't even
true.
need to search anything.
Dude,
it's
True.
just like
I've curated
you
mine.
need this subwoofer. I'm
when
like, I don't
someone
really.
when someone sends me something that's ridiculous, I won't click on it.
Yes.
I won't click on it
Yeah.
because I'm like, I don't want that to go in my algorithm because mine is mint.
Yep, mine's all just
Yep.
old NASCAR
Like remember
stuff.
remember a couple
Car,
years ago I
Volkswagen stuff,
accidentally
like-
clicked on like a woman's shirt and then I showed you my
Yeah.
marketplace.
Oh,
was,
yeah.
It was
You get
fucked
dresses
for
for
months.
months. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
pissed.
Well, that's the classic thing. Just look at wedding dresses
And
search by
engagement
size.
rings. And engagement rings.
Oh, engagement rings.
Yeah, I've heard that one too. I saw really the day some guy he's searching what he searched leather pants on Facebook Marketplace, and then he was
Nice.
messaging them trying to pick them up. He's
Nice.
like, he called it like the method. I was
like
holy
that.
shit.
That's the meth method. Leather
Yeah.
pants. Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah.
But yeah, so this random lady was selling a Michael Waltrip 55 door. So like pretty much full door, like middle wheel well to middle
Yeah.
wheel well.
Yeah.
Off of his 07. I'm assuming car tomorrow. I didn't really do much digging into the actual panel. I want to look it up and see because it's damaged. See what if I can figure out what track and wreck it was.
Dude, if you
from.
posted in that sheet metal group on Facebook, those people
Oh,
are
they'll find it.
yeah,
They-
some,
they find it
some
so
autistic
fast, dude.
child.
They
will
are. It's
figure it out.
terrifying. There's someone posted a Racing Warehouse posted a piece. It was that one of those like the piece of your norm piece the other day. Within 20 minutes, someone had it figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane
I think
how fast they get that.
That might have been Martinsville.
I forgot
But-
our piece. It's
Hmm?
upstairs.
Wait,
Yeah. No,
Oh,
no,
that-
no, no, not the big one.
Oh,
Oh.
the panel, the contingency panel.
got me all
That one.
Yeah, that one. Fuck, you got me all excited.
I know. Sorry.
know.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
the one you just got on eBay?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
white one,
Oh, nice.
the snow bunny.
Yeah.
The one that
Sorry, Brett.
definitely needs context for it.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, but either way, I saw this
You
panel.
should post that out there. Figure
was
this out.
the entire side of Michael Waltrip's 55 2007 Napa scheme. One of my favorite schemes. It was the creation of the chrome wheel schemes.
Yep.
Hot. $50. I was like, I know nothing to do with this. Like I have nowhere to put this thing, but $50 is $50.
Yeah.
I got to go buy this. So I messaged the lady. I was like, I'll take it today. She goes, message my husband.
Oh God.
And I was like, oh God, like it's an old couple. I was like, is this guy gonna even respond to text messages?
Yeah.
If I text him, I was like, I don't want to call this guy. It's a pain in the ass, and my phone doesn't work at my work for calls. So I text him. I was like, fuck it. He responds immediately. Yeah, come meet me. Come. I'm like, all right, cool. I can be there at like 5. I get out at 4. I gotta go to the bank. Yeah,
Also,
cool.
context. It's nice that it was close too,
Yeah,
because
it
I've
was-
been finding shit that I want left and right that is 3 hours away, and I'm
Right.
like,
I was leaving my work, which I left a couple minutes late. Went to the bank. Drove to this dude's house. I was there 35 minutes,
Yeah, that's cool.
maybe 30, and it was a blizzard.
oh yeah, you went on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was a blizzard
Yep.
that night. And so I go to the dude's house. He brings me to his garage. He also had a full David Ruderman Tundra racing hood,
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was cool.
like fresh off the truck. Still had the rubber on it, but it was a full hood. It wasn't the skin. It still had the supports and stuff. But that thing, it was big.
Mm.
Yeah.
It had to have been from like 07, 06.
Early Tundra days, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked really square, like it was a Chevy hood, but it wasn't. So I don't know exactly what year it was from. But he had the whole side. And he's like, yeah, we cut that off. And he goes, I brought it home. And I was talking to the guy. I was like, did you cut it off? He goes, no, but the guys did. I was like, oh. I was like, it'd be way cooler if you cut it off. He goes, well, I was there when they did it. I was like, that's pretty cool. He goes, yeah, I used to work there. I was like, at Michael Waltrip Racing? The guy's like, yeah.
And
I was like, no shit. Dude was cool as hell.
And he ends up in Goffstown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think he was like a full-time employee. He like did volunteer work. So like he said he like pitted at Loudon, at Pocono, Watkins Glen, maybe he might have mentioned. But he was like, he helped out on the pit crew, catching tires over the wall and
Yep.
stuff like that. He said he has fire suits from the teams. He worked on Bubba's K&N car because Bubba raced for Michael Waltrip and K&N,
That's right.
part
Yeah.
of the Toyota deal. So he was like, Bubba's such a good dude. He goes, I love that guy. He goes, we kind of lost touch once he started doing the cup stuff because he separated from the group. He goes, but he was such a good dude growing up, coming up. He goes, I'm still friends with all the old crew chiefs and this and that. He's listing off people. Some people I know, some people I don't. He goes, there was one guy, I'm not going to name drop him because one thing could lead to another. But he goes, one guy, an old crew chief or something. He goes, oh, do you know so-and-so? I'm like, I know the name. I don't know him personally by any means. He goes, oh, cool, yeah. He goes, you want his number? And I was like, nah. It'd be weird to cold
Yeah,
call
you don't like
this
just
dude.
take someone's number.
Yeah,
It's
I'm like, I'm not just gonna cold call this dude. And as he's doing it, he accidentally calls him. And he goes, ah shit, I called him. And he looked like he like hit end.
Yeah.
So he's like turns the phone to me, and all of a sudden you hear, hello? Hello? Dave, what's up? I was like, you got him. He's like, oh shit. He legit talked to the dude for like 35 minutes. They're just shooting the shit about retired life in New England and how they wish they were in the South right now. And the guy he was talking to loves snowmobiling, so they're talking about that. And this guy loves boating, so he's talking about how he wishes it was spring. But I'm just sitting there, and the dude's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, dude, I don't need to. That was so entertaining.
You can be like,
It's
hey,
awesome.
I got a sled for sale, 10 grand if you want to.
Yeah. You want to stay up north? I'll sell you a sled. The dude's like, as soon as the grandkids open the Christmas presents, we're in the car. We're in Myrtle Beach. We're done here.
Oh, I can't
He
wait.
goes, as soon as that's done, we're gone. Me and the missus are out of here. But yeah, super cool dude. But it was just like random place, 20 minutes from my house, 30 minutes from my work. Just ex MWR employee, just had a bunch of random
Dude,
sheet metal.
There's people hiding everywhere. Like, remember, it was like 2 or 3 years ago when I went to Florida. I told you I was standing in line at the bar. Remember the place we stayed at in Daytona, the house?
Yeah.
We've stayed there like 3 times, and there's the pool with like the lazy river, and there's like a bar and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember I was waiting to get a drink, and I don't even know what I had on. I think I had like some NASCAR shirt or hat on. And some guy just started talking to me, and he was the lead engine builder for Yates in like the 2000s for the 88 car. And I'm like,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, this dude, he's like, oh yeah, I was there. I forget what shop
He's
it
gonna
was.
lean
It wasn't
against you, that's fine.
Hendrick. It was one of the other teams, but he was like, I was there when they were painting the Days of Thunder cars for the movie.
That's
Oh,
rad.
God.
Sick.
It wasn't Hendrick. I'm like, I thought they were all Hendrick
They are
cars.
all- they were.
He was like, it was like Kenny Wallace's shop or something.
Uh,
He lists it off a random name, so
think
they
Hendrick
must have done like the body
I
for
was saying, I
him.
think Hendrick supplied everything, but I'm
Yeah,
sure that they.
I'm sure. I mean, making that many cars in
Yeah,
that short of time.
yeah, they were
so
probably
it's
for like the
yes,
rollover
you guys
cars
paint
and
that one,
shit.
paint
yeah.
that
Hey,
one.
hey, you got room in your shop over there? We're painting it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was talking to me about that because he was like, oh, like, I'm like, oh yeah, me and my buddies, we do a podcast. And I was kind of explaining, we go around as much as we can. And it's cool. Like we're getting entry level right now, but we're getting to know people and blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh yeah. He was telling me stories back and forth. And I was like, he's like, what's it called? He goes, I love listening and watching that kind of stuff on YouTube. So I show him my hat. I was like, it's pretty easy to recognize. It's Days of Thunder thing. And then he started going into stories about Days of Thunder. Like this dude was like 62 or
So he was
something.
around back then. Yeah,
But I was
that's
like,
cool.
awesome.
this dude's awesome. You want
That's
to hang
cool.
out and be friends? Like,
I mean, he's down the street. Might as well.
Yeah, no shit. I'll
That's
go
awesome.
hang out in your
I
garage
bought-
and drink beers.
I bought the door. I was gonna buy the hood, hood or something like that. And like, yes.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. What do you got, Dan? I'm sorry. Was that the end of it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
could go on for hours with this dude. This dude's freaking awesome.
Well, you should. You got his number now. You
Honestly, if it wasn't a Toyota hood, I would go get it. But I
Dude,
won't.
honestly, if I didn't change teams, I probably would have kept it.
Yeah.
But now I'm like not hardcore Toyota anymore, even
Oh.
though I still rep the
Did we
fam
have-
every once in a while.
Chat, did we have issues?
Um.
Okay, we're good. Everyone says we're back. Somebody said it died for a few seconds.
Okay. Anyway,
Oh, but it's all goose now.
all goose. All goose.
All goose.
Hey,
It might be all goose.
Are you a silly goose?
hey,
Or?
watch
his
the
goose.
canopy.
Oh,
It's
come on.
plural of goo. Goose.
Goose.
Yeah.
Ew.
What do you got, Dan?
Kind of a similar vein with, like Norm said, a lot of Facebook Marketplace today. Thanksgiving was pretty good. I don't know how y'all had a good Thanksgiving. We haven't been around since before
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Thanksgiving.
yeah,
so.
true, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty low key, pretty chill. But that long weekend, I was working on. I think I brought it up the last episode
railroad?
2 weeks ago. That I was working on the garage, getting the garage situated, got that all sorted out. I think it was like Friday after Thanksgiving. Was out there like all day cleaning up shit, moving shit. Got the car up on dollies, put that in its spot. Was able to set it all up so all 3 cars can fit in there. Sorry, truck, you stay outside. That was wonderful, and it lasted all of 2 days.
Yep.
My car was in the garage for 2 days.
Yep.
Because I think it was I noticed it last week on Facebook Marketplace. Some dude put up a Snap-on Dale Earnhardt Jr. toolbox, and when I first saw it, it was $2,500, but it was full of tools. Come take it, come get it the fuck out of here. It's always all body work tools because the guy was a
Yeah.
body man. I was like, now that I had a connection to the toolbox because my old man has the Dale Senior toolbox. Obviously, if you're in our Discord or you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the story. But my old man has the Dale Senior box that matches this one, although it is a little bit different. His is way taller.
Yeah.
Mine's like 2 drawers shorter. I walked into the guy's house. I was like, why is it at eye level? My dad's like, I have to get a step stool to get up into the top of, but whatever. So
Does your dad have the little middle section? Because
No.
there's different.
I
stackers you can
compared
do.
pictures, and his has extra drawers. That's why his is a little bit taller.
I mean, I've
Oh, okay.
seen different ones. I worked with a guy who had
Yeah.
a Dale Earnhardt one that was different than your dad's.
yes, they've made 5 or 6
Yeah.
of them. So my dad got that brand new, I think in 02, because they delayed when those came out, because apparently the original artwork, because that was supposed to come out when he died. That was supposed
Right,
to come out
yeah.
like right around when he died. And in the research, I found out that apparently some of the artwork that was on it had to get redone because after he died, when he died, Teresa didn't like the artwork. It was too close. Something was wrong with it. Like it was, especially with him just dying in a crash. Like it was a little weird. I don't know. I didn't get the full scope of it, but it got delayed. My dad bought his brand new in I think 02. Traded like 3 setups
Oh,
for
there
it.
you go.
Yeah, that's my dad's box. That's the same box my dad
Is
has.
it the same one?
Yeah, that middle section right there.
Yeah, this was the day we were doing our.
Oh, okay.
This was at Gage's shop.
So my dad's had that since I was, 13, 14. I loved the thing. I thought it was the coolest fucking thing in the world. Like out of all of his NASCAR stuff, that was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
I've always like wanted one, but I was like, he has it. I don't want to get the same. Then I saw that and I saw this Dale Jr. box pop up and it's literally the twin. It's Sam Bass artwork. The artwork's in the same spots. It's very similar. Like the bottom drawer has my dad's has a 3 with Senior leaning on it and it says the Intimidator and it's got his signature. This one, same box or the same drawer has an 8 with a drawing of Dale Jr. leaning on it and his signature. I was like, oh shit, like they made this to go with that.
Yeah. Like a set almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had never seen it before, doing a little digging, couldn't find much about it, but I was like, all right, that thing's cool. But this was, again, it had a bunch of tools in it. It was $2,500. I was like, I'm good. Saturday night of Thanksgiving weekend. Saturday night, I open up Facebook. There it is. Same toolbox is now $1,200. Sold all the tools out of it. And I'm like, oh. So I kind of floated at Steph like, this thing's pretty cool. What do you think? Isn't it pretty cool? I think it's pretty
You
cool.
look really good in the garage.
We kind of talk about
Got a
it.
good spot for it.
Well, we kind of talk about it, and like she was down, you know. I'm like, let me message the dude. Very similar to Norm's situation. I messaged the guy, hey, I'm selling this for my buddy. Call and just a phone number. I'm like, fuck.
Yep.
That was he messaged me back 6 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. Same thing. I'm like, if he's selling this for his buddy, it's guaranteed to be an old guy. So I throw the text out there, nothing.
Or you get he's put it up for what? I'm not selling it for that.
Yeah. So I throw a text out. I get nothing. I wait, I don't know, a couple hours, get nothing. I'm like, all right, well, I'll call him, nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? So he ends up calling me right back like 15 minutes later. And picture if all I have to say is a 65-year-old body man from Maine.
Yep.
Whatever your initial thought is,
That's it.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bought this from my buddy and blah blah. I got 4 toolboxes. I ain't got a use for this thing anymore. It's just in my fucking way. I want to get it out of here. Yeah, I'm like, oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't use the phone. I'm 65. I can't text. I don't know. Because I asked him, like, can you like text me the address? He goes, well, you got something to write it down with? I'm too old for fucking texting. I'm like, Jesus Christ, my God.
And why do Maine guys always have a heavy Boston
well, yeah.
accent?
No,
It's either from South
I was too Boston.
No, there's
A lot of them do though.
There's
Yeah.
a Dickering accent.
I
I
was
believed
too,
it.
my accent was too Boston, but he was like heavy Maine. So I'm like, all right.
Then there's those like the Canadian sounding ones. Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I got to figure out how to get this. I look it up. The box weighs it's the 2 setup, both boxes. Each box weighs like 350.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we ain't getting this fucking thing in the back of my truck. So I'm kind of running through ideas and I'm like, wait, we have the trailer we borrowed from Steph's uncle. So now I call the guy. When I'm on the phone with the guy, I'm like, hey, I'll let you know. Probably going to come look at it today, but I got to figure out how I'm getting it. And he's like, oh, no problem, dude. So we have to drive an hour the wrong direction to go borrow a trailer from Steph's uncle. Hook that thing up. Shoot out there. I mean, then it ends up being about a 2-hour ride to the guy's house. He's just outside of Portland in Maine.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
That's
not close.
We get there, and dude, homeboy comes out. From here to in is missing. All these teeth are missing. Ripping butts. He had like 4 butts in the 20 minutes I was there. Like
Overalls, no shirt under it.
nope, he wasn't. It was cold. It was cold and raining. So he was like, but he's in there working and we're talking and he's like, yeah, I retired. He's like, he had back problems from body work, but he's still doing it. Like just not as a career. He's
Yeah.
retired. And he's got the box. I was so mad. I get there. It's raining. Pull up to the guy's house. The thing's sitting outside in the rain.
Oh.
And he goes, yeah, I figured I'd give it Mother Nature's car wash. I'm like, no, you fuck. I mean, it's going to get wet on the ride
This guy
anyway.
sounds amazing.
But I was like, in what world is putting it out in the rain a good idea? Like, it's going to
Yeah.
get wet anyway, but that really? So thank God he had 2 or 3. The kid that listed it for him was there and his buddy was there. Because even just pushing it up onto the trailer was a fucking bitch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
We get it up on the
How many
trailer.
toolboxes I've loaded, unloaded?
Yeah.
Every time you are way too confident for it. No
Oh
matter
yeah,
what
I was
happens.
wicked confident. Then we started lifting it up. So it's one of the landscape trailers where the gate comes
Tilts.
down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't bad. The angle wasn't bad at all. But the problem was the ramp itself was slippery. So me and the kid are pulling it by the handle, and I almost ate shit. Thankfully, his buddy was pushing from the back, so we were able to get it up on. Nice. So we get it on. I
Thank
throw
God.
Eiffel towering this
Thank
toolbox.
God for that.
I throw a fucking tarp over it. I throw straps on it. But there's no good way to strap the fucking thing down. Like you go up over the top, and it's sketchy. I ended up.
Well, you need to bring a tire. You put a tire in the front of the
Yeah.
of the trailer. You push the toolbox into the trailer. Then you strap the toolbox against the tire, pulling it forward onto the trailer.
That's what I should have done, but this was But whatever. So I offered him $1,000, took $1,100 for a Snap-on box in general.
Yeah,
Was
you got a
steal.
wheel and deal up there, bud.
But $1,100 for a Snap-on.
It's a steal.
That's a stab.
Yeah,
I
it's
told my
not
dad,
bad.
he's like, "You paid
It's
what?"
not bad at all.
He was baffled. So
Yeah.
that ride home,
It's a deal of the century.
awful because I got a tarp on the thing. I decide I want to take back roads. I want to avoid the highway because I don't trust
Yeah.
this thing. I can't get the brakes to lock on it either, which was pissing me off. We had to stop once because I saw it move in the rear
on
view.
the toolbox?
Yeah, on the toolbox. I had the panic because I saw it shift when we took off from a stop sign, and I was like, it wasn't going anywhere, but I still panicked.
Yep.
Oh, smart move though.
Yeah.
Get
So,
back
but we
out.
took back roads the whole way home. It was, I mean, dark, pouring rain, back roads I don't know, and I'm terrified of the thing that's on the trailer behind me.
Yeah, that's never fun.
Not, I dude, it was white knuckled for an hour and 40 minutes.
Dan's
Like,
picturing, you see the 18 wheelers that crash in the load
Yes,
shifts and goes to
yes.
the cab. Dan's like, that's gonna be me in a toolbox.
Dude,
I've
that-
seen Final
It's gonna somehow
Destination.
jump the trailer, land in the bed,
No.
and crush the
no,
aluminum
it's gonna be
cab.
no, it's gonna shoot forward, and the top box is gonna fly off the bottom box right through the window.
Cut my head off.
We
Yeah.
didn't check to see if you actually bolted that one down.
No, so whatever. We get it home. Me and Steph unload it, which was much easier than loading it.
Yeah.
Way easier. I just stood in front of it, and she held the handle, and I just slowly guided it off. But
I'm surprised you didn't just like open your arms and just let it fall.
I
into
kind of
you.
thought about it. So that is now in the spot in the garage that I so lovingly made for my car. And then of course it snowed 2 days later. I'm out there cleaning my car off for like the third time. I'm like, you idiot.
Did
But
this
whatever.
yourself.
So the thing was pretty gross. You saw the pictures. Like I said, homeboy liked to smoke.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, he
man,
did.
yeah.
The graphic on
But
the
you
top
know
of the
what?
box.
Like you have this thick sheen of nicotine, but I swear to God that
It
protects
preserves
shit.
it.
Dude,
Yeah.
It
came out that
encases it.
that top graphic in the top of the box. It's like a mirror now. I can see
It's
reflections in it. Like
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
little nick in it, but like you could barely even notice it.
It's a toolbox.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. It's not going to be perfect. I spent all day yesterday. I'm working on the inside of the box right now because he left a bunch of shit in it, so I had to take like drawers out, dump drawers out.
Yeah.
All the liners were fucked.
What's up, bud?
Yeah, I found 18 people's phone numbers. Definitely the type of guy to just write phone numbers down and throw it in his toolbox.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't text.
Yep. So I spent a little bit last weekend and then most of the day yesterday. I got the top box, the inside all cleaned out. Simple Green and a Scrub Daddy is
It's all it needs.
working wonderfully.
Good.
I got to do the drawers on the bottom, and then I got to work on the outside. I don't even know when I'm gonna do the outside. I'm gonna clay bar it. There's some overspray on it because, like I said, homeboy was a body guy.
The xylene will help a lot.
It's pretty thick. That's what I'm worried about. It's not just like a dusting of overspray. There's like thick ass droplets of overspray.
Yeah.
So I got a couple ideas. I'm gonna mess with it. If it doesn't come off, it doesn't come off. I'm gonna make the box look the best I
it's
can.
still a toolbox. It's meant to be
the
used
top
anyway.
cleaned up mint.
Yeah,
so, I mean, that's
super
the biggest thing.
super hyped that my dad still has a Snap-on guy, and everything Snap-on is lifetime warranty.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
I'm
ask you if
getting-
you needed something, but you already got
I'm
a guy, so
getting
that's good.
he's warrantying the three of the little slide locks in the drawers. Those
Yep.
are busted because those break all the time. Getting those, the pistons for the top
Yep.
box because those are smoked. I have it held up with a one of the racks for sockets.
I
I just
saw that.
shoved that under there. I was like, this works.
Good move.
And what else am I getting? Getting something else too. Oh, the liners. I'm
That's
gonna put-
lucky. Snap-on's pretty nitpicky when it comes
So
to
I guess
toolbox stuff.
my old man talked to his Snap-on guy, and my dad doesn't buy much from him anymore because my dad is basically a glorified tire guy now, so he doesn't need a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he doesn't buy much from him, but he's bought so much from him. Like the guy was kind of like, yeah, we try to avoid these like box restorations because we end up warrantying an entire fucking toolbox because some guy bought it for $1,000 on Marketplace and
Yeah.
it needs every slider and every lock and all this shit. But my dad talked to me. He's like, he doesn't need that much. And the guy's like, yeah, I got you. We'll take care of
Yeah.
it. So I'm pretty hyped on that. So yeah, that's been my fun little project. Aside from that, we ripped the entire closet out of our bedroom. So now both garage stalls are full of shit. Neither car can go in the garage because we got a pallet. You ever see that? You see the things at Home Depot, like the closet systems
Yeah.
with like shelves and all that
Yeah.
crap. Yeah, she ordered one of those. It shows up on a fucking pallet.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's like, oh, we normally aren't allowed to deliver inside. He was going to drop it in the driveway instead of pushing it 5 more feet into the garage. She's like,
liability thing.
he's like, I'll do it this time. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, buddy, come on, just put it in the garage.
Yeah, because I have a
Probably a
pallet
liability
jack
thing.
just sitting
Exactly.
in my
Yeah,
garage.
exactly. But yeah, aside from that, that's been kind of, it's been nice to actually have a garage to go out in. I got one of those little propane buddy heater joints.
Yeah.
I got that bitch up to 60 yesterday. It was nice in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got the torpedo one, the propane torpedo.
Yeah, the one I
heater.
got, I've actually seen more pictures of it. People use it for ice fishing a lot. It's like the size of a cooler, and it's got the 2 panels
Yeah. Yeah.
that heat up. So yeah, that's been
This is the
helpful.
one that sits on top of the propane tank.
Nope. It looks,
Electric?
it literally looks like a bigger like DeWalt radio,
Yeah.
and you hook it up to propane. It's technically
Okay.
it's
yeah.
made for, they make these 1 pound propane bottles and it can take 2 of them.
Yeah.
But you can get a hose to hook it up to a grill tank, and that's what I've done because the little bottles only last like 4 hours, but
Yeah.
the big one I've had it going all day twice, and I still have like most of a bottle left. So,
Yeah. They last a long time.
but it's been sick. And my back hurts because I decided to be a Billy Badass and move the Cabrio on the dollies by myself yesterday. And yeah, it might be on wheels, but it's still heavy.
Oh yeah.
Well, because I hung the bikes up and I told you the bike rack was missing. I got the extra pieces yesterday to hang the last 2 bikes up. So I got to get the Cabrio out of the way, but Steph was working. I'm like, I don't want to bother her. I can do this.
Yeah.
I got halfway through it. I'm like, my back hurts.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So yeah. But yeah, it's coming along. We're having fun. Aside from that,
Nice.
it's we were supposed to go snowboarding this week, but the wife got busy this weekend. So we'll get there.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Turkey Day just did the in-law stuff. Yesterday, actually, I went to the Boston Garden for the Boston Bruins alumni versus the Shoresy Hockey
I
Classic.
thought that was later. I didn't realize it was. Yeah, I thought it was like in January.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yesterday, and it was awesome.
Looked awesome.
If you are fans of Letterkenny and or Shoresy, it is the Shoresy cast playing the Bruins
So do
alumni.
they do like a show out of it, or is it just like they
No, they
walk
play.
on the ice?
No, they
and
actually play.
They play-
Like,
they play
don't
the
play
alumni.
full contact. Like they don't go
Yeah,
full
but is there,
check and
like-
stuff. Like it's a
They
legit
do
game.
like a halftime like commentary or anything like that, or is it just them doing their thing?
I mean, they get on the mics beforehand. They do like a little
Yeah.
bit of a show out of it, and there's like a video they play on the jumbotron and stuff like that. Kiso comes out on the mic and talks to the crowd a couple times, beginning, middle, end, whatever. But
Okay,
they
yeah.
played 2 full periods, did a shootout in between. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that'd be a blast.
yeah, it was
It's
really
kind of
good
all
time.
like the best parts about hockey.
Yeah, exactly. And it gives me a reason to wear my Shoresy actual
I saw that.
hockey sweater.
I saw that.
Yeah, I have the. They've done this. This is the second time they've done this. They did it in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to that one, so I got the.
Your Sudbury
That
Blueberry
tour.
Bulldogs.
He's got the brown one, right?
Yeah, I have the brown one. It's not the Sudbury Blueberry Bulldogs. It's the Shoresy Fall Classic.
Oh, okay.
So it's from that.
Does the wife have the
tournament.
blueberries? Because she had a blue
She's
jersey.
got the blueberries
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
She has the Shoresy 69 blueberries one.
Yeah.
Mine's got the 24 on the back because it was the year they
That's
did it.
cool. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm usually one that I
Nice.
want like the regular team jersey, not like the special edition, like the purple Bruins ones and this stuff that they did. You know
Oh,
that?
I only like
The warm up style.
yeah,
ones.
I only do special jerseys if they're game worn. Not game worn, but like the third jerseys. They wear those in games. I've never
Right.
liked like the camo jerseys and the
See, I really like that camo jersey.
I hate
I would never buy a jersey.
Yeah.
It's like, what am I going to wear this once every 3 years?
Yeah.
I wear mine a lot,
That's
but
fine.
But it's the camo jerseys were sick.
I just
respect those.
I've never liked the ones that they wear just for warm-ups, like the
Yeah.
purple, the Hockey Fights Cancer purple ones, the camo ones for like military
that's where I was
night.
going with it because the one that I have is that, but I was
Yeah.
like, this is kind of like a
That's-
super unique thing.
That's like
I'm like,
buying
I like this.
That's like buying a T-shirt at a concert. The one you have, because it's got the year on it and all that.
yeah,
Like
that's kind of how I looked at
that's
it.
like remembering the
like-
event you went to.
And I
It's
got
like buying a
so-
$180 T-shirt of a concert.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I got compliments all over the place on that one.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got one of those? I'm like,
I'm a
Who-
real fan.
who, me?
See, the jersey thing for me, I have a ton of them and I wear them to games, but I will not. The only other time I wear them is like playoffs if we're going out somewhere. Like if
Yeah.
we're going out to watch a game or something, I'll wear
Yeah.
one. But
Yeah.
that's literally playoffs. If I'm going out in January to a fucking TGI Fridays, the game happens to be on, I'm not wearing a jersey.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like,
Well, yeah,
kinda
you're
there
going to
with
a
Norm.
TGI Fridays in January. You're wearing a button-up shirt.
Yeah, that's why
there's
I have
none of them left. They all
That's why I
closed.
have 2 jerseys. Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
I have.
One Bruins one Shoresy one. That's it.
I am missing. I
I
think
won't buy another one.
I
don't
haven't
need
bought
another
any of the newer ones, but for a while I was literally only missing 2 Bruins jerseys from the 80s until current day.
Yeah.
I have a lot.
one. I'm not a collector of those kind of things. I have my.
I
own-
used
my
to-
other-
I went
I have
through it-
enough collections of bullshit.
I went through it.
I don't
my-
need to add another one.
Myself and Ed Cash, if he's listening, which I don't
Ed's
know
an
if he is.
insane person when it
Well,
comes to
Ed's the
jerseys.
one that got me into it, and then I had a stretch where I was buying a jersey every other week, like getting a bunch of stuff. I was buying ones he was selling, all that stuff. But it's all, mainly Bruins. I have one Celtics jersey. I have a Garnett, the St. Patrick's Day, the gold one, the
I have
green and
the
gold.
Pierce one.
Oh, those are my favorite.
06? Like
Well,
the
they did
real
those a
old
couple.
ones?
They did those a couple years.
I have
Yeah,
like the first year they did.
yeah.
it back
The
in 06.
green with the gold letters that they only
Yeah.
wear on St. Patrick's Day. I have a Garnett, and then I have a Red Sox jersey with my name on it because that was a wedding present
Yeah,
from
I
a
have
buddy.
One old, the black and gray Red Sox Veritech jersey,
Ooh, love those.
and then Bruins jersey. That's literally all I have.
Moving on. I bought NASCAR
won?
25.
Who won?
Tie.
Yeah, that's probably. I bet you
Oh,
every
okay.
game ties.
Some Harlem Globetrotters.
No, they've
that
actually
shit.
lost. They lost every game except this one.
Oh, that's funny.
This is the first game that they tied, and they tied it with like 2 minutes to
That's
go, not
funny.
even. And then they were just playing the best defense they've played all
Because
day.
I mean, the
like throwing their bodies in front of the puck to actually stop them.
because
from-
the alumni guys, like I've watched alumni games, and my dad went to the alumni game at the first Fenway Winter Classic, and they actually, outside of hitting each other, those guys try. Like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not
They
just
were-
floating around,
they
like
were
they're
trying.
playing. You know,
Yeah, it was a riot. I was hoping they were going to do a shootout at the end to like actually settle it, but whatever.
Yeah.
It was fun. Bought NASCAR 25.
proud of you.
I have a gripe.
Yeah.
You have a couple.
A problem.
It's all the same problem, but it's happened a bunch of times.
It cost me $250,000. So yeah, Steve witnessed it in person.
Yep. No, I did.
So bought NASCAR 25, play season 1, and I'm having like random issues with throttle where I'm like, I have no power. Like I'll be in third gear, $6,000. The car doesn't want to go any further.
Mhm.
Put it in manual. I shift up and it's just a dog. And it's at like 4,000 RPM. I have no power. I'm 20 seconds off the pace. And it only happens when I went like somewhere new. So I was like, maybe they're like forcing me to learn, you know, like, oh, we're going to make you suck. So like you have to earn your way up. Like maybe that's the case. Get into the second season of ARCA and it doesn't happen. I win 11 out of 18 races. Win the championship in ARCA. I have 350.
Take that, Williams to Wallach.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
like 350,000 in the bank. Move up into Truck Series. And it happens every single time I race. I was like, oh, maybe because I'm in the Truck Series now, like all of this is new. Maybe it's just making me suck. I'm changing controllers. I'm going from my sim itself back to the controller. I'm using the keyboard. It's all the same issue over and over and over.
Now
again.
we need to preface this: you are not using Xbox or PlayStation. You have it
playing
on your
PC.
computer,
Yes.
zapped to the TV, playing on a controller.
Everything's updated.
Oh,
All
that's
the
how you're doing it?
drivers.
Yeah, he has it on the
playing it on
computer.
this.
Yeah.
All the drivers are updated. Everything is up to date. I've used 3 different controllers. I've used the sim itself. I've used just a keyboard by itself. Can't fucking figure it out. So I'm in the Truck Series and I'm wearing out engines because of this supposed issue, seemingly. So wow,
Jesus.
so I went through $250,000 in my first season in trucks just trying to get to the track. So now I have $0, and I'm running dead last. So
I actually
So
fired
have
few
you figured it
people-
out? I thought you just said you figured it out.
no,
He-
I have no money. I can't like even get to the track.
for a little bit. He did figure it out because I remember originally you were like, "What the fuck," and then you're like,
I didn't figure anything out. It just stopped doing it.
that's what it was." Yeah,
So the second season of ARCA, I put on a damn show and I'm like, sick. I win the championship, got a whole bunch of money. I'm really set up for the Truck Series, and all of it is
Turn it
gone.
on. Let me see your settings.
yeah.
It is all gone.
It's got to be something with the settings.
No,
Yeah.
we tried messing with the settings.
I actually fired that up.
Thursday.
I hadn't
Oh
played
yeah,
it.
Steve and I were
Well,
fucking with
there's
settings
there's
for a
settings
while.
for regular, and then there's settings for career, which I realized the hard way that there's 2 different settings.
I had someone made a suggestion that it was like the sim and the controller at the same time.
Yeah, but
was
that's why I
confusing it.
asked if it did it in just arcade mode and career mode, and you said it was fine in arcade mode.
Right.
So it's something with career mode. You have some. There's gotta be,
Yeah.
unless your game's just bricked. There's got to be some setting for like catch up or like no draft or something like that turned on.
Yeah.
That is
Because
just
I was having
fucking
trouble
weird
with
shit.
mine at the start. Me and Norm talked about it with the restarts. No matter what I did, even having like all level 5 shit, you'd get a green flag, I'd lose 10 spots.
Oh yeah, I'm still
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
If
I
you're
don't-
if
there
you're
was something in the settings that I had to mess with that helped it. It's
if you're
still not
manual,
great.
if you're manual, you
Yeah.
can't restart.
Are you using auto?
I do. I switch it back and forth
Okay,
because
because
I get annoyed with the restarts.
yeah,
But certain
same.
tracks you need to be manual, like Martinsville and all the
Yeah.
lower series. You need to be manual, or else it'll shift to third gear in every turn, and
Yeah.
you can't drive it off the corner. You'll just kill your tires. Super speedways, I had an issue early on where it would just never get out of third gear at super speedways, so you had to run manual there. But I run auto for the most part because restarts were annoying the shit out of me, and I didn't want to do the bug.
Yeah.
Where on a restart, if you're in manual and you shift to the highest gear as fast as you can,
Yeah,
everybody else will just go slow with you. And then you could all kind of restart at the same pace.
like the first race ever, career mode, ARCA Daytona, first season, first year. Obviously, I have all level 1 crap. Qualified dead last, and it's literally we're going into turn 1, and they're already exiting 2. I'm like, what? What happened?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
See,
I actually-
I ran auto for most of
I actually
it.
fired that back up for the first time in like a month.
So
the other
like,
night.
I'm enjoying the living shit out of it, but I'm just getting frustrated
Yeah.
now that I
Yeah, there's
had
either
a great career.
a
and then
problem
it went
with
to
your
shit.
game that you need to uninstall and reinstall it or something.
But it's just using, what is it, Steam? What do they call it?
yeah,
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think Colorado was saying
there is a big up.
update
There was a
today.
big update.
yeah,
today
but
that-
that's such a specific problem.
no,
That's
there was
on Kyle's end.
yeah, there was a huge
Get the
update.
Rickware version.
There was a big update. I saw Myers posting about it. Like, there's a bug apparently where if you get to the final four, let's say it's the final four is like you, Larson, Denny, and Bell.
Yeah, and
And
Chase wins
and
the
Chase
race.
wins the race. It makes him the champion.
They fixed that.
They fixed that.
They
yeah.
fixed that like the second day it was out on Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was an issue right away. Like people would get to Phoenix in the ARCA series and the guy in 18th in points would somehow win the race on fuel mileage. And even though it's full season points, he would be the champion because he won the race.
Yeah. I really like the game.
It's fun. I like
I've
it.
played, I haven't played video games. I'm not a video game person. Never really have been. I've been down here a lot
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the
you
past
have.
week and change. I'm on my 4th season now, and I've only had it for
Bell
like 2 weeks.
won my Cup Phoenix race. That's the only Phoenix race I didn't win for the championship.
Yeah.
But I beat the other Final Four guys, so I won the Cup
I
championship.
also grabbed the new college football game this week and about threw my controller through the fucking
Bro,
TV.
I bought this fucking super ghetto game on Steam real quick. It's it's called My Garage. It's like one of those games where you just like autistically build cars.
Is it called like My Summer?
No, it's very similar to My Summer Car.
Is it? Okay.
It's very similar to Car Mechanic Simulator, but it kind of mixes them all together.
Because
where
My
it's
Summer
like-
Car is the one where you can get drunk and work on the car.
Yeah, that one's kind of more ghetto than this.
Yeah.
There was also The Longest Drive or something like that. I beat that game. But this is like literally like you go to a junkyard and like there's a Dodge Charger. You buy it, you transport it to your shop, you could tow it yourself or you can have it towed. And you now have to like cut the car into pieces, find the rusted parts, replace those, find the damaged parts, bolt on new parts. Dude, I have like 60 hours in this game in a week and a half.
Nice.
Just Tism Central.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just fucking changing wheel bearings. I'm going
All right.
fucking nuts in this game.
I do that at work. I don't need to play a video game.
Yeah, I know, legitimately.
But
Yeah.
it's like
If they ever
it's
come
like
out
the
with
people that drive trucks all day and then get home and play American Truck Simulator.
if they ever come out with Drywall Simulator, I'm avoiding that game.
they have that, dude. Get Pressure Washer Simulator.
I
dude.
played
It's
it.
satisfying.
I
Pressure
will
Washer
play that.
Simulator rules.
That's not a bad time. All right, let's do a show since we've been on off track forever and no one's probably watching this.
There's
you
nine,
ready?
eight, eight or niner.
Oh, so we've
89
lost
people.
like
6, 7.
7.
6,
7.
7.
Oh, shut up.
Did you see the
No, we're done.
Did you see the
We're
Grinch's
done.
the Grinch's reply?
8-9.
Hey, you go 8, 9. You just fuck him up. There was the Grinch at Disney. He goes,
Oh,
he had a bunch of kids doing that to him, and he goes, 8, 9, and they're like, no, you can't do that.
God, Next Generation's fucked.
I hate it.
Oops. I didn't hit the record button.
Jesus Christ.
We're in it.
Oh, we gotta let it eat first.
All right, let it eat. and Start the whole thing over again.
Hey,
We should have just started it halfway through.
It's shorter now.
it is a lot shorter.
It is,
actually.
yeah. We don't have a minute
I think
long.
it's 20 something.
The old one was
shorter.
like 58, right? This one's like
Yeah,
30 something.
26. I think it's 26.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was like 47. The other one was longer than a minute.
The old one was like 6, 7.
Oh,
I'm
let's try this again. All right, everybody. Welcome back to yet another episode of Luce's Fast Podcast, your podcast home for all things NASCAR and some things not. I am your host, Kyle Belcher, and joined, as always, by Daniel Walker.
Hi.
Norman Pelletier.
Hear ye.
And Scumbag Steve.
It's fucking cold out, man.
It's not even that bad down here.
It is 20 degrees. On today's episode, we will talk some
inside.
NASCAR news, recap the past week of NASCAR, answer some questions that are hopefully not related, and maybe try to have some fun along the way. But before
Pass.
that, and all that is this mediocre at best podcast that will review things that everybody else has already talked about. Dan, pay the bills.
Kyle, your build's about to expire.
Oh, yep.
It's only been 2 years of that.
I don't know how to fix it. It won't even let me update.
Attaboy. We're,
Guess
we're-
it just lives here now.
yeah, I guess you just
Talk about paying bills.
the call's coming from inside the house. All right. We're brought to you this week and every other week by the Revival Motoring Network and us, the Loose is Fast podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have any buttons queued up. Go on.
We need like a nice slide whistle for that one.
Save that. That's the one.
Yeah, get fucked, bud.
Head on over to loosesfastpodcast.com. Go get yourself some merch for Christmas. There might still be time. Our wonderful man of the keys over here, Mr. Graphic Designer Norm. I fucking hate you and those buttons when I'm trying to do shit. Especially that one, because it makes me laugh every time. That button's going to get abused next year. Norm, stop!
I didn't do anything.
You hit it again and it didn't go off.
I don't know why it didn't go off. I'm a little pissed
Kyle,
about it.
stop playing the quacky duck sounds. Jeep listeners are going to show up.
Yeah. Trying to give Norm his flowers over here. I'm about to move on. Norm sucks. Boo. Norm sucks. Norm designed, as we talked about a couple weeks ago, I think we talked about doing it, and then Norm took it upon himself and actually did it. Made us some super sweet Christmas sweaters.
Yeah, you
Are they
know.
sweaters
Yeah.
or are they t-shirts?
They are ugly. Some of them come on sweatshirts.
Perfect.
Obviously, they're not fully knitted. They're what you expect.
Watch your profanity.
No, Norm's actually knitting them. Norm's knitting every single one
Imagine.
by hand. He's crocheting them.
Yeah, I got my mom and my sister locked in a basement, just sewing and knitting all day.
Did they pull
Oh, they
landscape
act up.
duty
They're
yet?
gonna
Or
be shoveling
did
stuff.
they
Norm,
pull
my
landscape
fingers hurt.
duty?
Well, your back's about to hurt. Could you just pull
Pull
landscape duty?
So yeah,
You
head
guys
on over
gotta- You
there.
gotta shovel snow.
Get yourself an ugly Christmas sweater, any
Yeah,
of the
you
other
can do that.
merch, especially the fanny packs. It may not be hoochie short season, but get you some of those too.
Yes. And we are going to do our double drawing for the people that donated for the Brad episode on the Christmas episode because it's like gift giving.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So I thought that'd be a fun thing to do. So if you donated at all, we're throwing your name in the hat and we're going to pick out 2 people.
69.
6-7.
Nice.
We got
right.
other ways you can help us out non-monetarily, although please go help us monetarily because we do this for free and everything hurts.
I don't.
I teed him up for that one because I knew I don't.
Only 66.7% of this room now owes me money.
Yep.
75. I guess he probably owes me something.
I only owe you a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. You owe me a lot of it.
You told me you'd take my time.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
didn't
did
say-
not.
He didn't say book a
At no
vacation.
point, at no point did I say that.
Kid books a vacation instead of paying off his debts.
That's the wife's credit cards, buddy.
That's the life with Steve.
Yeah.
Still owes me for club parking in 2016.
Still owes me for a beer from H2O.
No, that's usually what he paid in was beers.
True. That's why his name's Scumbag.
Yeah.
We need like a sound like it's Scumbag every time he does something. That's me.
It's like Norm's hot take of the week sound.
Yeah. Every time Steve does something like he drops his mic or he owes you money, it's
see-
Scumbag. It's, and then the little
Like
animation.
an 80s like sitcom
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah. A little animation pops up. That's me. Carly on it. But you can help us out non-monetarily too if you don't love us enough to buy something with our shirt with our logo on it. You can go leave us reviews or subscribe to things. We do have a new Apple review.
We haven't had an Apple review in forever.
Since the last one was October 30th.
It's been many moons.
It's been about a month. Well, this one was November 26th, so it was about a month from the last one that we got this one.
About a month ago.
Hey. The title is This Is a Review. 5 stars from Heavy D _89.
I thought he died.
Oh. Here's an Apple review so you have something to read on the show. You're welcome. Gave us 5 stars.
I like it. I
Gave us
like
5
it.
stars. I don't give a shit what you write.
God bless him.
I wanted the applause one, but that's just too long.
So
Hey, thanks a lot, Heavy D.
yeah,
Tell the boys we said hi.
go.
Yeah, tell the other Diesel
Yeah.
brothers we said what up.
So
no.
No.
You just no. Heavy D and the Boys was a rap group.
Oh, I'm talking about Heavy
I
D
know where he
Sparks,
went
dude,
to,
from
though.
the
Yeah, he
Diesel
went
brothers.
YouTube fame.
Yep,
and
Now
he
they had a
wrecked it.
TV show on Discovery for a long time.
they did.
Look it up.
Didn't they get in trouble for EPA shit?
Who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
They got
yeah, 'cause they had
nailed.
like a
Coals,
special edition
dude.
that was their own.
They
something
got like
that.
nailed when all the
Yeah,
the
dude,
tuning
roll
shops
coal
were.
on the freaking protesters on the side of the road, brother. Yee, fuck the EPA.
And canceled.
What, you think the EPA listens to this shit?
And canceled. If there's no, well, thankfully there's no sport next year, so we won't even have to worry about it. Here he goes, buttons again. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, that's not the one I wanted. Where is it? Where did I move it? Oh, I moved it. I moved it
buttons-
onto the primary board.
The buttons suck. That wasn't even a
What
hot
the
take.
fuck was there a hot take?
The buttons suck enough.
Kyle's
but when
bad
he's,
button push of the week.
No, the EPA one. I couldn't find the button because I moved it.
Yeah, Kyle with the buttons is annoying enough, but when he misses it and then panics and then
Hey,
starts
Carter Up,
smashing
make
buttons,
a Kyle's misclick of the week button for us, please.
Boo.
And we all get it like a Staples Easy button. Fucking.
Carry on.
Okay.
Remember those? Those are cool.
You can also leave us comments on each episode on Spotify. We got 2 from our last episode.
I like it.
A very on topic. Stephen B. Kyle with his soundboard is like an 8-year-old in any store and they have to touch everything. I'm so happy there's people are starting to be on our side on this one.
Yeah.
And then
I actually gave my wife a hard time yesterday. We were before we went to the game. We were just cruising around the mall that we parked at, and I was like, "You never listened to the look with your eyes thing, did you? When you were a kid?" she's a shopper that touches everything.
yeah, that's you with the soundboard.
That's where I get it out because I don't touch anything else. Germs.
You're weird.
I am very weird.
Another one from the WF Professor.
All right, that's the last one.
Bullshit. WF Professor. I feel you guys on the lack of podcasts this time of year. I listen on 3x speed and normally have enough podcasts for Monday through Thursday, full work shifts. Now I make it till around lunch. Great time to discover new ones or like you guys go back to listening to music. Yeah, I have been
3x
Yeah.
speed?
3x speed
That's
is
way
criminal.
too much.
That's fucking criminal.
Dude,
Hold on.
he listens to us on 3X.
Yeah, imagine how annoying Kyle's buttons are on that. Yeah, it sounds
That's
like fucking
gotta be what it
Donnie,
is.
dude.
Yeah. Imagine Kyle's, but yeah, like you said, Kyle's buttons on 3x speed. Fucking
Jesus. Oh yeah, imagine the air horn on 3X.
sounds
Oh,
like
Lord.
a dog whistle.
Is
Oh,
that
you
thing
adjust
just
playback
sliding
speed.
down on you?
Yeah, I'm just going soft this whole.
The adjustment in the middle, slide it like up.
Kill my mic. So it doesn't-
Oh yeah.
Steve's mic needs-
Go
Good
ahead.
thing the Mark Martin fan
Hey,
needs
Blue
a
Chew,
Viagra.
Blue Chew, we need a sponsorship.
All right, cool. We good?
Yeah, I think the bills are paid. Sure. Go leave us reviews. Go subscribe on YouTube. Go leave us Apple reviews, Spotify reviews, 5 stars. Leave us funny reviews. Critique Kyle's buttons.
Oh, there it
Critique
is.
my fat ass. I don't really care. Just go leave us reviews because it helps us grow. And we all need the we need that dirty mo deal that other people have turned down. Hold on. Comment. The Racing Mom started listening to the OG episodes on Saturday. That's how bored she's. She's up to episode 10.
Bro,
Don't do that.
That's
Don't do that.
terrifying. Do not go back and
Do
listen
not do
to
that.
those.
They're probably just as horrible as the
I've
ones that
gone
are
back
now.
and listened to the first one.
Oh, you
just
good?
for,
Test drive you.
dude, how does he understand anything?
Shut that off.
that's alien speak.
You
I'm
good?
sorry,
Yeah,
I
I
had
think I
never heard
figured
of
that out.
Oh, there you
3x
go. You
speed
meant-
before.
Perfect. Thank you.
I had
I'm
to
gonna
hear
put
it.
this one on yours
Um,
because I have one for you.
All right, that works.
yeah, I've gone back and listened to the first episode. Not great. We were fucking lost.
So what? We figured it
No,
out.
but it was fun. Like it's
Yeah.
fun to go back and listen to it. But we were like, hi.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
thought
that's
Dale
how
Earnhardt was
anything
sponsored
is.
by Goodrich.
That's him.
Oh yeah, that because my brain, I was
Yeah.
so
The
goddamn
first
anxious
couple,
I couldn't read my
the
own
first
damn
couple
notes.
episodes was Goodrich, the Daytona 5,
Oh God, that was more than a couple. That was a couple years.
Mach 5.
No, it's still a couple years
the
because
Mach-
you
the
keep
Mach
bringing
4?
it up every other
yeah,
week.
my Mach 4.
I remember when I finally got the nerve up. I didn't know Kyle at all before doing the podcast.
Now, here we go
and I
again.
was just like a guest, and I finally worked the nerve up to say something. It's like the glass inside Kyle's head shattered. He's like, "Wait, you don't like that?"
Yeah.
Like, you could have told me this years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'll never forget the time you were on Revival, and I was just because I knew you were nervous. Like now knowing you,
Oh,
I
of
could tell,
course.
and all the stuff you got wrong, and I was just like, Kyle.
Oh, me,
Oh yeah.
me and Kyle were back, like going back and forth, but like, all right, what are we gonna talk about? We're like, yeah, we're not really sure what we're gonna talk about. We'll just roll with the
Free
punches.
ball it.
Yeah.
Jeff
Yeah.
Gordon in the 48 car and all that stuff.
Well, definitely never said that.
yeah. All right. In the news, we'll start the news off with a bit of somber news. Unfortunately, we learned about the passing of Michael Lynette, only 39 years old.
Crazy that
Yeah.
broke in the middle of the Friday, the Teardowns live stream.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden the comments started blowing up, and they had to address it on the live stream. They were like, oh boy, this is not good.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't heard
Nope.
a whole lot about it, so we certainly won't speculate. That's not fair to the family or
Absolutely
for him
not,
by
no.
any means. He was a great guy in the series, in Xfinity, Bush, I guess at the time, or Nationwide at the time for him.
He was Xfinity towards the
Oh
end.
yeah, Xfinity towards the
'Cause
end. Yeah, when
he was right.
Barry
he
was filling in for him
Yeah,
in the
'cause
one
so
car.
that's I couldn't remember. There was a thing when all this happened. We were talking in Discord, and I couldn't remember. There was a time where he missed a bunch of races, and I didn't know if it was like an illness or something that could be related to this. I went back and looked, and he had broke his
Broke a
leg.
leg, yeah.
and that was we were doing the show back then because I remember
Yeah.
talking about him being in the field and when he left, when he retired.
Right.
So he was still doing Xfinity, but he goes way back. Yeah, he goes back to Nationwide. He had some
Yeah.
cup starts too.
Yeah, when he drove for Tommy Baldwin.
Yep.
Just a consistent guy. I mean, not a ton of wins in his career,
He had,
but a lot of top 15s.
I saw a
and
video
whole
of
bunch of top
two-
10s.
2 ARCA wins, Daytona and I think Talladega. He won
Yep.
in ARCA. I don't
Season
know if he
opener for
ever.
Xfinity.
He won one Xfinity
Yes.
race.
Yeah, season
Yep.
opener at Daytona.
Isn't that
I
weird,
believe.
like black and red car?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, thoughts and prayers certainly with the Annette family. He was definitely a well-liked guy. You know, tons of people have posted really nice things, saying nothing but nice things
Yep.
about him. So
Yep.
um,
T's and
you know,
P's.
T's and P's for sure. All right, we'll move on to a whole bunch of other team news, driver news, and stuff before we get into.
Dun, dun.
Hey, you lawyer guy.
Not yet. Not yet.
You
Not yet. Not yet.
don't- Okay.
Not yet.
Anyway, Rick Ware Racing in the news. We got a bunch of Rick Ware news that they are now moving to Chevy
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
next season.
It's a
and
sinking ship.
also
It's a sinking ship tying itself to the Titanic.
with their alliance now be tied to RCR.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, I initially kind of jumped the gun on this, and I assumed it was Haas. Like we know how Haas is scooping up all
Mhm.
the kind of rascals in the Xfinity series.
I think
the-
you put it as
the kids without
Lost
homes.
Boys?
Yeah, the
he
Lost
put it.
Boys.
He put it as
The
the
Lost
Haas
Boys.
factory team is just trying to collect all the Infinity Stones that
Yeah,
are underfunded.
They
teams.
are O'Reilly Stones now.
Whatever. O'Reilly
Infinity,
Stones.
not Xfinity Stones.
O'Reilly Stones.
Fucking
Damn it, you were
jabroni.
too early as usual.
But yeah, I just assumed this was Haas because they had already had kind of a deal with Rick Ware a little bit as it was. I think they might have, because I think they were both affiliated to RFK. But I assumed it was Haas because, like we said, they were just collecting Xfinity teams. Like, oh, now they're
Yeah.
doing Cup.
Yeah.
But no, it's RCR. So I wonder if they're taking over that kind of colleague deal, because colleague is supposedly no longer involved with RCR.
Yep.
Right.
Even though they just announced that Ty is still driving for them.
Right. It's kind of a lame duck season. For
Yeah.
them.
And then we also got mixed in there the charter announcement for Rick Ware Racing. This involves our buddy Ryan Preece. So Rick Ware was originally leasing. They owned 2 charters. They were leasing one of their charters to Rick or RFK, which was the 60 car that Ryan Preece drives. But we all know that the earlier lawsuit news in NASCAR was Legacy Motor Club was buying a charter from Rick Ware Racing, but they got their 6s and 5s confused and 6s and 7s.
Hey.
And mixed up the years that they were supposed to be selling the charter.
Right.
So they were going back and forth in court. Turns out Rick Ware was wrong, or they lost because they all signed the document that said 25, not 26. So Rick Ware sold a charter to Legacy, but it was kind of too late for Legacy to do anything with it to prepare for next year. Because unlike 2311, they're not just going to build a third team out of
Spare parts.
Valvoline employees. They're actually going to put some effort into that third team, so it sucks as much as their other 2. So they are now, instead of Rick Ware leasing one of their charters to RFK, Legacy is now leasing that same charter to RFK.
Right.
So it's kind of a whole mess, but Rick Ware going to Chevy, Ford once again losing another team.
Can we talk for a second
Rick
about how
Ware
they're
in general is just a mess.
how
like,
Rick Ware is now tied to RCR, but they're staying in the RFK shop?
which is very far away.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like they're not like in RFK's main building though. They're
But
like in a
still.
shed next.
but
to
it's going to
RFK.
be. I mean, Welcome. What have they said? Welcome's like 40 minutes away or something
It's a
stupid like
good
that.
45 minutes, no traffic. I made the drive not that
Yeah.
long ago.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not close.
and you want and Rick Ware's not doing it at 911 like you guys did.
Yeah, yeah, we did it 45 minutes in a
Yeah,
Porsche.
that's true.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I
a
don't
fake
know.
one, but
I
still a
don't-
Porsche nonetheless.
it's weird. Rick Ware
I just said
racing.
911. It's still a Porsche 911.
the rest of it's not though. The rest of
It's not a GT2.
yeah. I love you, Taylor. It's gonna give you shit.
That's why it says not GT2 all over it, which is hilarious.
Does it?
Yeah, everywhere.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
it says it like on the window and everything.
yeah. It's
Apparently, I
on the window.
didn't-
It's
I
on the
didn't-
wing.
I
and-
didn't look at it hard enough.
And the plate, his license plate is VW 911.
I think I remember the plate, but I
Yeah.
didn't see the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, things.
But yeah, I thought that was funny that they're still going to be in the RFK shop. Now, granted, I don't think because they have an alliance with RCR, it doesn't mean RCR is building their cars. Like it means they're getting data and
Parts
setups and
or
parts
whatever,
and
yeah.
whatever. So
Yeah, they might use they're using ECR engines now.
yep.
So they're going to get engines. So they might be using their dynos and
Yep.
stuff like that, which is just still, you're still trucking cars across the state. all
Yeah,
the time,
I
no
don't. I'm
matter what.
surprised that they wouldn't move to the campus over at RCR.
Yeah.
because there's at least three buildings over there that look like they're not being used. Because that
There's
campus
so
is
many,
like
there's
one.
so many teams over there.
Well, there's the Big Machine team. Like there's
Colleague
the
has
RCR.
2 buildings.
Yep, Colleague's got the 2 buildings. There's the RCR museum, RCR itself. There's 2 empty ones, and then you get to Colleague, ECR, and then one more empty one.
And
Yeah, but
Colleague's
what are
not there
their
big
anymore, though,
You
right?
machines in
say
between.
empty ones. Do you know for a fact they're empty, or
Whoops,
you just
sorry.
don't
Not
know
an
what's in 'em?
active team.
Yeah, but they could be other businesses.
No, they're like shuttered, like
Alright.
like closed. Like it could be just storage
Yeah, they got shit
for
in
the
there,
other ones, but like
Well, they have their
they're not
production
in
stuff
use.
that they make all the.
I peeked in the windows, and there's just boxes.
Ah,
What do they
Crap.
make?
Peter.
RCR makes what, the lug nuts or something?
ah.
RCR makes one of the single source products.
Oh.
I think it's lug nuts or something.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see what goes on with RWR, but that's quite a bit of movement. But anyway,
Yeah, and also we still don't really know who owns that team.
yeah, we don't know what's going on with the sale with TJ.
Yeah.
Like, did that fall apart?
Yeah.
I don't-
Sure.
I
We're
don't even
still
know what's
assuming
going on.
Cody's driving it next year because that was kind of said in the announcement that there's a new owner, but Rick Ware's
There
still
you go.
staying on
Mike is
board
being
and
the
Cody's
local,
still
the
staying.
local man on the scene. RCR is the main building. Big Machine ECR has 2 buildings, and a Colleague has 2.
Yeah, and then there's, on that corner, there's like that empty one
Yeah,
behind Big Machine before you get to Colic. And there's space if they wanted to.
it just
put
seems
something
weird
up
to me
there.
that they're staying at RFK as a Chevy team. I know they're not in the main shop, but still on RFK's campus as a Chevy team, and so fucking far away from RCR. Like Norm said, if they're gonna go use an engine dyno or throw a car in the Hawkeye,
Yeah.
hold on, let's get the trailer and get Jim to drive it.
I'd be really
hour
surprised
up
if
there.
Colic stayed there too.
Yeah,
With the move to Dodge, I mean, I think ultimately when Dodge gets, or well, Chrysler, whatever, Stellantis gets to Cup, I would imagine Colic moves out of there. It could be just a temporary thing because I can't imagine Colic's going to stay on a Chevy campus in between ECR
No.
engines and RCR. when
I would
they're-
think that
Yeah.
Dodge is
Stellantis.
probably either
But
going to
that's-
buy a shop or build some sort of campus.
Right. That's also assuming that Colleague is going to be their cup team. We've always assumed
Yeah.
that Colleague was going to be Rams and Dodge's and Stellantis' cup team.
Yeah.
But
see
we
how it
don't
shakes
know.
out.
I mean, once the time comes for Chrysler to go cup, they
Yeah.
might just be like, oh, by the way, we're buying Haas. We're starting a 4-car team with them, and Colleague's just going to do our lower series stuff. Like, we
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Speaking of the same campus, we learned also that Big Machine notified Mr. Nick Sanchez over this past weekend that he's out.
What a fucking surprise!
Yeah.
Like Nick had a great year.
And so late, like a month after the season's over. Like, why now? What happened? I mean,
That's-
hell, do I love the kid? No.
Never had a problem with him.
Never
though.
have an issue with him. Like, but I think he overperformed for his first year in that car.
That kid makes me feel tall.
He's that's
But
right.
Is
first
Nick
year-
Sanchez short?
Yes, very.
He looks like a tall person.
No, he's not.
No.
First year in Xfinity, first year with that team, he was in the conversation every week. He got 1 win, right?
Got one win, made the playoffs.
Made the playoffs, was in the top 10, top 5 every week almost.
Yeah, he was very consistent.
So,
constantly in the conversation.
we'll never know, but like, what the hell
Somebody
happened?
bought it out. Somebody came with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to think Nick Sanchez had Gainbridge money. He has been linked to
you don't-
Gainbridge
yeah.
since
But
the beginning.
Nick Sanchez, our Sanchez, Joe Sanchez,
Yeah.
brought up. I mean, Gainbridge has a history of we don't like that guy. Get him out of here. Did he
Very
piss
true.
somebody off?
I mean, they did it once.
Okay, still a history.
It's a history, I guess.
Did
not
he
a pattern.
did somebody in the higher ups in Gamebridge that own all that
Yeah.
shit that
Well,
were doing all that say
I said it in our Discord. I mean, this is obviously pure speculation by
Yeah.
us at any point, but like I said in our Discord, you go from someone, Parker Kligerman, who's the nicest guy in the world and super likable in the garage, just someone that's a little bit more brash,
A little
bit
edgier.
more aggressive, if you will, someone trying to prove themselves. It's a big personality swing to the young up and coming guy that's trying to make a name for himself, that's gotten a couple dust ups, if you will,
Yeah.
versus PK, who I don't think anyone on the planet Earth has ever said anything bad
PK
about.
was already in that veteran era where everybody loves him and everybody wants to see him do well.
Right. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I feel like there's a lot to do with somebody just showed up with a bunch of money.
Yeah, or-
Sure.
There's no money and the team shut down. We don't know.
Okay.
That team is 98% self-funded.
Yeah, pretty much.
Big Machine owns the team. Big Machine is the sponsor on almost every single race.
Yeah, the vodka is owned by Big
Gamebridge,
Machine.
like I said, like
That's
he
where the
was-
money comes
He
from.
was Sanchez was tied to Gamebridge, but I don't think we saw it on that car once.
Nope.
No.
Maybe one time.
No. I don't
Maybe
think we
one
did.
time we saw it.
I don't think we saw it at all. I
I
think it
vaguely
was,
remember it.
I'm looking now.
Yeah,
Take a
look it
look.
up on J-Ski. I
am.
remember a 48 Gamebridge scheme,
I don't
but
think
maybe
so.
I'm thinking
Rendering.
of like a ARCA car.
maybe. All right, we'll keep moving on with some other driver announcements. Alpha Prime announced that LeVar Scott will be driving the 45 O'Reilly's entry full time next season. So
That's really cool.
awesome opportunity for him coming up
Yeah,
from the ARCA
he was
series.
doing pretty good in the ARCA series. I think
Yeah.
he got.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got a win. I think he got a win, but I'm not positive.
I
think
thought
so.
he did.
He might have. I
Double
remember.
check now.
No, I think he got like screwed a couple times. Like he had a couple that like he should have got, but it was kind of a
Yeah.
fluke deal. Because I think as soon as NASCAR 25 came out, I saw a lot of screenshots tagging him like we're right in the wrong that was
Son
done
of a
earlier
bitch.
this year.
Norm was right.
He did?
Roval?
Let me see. Or just show it to me.
October 4th?
Is that the one he won too? Didn't he
No.
win the Roval?
No.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yep. Very good. Very good, Norm.
But that was the only one time.
I'm looking
Yeah.
to see if he did it again, but I don't think so. He
Like-
had, but oh no, he did it again. Indy.
okay. That makes
Indy.
sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
So,
you're right.
So a handful of times.
But you look at all of it. I mean, that car was the
Big
spiked
Machine,
car,
98%,
the
yeah.
Borchetta Bourbon, which is Big Machine.
Then there's that country singer that was on it a couple times.
Yep, that's all the Big Machine
Yeah.
record stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no wins.
Okay. Oh, good for him.
Hey, nice job, Steve.
I'm interested to see what he does in that 45 machine. Yeah, it's a great team. I mean, we've met a bunch of the guys over there.
Yeah, and
They seem awesome. And
Yeah.
he's
We've
got
heard-
Brendan Poole, who's a veteran over there.
I
to learn
love Brendan
from.
I
Poole.
love
He
that
seems
kid.
like such a
Brendan
good
Poole's
dude.
awesome.
obviously our boy Brad is
Yeah.
entwined in that team. That Caesar was talking. Like there was some stuff behind the scenes going on. So we still have yet to hear anything official, whether there's any sort of alliance deals worked out or not. But he seemed hopeful. What was that after Talladega? After he got like the top
Yeah.
7 at Talladega, he seemed like excited about next year, meaning 26.
Yeah, sounds like they had
So
some plans.
this could
so
be
we'll
a pretty
see.
sweet deal for these guys.
What
stuck
else?
around.
What else? We got Tricon in the news. The infamous number 11 truck will be going to one Caden Honeycutt. for
What?
Oh,
next
I missed
season.
that.
You guys haven't seen that yet?
All I saw
That's
was
new. They announced that.
I didn't
Yeah.
see that either.
Corey
All,
Heim doesn't have a ride next year.
all
we
I
had
saw,
no idea that was happening.
No.
Oh, he's be. I literally didn't see it.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
known this for 6 months.
Oh, it was all rumor. I never saw the official announcement. I did see them with the farewell to Corey Heim. I saw that. I missed the actual announcement of Honeycutt. Obviously,
Yeah.
kind of on the same vein of worst kept secret. We did know that, but I didn't hear the
Yeah,
announcement.
he literally
after
got
driving for
fired
Friesen.
Yeah.
from Nice.
Yeah.
That
I-
day, they were like, "Yeah, it's because he's going to the 11 truck next year."
Next year,
And Nice is like, "He's going to Toyota. He can't ever be in our building again."
Yeah. So next year,
Yeah.
though, will be the big test.
And then
is-
he drove the freezing truck and actually did damn well.
yeah,
in that
I
thing.
want
Yeah.
to see what he does in that 11 truck. Like, is Corey Heim that good, or
Right,
is the
yeah,
11
this is gonna
truck
be
that
the-
good?
the
This will be
litmus test.
the litmus test. Yeah,
both. I think it's a little bit
I think
of
it's a little bit of both, but I
AZ Sports, to answer your question, shmoney.
money. Andy
What?
pissed people off at Gibbs.
Oh, yeah. 'cause-
Well, he didn't piss-
Yeah,
he
you
pissed
need
off
money at
Tigers.
Gibbs too, bud.
Well, you need money there too, but I'm also saying that takes a large chunk of your
Brandon Jones still
Toyota.
has a job. Okay, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
that
how
takes a
fucking
large
bad you are.
chunk of your Toyota pipeline out of the fucking.
Yep.
Even if you have money, when Mr. Tyses
Yeah.
hates you.
I think it'll be a big test. See what he does in the other series. It sounds like he's going to be doing like a mixed bag of
Yeah.
all three.
I'm sure he'll
but
be
Yeah,
in
he's
that.
gonna be in the
I agree with what Norm said because we
6-7,
talk
a bunch.
about Zilich really starting out front, staying out front. We wanted to see him face some adversity.
Yeah.
We'll see what the 11 truck will do now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the 11, I honestly, as far as facing adversity, the 11, much better bet than old Connor Zilich. Because the 11 got put behind the 8 ball many times this season, and dude just drove through the pack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was
Connor
it?
Zilich got put behind the 8 ball multiple times and turned into a bowling ball every single time. he
Was
did
it the Roval?
Yeah.
Yes. Trucks in the
Yes.
Roval. Remember Heim gets taken out lap 1, corner 1.
Yeah.
Truck is destroyed, marches through the field.
Yep.
But yeah, like you said, we can think of what 5 times that Zilich gets put in the back on a road course and maybe goes up and
Car
almost
is
wins.
total in
Maybe
5
almost
laps.
either wins the race or almost wins the race, but brings back a fucking crumpled beer can. Remember Mexico? There was nothing
Mexico.
left of that car.
They were
Yeah.
like 6 wide into turn 1. He's like, going for the front, baby.
Yeah, like he had no patience.
Yeah. All right. What else we got? We got JGR in the news. Couple things. We learned that Brent Cruz will be driving the 19 O'Reilly's entry, but we also learned in much bigger news that Gabe Hart's out.
See ya.
Yeah, that came out of
Peace out, Girl
NASCAR.
Scout.
There was rumors that was happening, and then that afternoon, was it Kelly Crandall?
I want to say Crandall. Yeah.
She asked somebody at Gibbs at NASCAR if he is out, and they confirmed it that he is out. That's a massive loss for Gibbs.
Yeah.
That's Hendrick losing Knaus.
Who stole him?
The rumor was
Supposedly-
Spire.
Competition director at Spire.
That's the rumor.
You know, the job that was promised to old Rodney Childers about a year ago.
Uh huh.
So we'll see how that works out. We know Spire they have no fear when it comes to spending the shmoney. But we also know Spire is backing NASCAR heavy in court. So if the whole NASCAR court deal blows up, who knows what happens to Spire. But Gabe Hart leaving JGR, it was messy. I don't think he liked and got along with Ty.
Yeah.
Is kind of the
Yep.
census going around. Gabe Hart, that was the part of that crew chief flip from last year.
Yep.
That Denny was kind of unaware of because him and Gabe Hart were super close. And they stuck him on Ty's card. Him and Ty were screaming at each other every race. By the end of it, was it New Hampshire or something? Ty was like, you can get out here and drive the car if you want, or Martinsville or something like that. They were screaming at each other. So, not surprised. If old Gabe Hart saw that's the direction the company was going, I'd probably jump ship too.
Can't
Yeah.
say you blame him
But
if
that
that's
being
the case.
said,
If
unfortunately,
that's the case, that is also Norm's speculation.
yeah,
No, hot take
unfortunately,
of the week.
the team he probably would have liked to go
Not
to
a
is
hot take.
currently suing the sport. So he's probably not going to go to 2311. So he's going to go right down the road to Spire and
Not a
kind
bad
of batten
call.
down the hatches there for a couple years.
Not a bad call.
No, I'm sure if the money talk that like Freddie and DBC have talked about with how much they throw at just random positions like spotters, I'm sure he's getting paid handsomely to do that job.
Cool. All right, what else we got? We got a couple other driver announcements. Well, we talked about Colleague that they announced that Ty Dillon will be remaining in 10. They announced all their truck numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, some different numbers. We
Yep.
got 10, 12, 14, 16, and 25.
I like them. I think they're all good numbers.
I didn't have any gripes with any of them. So what they
No,
announced?
I'm
so
very
the-
picky with numbers.
So what did they
Which
announce
is
though?
weird.
The 25 is the
They're kind of
That's the All-Star.
unclear.
that's the all-star.
We think that's the All-Star
Or
truck.
one of them said top secret, but I figured
Yeah.
that was going to be the TV.
Yeah.
The 25 is the top secret one. The 14 is the
no, other way around.
Other way
Other
around.
way around.
The 14 had top secret on it. 25
Oh,
said
it was 25 the free
the-
agent
Yeah,
cost.
so
free
25 is the
agent.
free agent. 14 is probably going to be
That's the
here
TV
for
show
whoever
one.
wins the Gong Show,
Yeah.
which the rumors are it's Huffman, Landon Huffman.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's been a lot of rumors, and I mean that fits because he's very active. He fits he's a good driver, grassroots, has a really big social following, not a Cletus social following, but he's really active on
No,
socials.
as far as
Good dude too.
Yeah,
late model guys go, name somebody else you know their name because of social media.
exactly. I
If
know
you
Landon.
don't, if you don't actively watch late model racing,
Yep.
and they said name somebody, you're gonna name 3 people. You're gonna go Butterbean. Oh, he hasn't raced late models in 2 years. Freaking Bonsignor. Nope, that's modified.
I
And then
found
Bubba
Landon Huffman.
Pollard.
I found Landon Huffman because of his YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And then followed him with the show's account on Twitter. And then, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I think he checks all the boxes. I mean, obviously we're speculating, but that is the rumor. He also, the other day, again, he might be trolling everybody, but on Twitter, he posted an old Dodge truck shirt, like a truck series, like the first
Yeah, like,
Dodge
there's
Ram.
nothing like a Ram.
Yeah, it says there's like nothing like a Ram. And everyone was like, brother,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Cool.
You're spoiling your own TV show, you
Yeah.
dumbass.
What else we got? SS Greenlight announced that Josh Balicki, our boy there, will be driving the 07 full time. So congrats
Love
to him.
Yeah, hell
love
yeah.
to see him full
Yeah,
time.
that's awesome.
Good
Is
for
your wife
him.
making like grilled cheese or something?
I don't know. Something smells bad.
It
I
smells
know.
like a grilled cheese, or like
Might be.
something along those lines.
I mean, it could be. She's partaking in the bread creation.
Oh, she making a
Thing.
sourdough right
I
now?
know that that doesn't smell like, unless it's bread
Well,
going bad.
she's constantly making it, so
Yes.
like she's making stuff with it. She just made biscuits before you
Yep.
guys got here,
Yep.
so I'm excited to eat those. Anyway,
Yeah, maybe I am. I might be having a stroke cardiopathy, and I can only hope.
Right.
AC Sport, she's making them at night.
Got Uncle Danny up there.
Trust me, I know what the house smells like when a grilled cheese is being made, and that's what it fucking smells like right now.
Yeah,
Buttery and being grilled.
I was saying the bread thing because it would make sense that she would.
She
make
maybe
grilled
made one.
cheese.
Yeah.
We also learned Viking Motorsports will be adding a second entry with Mr. Fast Pasta, the 96.
Yep.
Love
Wow.
it.
So
Good
Viking will have 2 drivers this upcoming season after buying seemingly all of the colleague leftovers. They will have the 99 with Parker Rutzloff and the 96 with Mr. Fast Pasta.
Yeah.
Hopefully
So
they
cool
get-
for Anthony Alfredo.
Love
Yeah.
that for him. I like him. I've never.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's been holding his own down there in the young motorsports stuff. So
Yep.
this should be an upgrade, seemingly.
Yeah, hopefully
With
they
the
get
Alliance.
I don't know.
sponsorship.
Are they part of the Haas group as well? I don't fucking know at this point.
No, they're RCR.
RCR group.
RCR
Okay,
Alliance. They bought all the colleague stuff and they're going to be assumingly assembling in the RCR shop.
Yeah. So if they bought all the college
Yeah.
stuff, they're probably going to be doing more than 2.
It's just
There'll be a
interesting.
third one down the line
Yeah.
and maybe a 4th one.
Could be.
It's just interesting they're able to acquire all this, considering they had no sponsorships last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they also
where
appeared
the,
out
where
of
the
thin
money
air.
came from.
Yeah, like they all every sponsorship was Viking Motorsports on the car. Like
They had very few.
Yeah.
A few like local things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's
there would
just-
be like a local tire shop.
yeah,
on it
it's
or
just
something.
interesting they were able to like get all this extra.
I give
And
them a
then
lot
they
of
had-
credit for doing that though, because
Yeah.
the
Was
car
it-
looked good.
Tyler Ankrum come in one race and had like polka dot or something on it.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like Vita water or something weird.
Well, we know that Retzloff has a good amount of sponsorship.
Yeah, he's
behind
got
him.
the Gugon company.
If Fast Pasta
Funk
has the
Away.
dude wipes if they're still behind
That's
him.
Yeah,
true,
like,
I'm
too,
assuming
yeah.
it's
they
still
both
Dude
had
Wipes.
some pretty strong sponsor ties, so that could be it too.
Yeah.
Could have been a
Yeah.
front too.
Yeah, those are 2 guys that have kind of been overachieving in lower level stuff.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool to see both of them get a good shot at it.
Yeah.
Obviously, Parker was in decent equipment with the Jordan Anderson stuff, probably a step down with Alpha Prime, but still ran pretty well. And now Viking, if they're closely affiliated with RCR, this could be a good chance for both of them.
Definitely could be. I mean, we've talked at length that RCR definitely knows how to still build a pretty strong Xfinity program.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You know, they're always
Yeah.
up front in the conversation for the most part.
Yeah. And Alfredo, he's one of those guys. I mean, you look at it, he's very similar to a John Hunter Nemechek. He got into the Cup Series and he made a fool of himself. He's going down to the lower series and he's gaining a lot of respect by doing it.
Yep.
So it's cool to see him get a.
And he's had some
It looks-
really
it's
good
like-
runs in cars that probably
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
He's
Yeah.
getting like a better chance every year. Like he was a couple years ago, he was in BJ McLeod stuff.
Yeah.
In battling for wins at like Daytona and stuff. So
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to see him kind of rebuild because he embarrassed himself heavily in the Cup Series.
Mm-hmm. Last thing I got here is Rium Brothers Racing is no longer.
Who?
Reum.
Yeah.
They are Reum Racing now.
Oh, isn't it like Team Reum or something?
No, it's Reum Racing.
Reum Racing.
They got rid
No, I
of.
thought it was like
Ruh-ruh.
No, it's TR. I think it's Team Reum.
Look
Look it up. Frankie.
Pull it up.
That is in conjunction with the announcement that Frankie Muniz will be returning next year for the full-time season in the Truck Series.
And he's also racing like GT3 cars or something.
Yeah, he's doing something with Ford Performance in the GT car or something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Frankie,
Yeah.
where you
Probably
at?
running the Rolex and some of the bigger events. I would
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Rolex, but maybe the
Yeah.
the support.
Team Reum.
I thought it was Reum Racing.
No, it's Team. Their logo is a big TR. It looks very similar to
Is
the
it
track
new-
on
the
Garage.
new one?
We got to
Yeah.
stop letting him be right.
Reum Brothers
Oh.
Racing rebrands as Team Reum.
Where did I see Reum Racing? Because I saw that.
That's what
too.
I
I
saw
don't know.
too.
In your fucking mind, you idiots.
We need to stop letting him be right because he's just going to grow more and more cocky, and we can't have that.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to be cut down.
Yeah.
I mean, it is his podcast, so
True. Good
Yeah,
call.
He knows everything. Anyway,
Get in your place, boys.
that's pretty much all I have for regular news before we get into the NASCAR stuff. Do you guys have anything else you want to touch on?
I think you pretty much nailed
I
it.
think there hasn't been. I mean, there's been like slow trickles of shit
That's
throughout.
2 weeks worth of stuff right there.
Yeah.
and That's
We had some
Whatever.
paint schemes get released, and they're all not great.
Yeah, Chase Elliott. Sorry to the diecast collectors out there. His schemes all suck butts. from
I
the start.
don't hate the Napa one. I like the
it's-
white
I
and
don't mind
blue.
it.
I like the
Yeah.
white
I
and
don't
blue.
mind it at all.
Everyone is so up in arms about it, and by everyone I mean Norman Joe. I'm like, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
It's not
Did
that
they
bad.
change the Kelly Blue Book car at all? Because it looks exactly the fucking same. To me.
I
Yeah,
didn't even know they
the
released
top
that
is
scheme.
blue.
Is the top? I thought that was like that.
It's weirdly blue and goes around the windows. It looks kind of cool on the 2D scheme.
I'm interested to see if the Lumar one's going to come out.
Yeah. Have they
But on the
released?
3D scheme, it looked really bad.
Have we seen any 24s or 48s yet? I know we
Yeah,
haven't
we've
seen
seen
the 48
the All
yet.
Pro 24.
Oh, the All Pro. That one's cool because that's
Yeah.
the return of the
48,
Ditech
he
car.
only runs one scheme.
True.
There was a shop picture released
Yeah, I saw that.
of
The
like
five's
the
gonna
front
be-
fender.
Five will be the
is
five.
already that's the same. They've already released that.
Can we not?
I love it.
I
Honestly, I love the consistency of it.
Get
You know what though?
it.
You can't
It's
complain.
an identity.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can't
like it.
You can't complain.
I can
about,
do whatever I want.
Well, I'm saying we can't sit here and complain about how we wish it was the old days when we had the rainbow car every week and the black Goodwrench car every week, and then bitch and moan when the.
No, I have no problem with the consistency. I like consistency. I would love for those days to return. Just don't like the scheme.
Oh, I love it.
I think it's a really good paint scheme. I love that Kyle Larson has run it for 5 years straight. I hate that every fucking Jack, Tom, and Sally in every other series runs the exact same.
Yeah,
paint.
there
That's
was
why
a-
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
there was a car in the snowball today
Ross
that was
has
just
run
like
on
it.
it. Freaking
his
Corey
anymore.
Day, Connor Day, fucking
The dragster has it. The pro stock
Fucking-
car has it.
Billy
It
Bob
gets-
Thornton, Kyle Busch, Casey Kane. Everyone's running it.
It's
Let
too
that be
like
the fucking Kyle Larson's identity.
it's too like where the Yankees kind of vibe. You
Yeah,
know, like
it's-
everybody
Yeah.
in pinstripes.
We saw
get
it
it.
at
I
Because
get
all
you.
your suits match and all the cars match and all the letter fonts match and it's like it's all. I don't like it. I
Where
just
have
don't
we
like it.
seen? Where have we seen that?
Fine, solid so far.
We've seen it on the pro stock car, late models,
Yep.
sprint cars. I'm pretty sure there's a dragster,
Yeah, we saw the
There is-
dragster.
cup car, Xfinity car,
There's
truck.
Transams. We've seen it on
Trans
Transams.
Monster car?
What?
I was hoping you'd just say
Monster
it. I was
car?
hoping monster truck.
Nope. I haven't seen that. Surprisingly,
Not yet.
is there any off-road
yeah,
trucks?
monster
This guy's
truck?
got fucking rocks for brains. I swear to God, dude.
It's all the-
Monster cars, you know.
it's his past catching up with him. Sorry,
Thanks.
I smelled grilled cheese again.
Thanks.
I do like.
Yeah, we know you like that.
All Geyer's Carolina carports scheme.
Oh my God! Yes, talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
I
Wait.
love it.
Oh, not the Carolina carports. The other one, the one that they're all the throwback to the Sam Bass.
Yeah, that's Carolina carports.
Is it the Carolina
Yeah.
carports? Oh, okay. I think that's sick. I love
They've
those.
already
one
done
car?
it though.
Yeah.
What?
Like that was Josh Berry's Budweiser scheme. Was that same scheme?
I don't care. It looks great.
I think it's
I
wonderful.
mean, it's fine. I just don't love it. I don't think it's.
I
the
just
best
like
scheme
that
they've
they
ever done.
actually had the Sam Bass artwork at the reveal to be
Yeah.
like, this is what we
Yeah.
based it on.
Looks good. All right, that's all I got. Do we get into the old NASCAR?
Bum bum.
Hey, you lawyer guy.
I've Jack.
You don't know Johnny and I are watching you.
What is that even from?
From where?
Family Guy.
Nope, that's from Ted.
That's Ted. Yeah, I was going to say that's
Oh,
not Family
yes.
Guy. I mean,
same
yeah,
voice
yeah,
actor.
same voice.
Boom, boom.
Either way,
That's
it's
dope.
people
Make
that-
some law now.
Bow, 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 bow,
Oh, that
bow,
makes sense.
bow.
When you don't know Johnny and I are watching you.
while we're
You took my teddy
high.
bear.
I don't think I've ever actually sat down and watched that entire movie.
Let's go
Oh,
do
it's so
some
good. I love
law now.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
All
but
right.
I've never actually seen the whole thing.
I've never watched the show. They made a show out of it.
Yes.
Dude, the show, masterpiece.
Is it
The
good?
show
Yeah.
was so fucking good.
All right, let's get into some NASCAR. What I did for my notes here, I kind of just split things up into people and
Yeah.
what we learned based on that person.
That's what I figured you would do.
Perfect.
So our last
Um,
episode was a preview. Now the trial's actually
Yeah.
happening.
I separated a few things into the random things we learned
Mhm.
section. So yeah, where do you want to go? Where do you guys want to start?
Home.
I mean, we'll start with Denny. He started
Nice.
first, right?
Yeah, we can certainly do that.
I was going chronological
James,
order.
Dennis, Hamlin.
Let's start with some random money things that we learned.
Let's
Most
do
of which
that.
actually came from Denny.
Denny.
If you complain anymore,
It's just I keep adjusting and then I feel like I
then
end
stop
up
adjusting.
It's because you keep
no, but I keep
slouching in the couch.
You're
I,
slouching.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Sit upright.
Sit outside.
I don't have the. You've got the leg torso combination that makes this work. This,
All right. No matter what we do for studio, Dan is going to complain.
I didn't complain in the last one.
You complain all the time.
He complained about the chairs in the last one. I never did. I was fine
Yeah,
in the leather
couch way
chairs.
better than chairs.
Right. Random things that we learned financially that I thought were of note. $100,000 that 2311 paid for Wi-Fi.
168.
160 or 68. Yeah, insane. And
Yeah.
and like Jordan said, and half the time it didn't work.
Yeah, but Breakard was saying that too. He's like, yeah, the Wi-Fi isn't that great on pit road. He's like, and every team's paying that to
Two-
NASCAR.
$241,000 in hard card fees.
I
Yeah,
didn't know there was
that's-
fees for that.
Me neither. $250,000 in entry fees.
$6,000 in drug test fees.
$84,000 in SMT data. That's not even SMT anymore. I didn't
It's
know it was NASCAR.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
That happened like a year or two ago. SMT basically they acquired SMT and it's the same thing. It's just not. I don't even think it's called SMT anymore.
So we've been talking about this, that we understand that NASCAR is the one that puts on the show and that and the other. The teams are paying for fucking all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked
And I
about
thought
it
my Xfinity bill was high.
on the same
Literally.
on the same vein. We congratulate NASCAR week in and week out for being the moving circus, and they literally go track to track, set up their entire, city inside this racetrack, big or small, and we applaud them for doing it. Apparently, they were just doing it for the money. Those sons of bitches.
Yeah.
If you're
And there was
charging
a lot of money.
each team $100,000 a season for fucking Wi-Fi,
And that's only Cup. What about Xfinity,
Yeah.
Truck?
Yeah.
Well, truck
Arca?
doesn't.
I'm sure that's just per team that they make them. I'm sure the Xfinity teams are probably a little bit less, but still, $100 fucking grand.
That's what I'm saying. That's insane.
That's $1 million in Wi-Fi fees. It doesn't cost you $1 million to put Wi-Fi at every track. I'll tell
Nope.
you that
Nope.
much.
Nope.
That's insane.
Yeah.
$250,000 in entry fees and almost $250,000 in hard card fees. What
For what? For what?
for? What?
I thought the charters got you entries.
The charter is your license, right?
Yeah.
So
So
why
no,
did you-
it's not. You need
Yeah.
another $250,000 a year in
what
licenses.
the fuck?
That's insane.
Yeah, but Denny can afford it because apparently he still makes 2005 money.
Yeah, we learned that Denny also makes $14 million.
That was
Good for him.
surprising.
I didn't think
Good for him.
I thought that went away with the
I
Dale
didn't think
Juniors and the
anyone
Tony
had
Stewarts
made-
over 10.
over 10 since 05.
Same.
Like back in 2005, let's say like 03 to 08, peak NASCAR. That is when you couldn't buy a seat. You had to wait for somebody to die at Bristol.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is peak NASCAR. Dale Jr., Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, maybe Tony Stewart. Like 5 or 6 guys
Harvick.
that are, Harvick could
Harvick.
probably be on that list too, that are probably making 7-figure or what is that, 8 figures?
Yeah, I bet
Terry, the
Truex
one,
was too.
Kyle's the only one who's ever seen that much money. I've never seen it. The only people who are probably making 8 figures, over 10 mil a year.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would say that's
assume
true.
that
yeah.
ended in maybe 2016
Didn't-
with Kyle or Dale Jr.
Didn't the Harvick, wasn't that the whole thing with Harvick and Junior? Didn't he like throw out how much he was making? Wasn't
Yeah.
that the whole feud?
Yeah.
Harvick had some comment about like, oh, we're not all Dale Jr. making
20 million.
20 million or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
yeah, I don't know if Harvick was ever making that much money.
I'm sure
It's
he
very
was.
he was probably making good money.
RCR
Harvick-
days.
The 29
wasn't-
RCR days.
RCR days, he
Yeah,
was
but
making
was
good
he
money.
his
Renting.
best before 08? Like Harvick kind of peaked like 12 to 18.
Well, good years, the 29
Yeah,
car.
but
Yeah.
it's still not. It's
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, as soon as he
03
went
to
over to
08 is
the-
probably a year.
And when he went to the 4, though, he exploded when he went to the
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
because
Right,
he
but
won
that
the
was-
first year with Tony.
That
and
was
it's
what 2014, 2015.
2014. Yeah.
That's
So
a
I'd
little,
say,
that's
like-
a little past the money window.
But
I think.
like what Norm was saying,
No, for
I
those
didn't-
5 years, I bet he caked.
I didn't think anybody
yeah, he's probably
was,
making 8-9.
I didn't think
maybe.
anyone was making
Yeah.
over
Anyway,
10 million.
Yeah, and especially Denny with kind of his, oh, how to phrase this, his kind of mismatched sponsor deals he's got going on
Yeah.
right now. Like he lost FedEx. Obviously, FedEx, if they're sponsoring 30 out of 36 races, they're paying that shmoney. But right now, he's got Mavis that's in and out. He's got Progressive that just signed on.
Kings
Kings
Hawaiian,
Hawaiian, they're in and out.
Sport
like,
Clips, the
like, yeah, he doesn't
yeah.
have as consistent off Progressive. I'm
that
sure
debt consolidation
Progressive
place.
was a big paycheck, but
Yeah.
he doesn't have the consistent sponsorship that Kyle Busch had with M&M's, that Dale Jr. had with the National Guard or Mountain Dew. Like it's Jeff Gordon had with DuPont, Jimmy had with Lowe's, Tony had with Office
yeah, we get it.
Depot, like, or like Dale Earnhardt had with Good Wrench, Terry had with Frosted Flakes,
so
Darrell Waltrip had with Tide, Cale Yarborough had with Budweiser, maybe
right.
I don't remember.
so yeah, whatever. Good for him. I loved his fire back, and when the cross exam was like, most drivers don't make as much as you do, and most drivers don't win as much as I do. So, boom, take that.
There's been some great little snap, like one-liners.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, you're back on.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
back.
I don't think there's many drivers that are making within $10 million of him.
Still there. Probably not,
No, I don't think so.
but it doesn't really matter. Like,
Yeah.
that has no purpose in this.
I think it was
case at
like
all.
Brett Griffin was pretty clear about this. Like he was pretty open about it. I don't think there's quite a few drivers that probably aren't making over $1 million a year.
Probably not. All right, but let's keep moving on some money things that we learned here. The DAP program.
Yeah.
Everyone was singing its praises, us included. It's great that the drivers are getting out there doing more, appearances. We ended up with drivers on our show because of it, which
we got
is
Ryan
awesome.
Priest half a point. We don't. Know that
We
for a fact.
learned that the teams are paying for it.
Yep.
Yeah, they have to pay.
They're
into it.
paying almost half.
Yep.
And it's expected to go up.
And we didn't. I didn't
teams are-
realize how much the teams hated it because it takes their drivers away from things they want them to do.
Yeah, sponsor appearances,
Appearances
stuff like that.
for the team benefit.
From what we learned, it's looking like the teams were contributing $300K per team.
Woof.
On top of the Wi-Fi money, on top of the hard card money, on top of this, it's like
So-
they nickel and dime. We're learning more
It's a
and more
lot more than
how
nickels and dimes,
much
but it all adds up.
the nickel and diming.
Yeah.
adds
Yeah,
up.
but not on top of that, but so NASCAR is making you pay them to promote NASCAR.
Correct.
Yep.
Like, hey, you pay us to promote our sport, so we get our name out there.
Yeah, but
How the fuck does that make
they're
sense?
making them pay them to promote them with their employees that NASCAR is not paying.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
it's super broken. Like the DAP thing sounded great on paper. It gets drivers in the spotlight more. It'll get Chase Elliott out of his shell. And
I mean, it
hopefully
is great. It
to produce
has
the sport. But it's as soon as we learned that Denny Hamlin wasn't getting any credit for doing his podcast,
Yeah.
that's when you realize like Kyle Busch went on Denny Hamlin's podcast and got DAP points.
Yep.
Denny doesn't.
But Denny doesn't get any credit for doing his own podcast.
That's,
Right.
That's
the
weird.
DAP program on, like Norm said, on paper and in practice is great because what have we said? We want it to be more like the heyday when you had Jeff Gordon on Saturday Night Live, and
You're just balancing that on the couch.
yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't do that.
Not going anywhere.
That tips over once I kill you.
Very
Carry on.
happily.
Can you do it with like the Guitar Hero guitar? I want to see that.
Yeah, there's a broken one in there.
I got it.
Perfect.
Carry on.
We wanted like the DAP program was supposed to bring us back to that.
Yeah.
Drivers doing Good Morning America, Saturday Night Live,
And we did. I mean,
going
we
on
saw,
going on late night.
We saw them do a lot
Yeah.
more, but now we see behind like it's
You see the
it,
behind the
it
curtain.
did exactly what it was supposed to do, and I think it's great. But now we see that it's
Not
hurting
that
them
great.
more. It's great in the sense that the drivers are getting out there and doing more, but they have to make up that $300,000
Yeah.
nut. So they
Yeah.
got to make up that money
Yep.
just to break even.
Yeah.
Which is,
So they're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
You know, the right reasons is, you go out there and do as much
Promote
as
the
you can.
sport.
You get a payout. Like Joey won the first half of it and won like $1 million.
yeah.
Okay, so a third of that effectively is just
Came
Which
out
gone
of
is
his
to
own
dumb.
cover
pocket.
it.
Because
Yeah.
Joey's getting credit for doing his serious show. But then Denny doesn't get credit for doing his part. Like, it doesn't make any
It's-
sense how they rule it.
Yeah, it's a great idea. It did work in the sense that we saw a lot more people out there, but
On Kyle's
Again-
old casting couch, there's plenty of stains, my friend.
we find out
Carteropoli, scumbag, push the can over, channel your inner Harvick and instigate the fight. Sorry.
yeah, I spent enough cleaning this before. I mean, I don't want to do it again. That's the problem.
All right, where's
Uh,
the black light?
No.
Please don't. Yeah, so it's just behind the scenes they're still pulling the strings.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
We're learning that
Because they're
every,
a monopoly.
every little thing,
Right.
we're learning that NASCAR's behind it somewhere, orchestrating or benefiting or
They're getting-
whatever.
they're getting-
Controlling, yeah.
Penny-
Controlling.
They're getting pennies out of every situation. they can.
Literally,
I-
if you can squeeze a dime out of it, they're doing it.
Yeah.
The monopoly statement, I think, is a good point to bring up because we're not proving that they're a monopoly anymore. That was
It's been,
established.
yeah,
It's-
Yeah.
that is a fact.
yeah, because a monopoly is not illegal
Correct. Using your monopoly powers
to squash
control
other. Yes,
is, which is clearly what they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know how anyone can look at this and go, "This isn't what they're doing."
Yeah, I mean, we're at the point now where through week one, NASCAR has not really gone yet per se.
Yeah, where the teams are bringing all their witnesses and NASCAR is allowed to cross-examine them.
Right.
But these
Right, so it's gonna
these are
look-
witnesses brought by the team, so obviously this is going to be heavier in the team's favor.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
But looking at the NASCAR's cross-examinations, it feels like all they have is the teams spend too much money.
And
so we're not a
We
monopoly.
fulfilled our contracts.
We fulfilled our contracts. The teams spend too much money. That's not our fault that they have no money. Suck it.
pretty much.
And I literally feel like that's the crutch that they're dying on.
And they're not doing a very good job of it
No.
from what I'm seeing so far. Other things that we learned from Denny before we move on, not a ton from Denny.
He cried.
I think he did a good job, but I don't think we learned like anything bombshelly.
No.
That's
Sounds
worth it.
like he was a bit argumentative.
Yeah.
Like he was very emotional, heated,
Yes.
which may have played in his favor. It might have shown that he truly cares, or it may have made him
Yeah.
look like a bully.
And then he hopped on Twitter and was like saying this for the fans
Yeah.
and that and the other thing. And I think he's doing a good job playing to the fans.
Did you see the thing outside of
right,
court
but is he doing
on
a good job playing with the
Thursday?
jury?
You see the thing outside the courtroom? I think it was Wednesday, Thursday. The
Fans
guy,
deserve better.
the guy holding the sign up that says the fans deserve better, or NASCAR.
Used to be great.
NASCAR used to be great. The other side said the fans deserve better. The guy was holding up the fans deserve better side as Denny walked by, and he stopped and made sure the cameras were there and were like, "You're right, they do."
Yeah.
Right? He probably believes that. I'm not doubting that at all, but it definitely felt like, "Hey, cameras, get this." You
the
know,
NASCAR fight for sponsorship. We learned a lot on Denny's
Oh.
testimony as
Yeah.
well. How the teams are basically battling against NASCAR for their own sponsors.
literally, what was the team that died because Geico went away?
Yeah, I just listened
Jermaine
to
Race.
Jermaine. Like they had Geico up, down, sideways all over that car, and then all of a sudden Geico becomes a NASCAR sponsorship, and Jermaine Racing ceased to exist.
NASCAR's
Hey,
approach.
it wasn't
against-
all that bad. It got Ty Dillon out of our face for a few years.
True.
Yeah, From
True.
what we heard, NASCAR is kind of firing back at Denny that you guys are profitable, and then that was we're one sponsor away from not being.
That's what he said. He said if they lose one sponsor, then they're
And
deep in the red.
Right, and that kind of balanced out with MJ's testimony
Right.
from yesterday
and
or Friday.
you guys are doing just fine. You made a couple $1 million. Yeah, we have him.
Yeah.
The most marketable, the most sought after human being on the goddamn planet.
They
in the
lose
sports
Michael,
world.
that team's gone.
Right,
It's over.
MJ said on Friday, we'll kind of merge them because it was in the same vein, that that's like one of his main jobs at the team.
He literally
Like
said
he's
that
not
he's
sitting in on
yeah.
competition meetings and he's not making sure the guys are hitting the gym and practicing. He knows his place, and his place is to be the attractive guy
Yeah.
to sponsors. Go talk to companies that he knows or that he knows he could have an effect with.
Yeah.
Like, hey, join this operation. I'm part of it. I'm the namesake. Be attached to me.
Yeah.
And he knows that's one of his biggest attractions to the team. Never mind that he has dumb money,
Right.
but he's very marketable in
Yeah.
any field.
Well,
And-
look
and
at
keep
keep going with
any
the
company-
the MJ thing. I think that's good to put them
Yeah.
together.
Just look at the coverage the trial is getting
because
ESPN and fucking Fox and NBC.
Literally,
like
I
all these
watched-
companies are like, Michael Jordan is suing
Yeah,
NASCAR.
I was gonna say
It's
I
not
watched
2311.
I
It's
watched
Michael
Sports
Jordan.
Center when Gluck was on, and the little headline popped up. The boom, Michael Jordan appears in court case against NASCAR. Like Norm said, it had. I don't even know. I think they mentioned Denny. Nothing about Front Row. Nothing about 2311. They said Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin. Like it was very.
I think it was the Good Morning America or the CBS Morning, whatever the morning show one was.
They've done 2 of them. I think.
Yeah, there was like the boom, Michael Jordan and 3-time Daytona 500
Yes.
winner Denny Hamlin. So they did do a nice cutscene for Denny.
There
but-
was a pretty
but
good video. McGee, what's his first name?
Ryan.
Ryan McGee posted a video for, I think ESPN. I think that's where he works.
Yes.
And it kind of broke down the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think Denny said a couple things were inaccurate, but it was a pretty good video.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like this guy just got into the sport. He was a longtime fan. He co-owns the team with Denny Hamlin, and this
Oh,
is
that
what they're
was-
fighting for.
That was the one Denny was pissed about. Denny
He,
called him out on that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He said it wasn't shooting it down the middle.
Yeah.
That one. I saw that.
Yeah.
I think adding Michael's testimony from a few days later is a good one because they kind of seemed like they went good cop, bad cop.
Yes.
Denny went a little combative, and Michael seemed to be kind of bubbly.
Hey, why aren't you wearing your
and
Jordans? Like, yeah.
talking about to the other lawyer, asking why he wasn't wearing his Jordans and stuff. And Michael got on the stand, and he's, I'm not in this for money. I've been a lifelong fan.
Yep.
He said my projections were only to make 900,000. That was the goal.'s like to break even kind of thing. And they're like, well, why would you invest in another charter if you don't think it's any good? You bought another charter. You clearly like us.
I loved this line.
And he goes, it betters my chances to win.
No, he said
was-
he had the other part of that was they asked. I think it was MJ that said this. Why would you get another charter if the system is failing? And he said because the system. I believe in the system. Or was that Or was that the Front Row that said
Jenkins.
that?
That was Bob Jenkins.
Was that
Bob
Jenkins?
Jenkins, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jordan said because he wants to win so bad that it gives him another opportunity.
Sorry,
Jordan
I got those
also
mixed up.
kinda,
My bad.
I think,
My bad.
I don't know
put
how
it-
much you're learning from Riley Herbst, but
Jordan kind of
He
put
had
it
one
on his
top
guys
15.
too. He was like, they told me that it was a good opportunity to buy or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that. Like he kind
Uh,
of put it on his team a little bit.
Yeah, second in rookie standings, aka last.
That fucking graphic. If you
Dude.
didn't see the graphic that 2311
Fucking
put
wild.
out today, it is the saddest. They literally had to make up stats to fill out a graphic.
Yeah, show me another graphic that has top 15.
What I thought was really
And only one of them.
impactful that Jordan said that he wasn't afraid to do this.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody had to do it for the sport, and I'm not afraid to do it.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. He came
I
off.
thought that was
he
awesome.
came off as not as much as the owner of a team, but as a fan that wants to see the sport
Yeah.
succeed.
Yeah.
we'll stay on kind of the same side, if you will, and we'll pull in the Bob Jenkins stuff. Bob Jenkins, if you don't know, owner of Front Row Motorsports, also the owner of 400 Taco Bells, 50 Long John Silvers, including the brand, and 30 KFCs.
That's a lot of chalupas.
Dude, endless tacos. 400 places that you can get a free Taco Bell.
I always was jealous of the.
He
Dale-
also owns a plumbing company.
I was
Fucking
jealous
in
of-
one help the other. You know what I mean?
I was jealous for years of the Dale Jr. Bud phone, where all you had to do was call somebody and a truck full of beer showed up. Picture Bob Jenkins got the taco phone.
What happens when you pick up the
Paint.
phone right there?
Just paint shows up.
You just get sprayed with the blue.
It's like
the blue
slime
paint
in
from Banks.
Nickelodeon back in the day, but it just launches
It's just
chrome
automotive
illusion
paint
paint
at
in
you.
your face.
No, it's blue bank dye.
Yeah. Yeah, you open the phone. Ah!
You just turn into Paul Giamatti from Big Fat Liar.
Yeah.
All right.
But I love on the Jenkins thing. Again, they asked him the same thing about charters. And how did he word it? He said, they asked him why he would buy another charter if the system isn't correct.
Mhm.
And he said, because I believe it can be great.
Yeah.
It's just currently it's not great.
Also, Bob Jenkins opening his line of questioning with, "Oh no, I'm just a dumb redneck."
Oh,
Or,
my
no, he didn't call
God.
himself a dumb redneck. He goes, "I'm just a small town redneck from
yeah.
the South," or something like that. Like
Some
he
would
made
call
it,
me a small town redneck or something like that.
yeah, he made it really like
Yeah.
kind of heartwarming, but it's also like, the texts that are coming, jury, that's gonna ring
Well,
true. Or that's
they've-
gonna ring in your
I
ears.
know
Yeah.
Shannon that's been on the teardown has been really talking about that one of the team strategies is really using the sayings that have been in those text messages, the gun to the head, Jenkins coming out and saying redneck. They're like sprinkling those in.
which is smart.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It's really, really smart. Sounds like Kessler's putting on a show in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bob Jenkins, lifelong NASCAR fan and one of the original members of the Dale Earnhardt fan club.
I loved that.
Yeah.
What did he have? The
It's like a plaque, like
He
the
had a
first
plaque
of the
for, like, the
200 or something.
first 50 or 100 or something. Yeah,
I thought it was two. but
Maybe,
I mean,
yeah.
even
which
so, if it's
literally,
sub
like,
200, that's
I
crazy.
think it's just like a fan group that they like mailed you newspaper clippings
was,
and
yeah.
stuff back in
Like
the
a
day.
newsletter.
That's what it was
Yeah.
back then.
That's super cool. Bob Jenkins, he did nothing but help them
Oh my God.
in this because he's like that kind of like sweet dad. Like the entire time, it was very much about family.
Yep.
They were trying to press him about his charities. They were like trying to, oh well, you had to donate to your charity to be on the team. He's like, first of all, is that a bad?
It was
thing?
like a Christian school. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, they brought up, who was it that was
It
signed?
wasn't Ryan. Was it Ryan Priest?
Nope. It was.
Oh, it was Matt Tift.
Matt Tiff.
Yeah,
They're like,
Matt
oh,
Tiff.
well, when you signed him, you made him donate to your charities, and he's like, and
Yeah.
that's
He also
that's
never did it.
yeah, he
he
never
never-
got to that point because
It
he
was
got.
it was offered. It was never
Didn't
like
Tiff
pushed,
have like a
pushed
brain
through.
tumor or something? Yeah.
It was a
Broke
brain
it.
tumor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was interesting.
It's on the left screen.
I
It's on
think
the other
the-
screen, Steve.
I think the Jenkins thing was great. Like you said, it just showed
Yeah.
that he's like, he loves the sport. He's not the smartest man alive in terms of his finances
Yeah.
because he's losing on average 6.8 million a year. That
Yeah.
was a part of this testimony. And, you know, a lot of NASCAR's goal, like Dan was saying, was to prove that the teams are overspending and the teams should relax on their spending. They should only be spending 10 million, according to Jim France, when Denny says it costs 20 million. Well, we can't help it that they overspend. Bob Jenkins brings his own ice to the track.
That blew me away.
And Bob Jenkins also spends what they say 14 mil per car. And the most the charter agreement was going to pay them was 12.5.
Yeah.
So even Bob Jenkins running Front Row Motorsports, who, I mean, I don't want to kick them in the dick while they're down, but what were they, 28th, 29th, and 30th in
Yeah,
points
not
this year?
not a top team, not a threat to win every week.
Yeah.
And
They're
they are
spending.
still overspending what NASCAR would have paid them.
Yeah.
And I thought it was shocking that when we see the Long John Silver's cars, that's just covering up a blank car.
Yeah, he basically, and I actually never thought of this. That was a point that it never really occurred to me. You know, instead of running a blank car or getting a sponsor at a discounted rate, well, then your other sponsors are going to be pissed because they paid you $1 million and you gave the car to Joe Schmo's Chicken Shack for 50 grand. Your other sponsors are going to be like, bro, what the
Why
fuck?
not me?
Why can't I go for 50 grand? Why
And
why
you-
do I have to pay 200?
And if you run a blank car, you devalue your car.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, we talked about this with Larson back in 2021. We assumed that Hendrick Cars was on the car to avoid having a blank car because it shows demand for that car. If you drive around with a car with no sponsors on it, everyone that sees that goes, oh, no one wants to sponsor you. But if you drive around with a car that's sponsored for a discounted rate, you now almost like you're playing hard to get, kind of.
Yeah.
Like you seem like people want to be on your team, so you seem more desirable.
Mm-hmm.
We assume that was what was going on with Larson. Obviously, it's all come out. Larson is fully sponsored. That is paid for by the company's marketing fund. That is not Rick Hendrick paying for that car. It's different than the Long John Silver's thing. Rick Hendrick's company that he owns, but
It's
doesn't
budgeted.
it doesn't necessarily run. It's not his money. It's the company's.
It's the money.
Marketing
It's
fund.
it's the money that they would normally pay for a radio commercial or
Yeah.
Yeah.
what. It comes out of the
Exactly.
same pot
Yeah, they
as
don't- yeah, instead of putting it on billboards, they just put it on Larson's car.
And if you look
Which
at
is a better
like,
billboard.
a lot of
Way
companies
cooler.
have talked about it. The cost of running commercials is insane.
Yeah.
Like it's probably like $1 million per ad or something like that. You could sponsor Kyle Larson, a now 2-time champion, for probably $8 million a year. And guess what? You get at least 36 commercials a year.
Right.
Like it's crazy. But Bob Jenkins with the Long John Silver's thing, I think they were paying 50 grand a race. He was giving them a discounted rate. So it was a real sponsor, but they weren't paying real sponsor money.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he said they were paying 50 grand. They tried to give him a hard time about giving his kids discounts.
yeah, and that's where that whole thing about
Right.
not having a blank car came in.
He also mentioned that he felt honestly hurt and that he felt like NASCAR had them, quote unquote, over a barrel.
Yep.
Yeah.
which kind of
Yeah.
goes back into the I wish he used the gun to the head, but
Yep,
over the barrel
yep.
is in the same
Same vein. Yep.
Same vein.
That's a little bit
Um,
more southern.
On the kind of other side of the coin, we saw a few different people in the past week. We saw Scott Prime.
Oh wait, can I just add something to the?
Yep.
I didn't realize how close that FRM and 2311 were to merging.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
They were
Yeah.
very close to merging, and also Denny Hamlin sent Michael Jordan a text saying, "Hey, find someone else to buy my half." Of
Yeah, they were fighting.
because I don't think it's gonna work out for me.
Yeah, and they brought that up in court. Well, what's this all about? And he's like, we were arguing, and I got pissed off, and we worked it out.
Yeah, it's borderline ultimatum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Welcome to
crazy.
business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but that's crazy. Like NASCAR is like almost forcing those hands upon those teams like that.
Yeah,
because
it's
the
yeah.
way they're digging their hands.
It
so far in
hasn't
their
come
pockets.
up, but there was also a point where Dale Jr. was going to buy Front Row Motorsports. That never happened.
Yeah.
Remember he's talked about that before.
Yeah.
Scott Prime came from a company called McKinsey Consulting or something like that. They were consulted pre-charter system implication in 2016. He's the one that suggested a quote-unquote medallion system, much like the medallions that they have for a taxi in New
Yep.
York, which ultimately becomes the charter system. He knew then that the teams were losing on average 1.5 million. 2016 charter agreement then turns into a renewal. 2019, where the teams were begging for more. Specifically, they quoting a letter from Roush Fenway saying, "Please God help us."
Yeah.
NASCAR said no. Kick rocks, basically.
Our Fenway's just Roush is just holding a hand above water, like, please help. And they're no, smack him down. Just go to
You're
sleep.
sounding stupid.
Just go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Let the dirt shower over you.
Just
Rick says it's fine.
He's also kind of the reason that NASCAR is so strict on their IP of the next gen car. We
Yes.
learned. He kind of poked holes and showed the weaknesses that they had with the Gen 6 car. That's why they've really locked up the Gen 7 car, preventing its use anywhere, and basically why NASCAR still basically owns the cars that you paid for.
Except for that
Yeah.
one guy in Colorado that has a Harvick car.
Oh, is that Colorado?
Something like that. It was out west.
I thought it
Colorado,
was
Nevada.
South Texas.
Yeah, but
area.
isn't that a Gen 6 with
Nope.
a next gen
Nope,
body
that,
on it?
No,
that
it's
one
not.
is a legit next gen.
Yeah.
The other guy,
Well,
that
Corey
there's-
LaJoy also owns one.
there's a guy with
I
the
didn't know
guy
that.
with the Mustang that's in primer. That's a Gen 6 with a next gen body
Yeah.
on it. But that dude with the Harvick car, nope, that thing's full next gen, single lug and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's a different car. Unless he wrapped it.
We also learned about the quote unquote Amanda chart. Did you
Yeah.
guys see the Amanda chart?
I briefly.
I
The-
heard about it.
The Amanda chart is referring to Amanda Oliver, who is the EVP and Chief Legal Officer of NASCAR now. So the Amanda chart showcased kind of the 4 issues that the teams wanted, the biggest holdup. And we also learned from later on Jonathan Marshall, the RTA executive director, that there were 20 issues, and the teams just narrowed it down to these 4. So, it's like the teams are trying to get something done.
That they're moving. Yeah.
If you have 20 problems and you say, here are these 4, these are our 4 problems. Like,
That's a concession.
Sounds
They
like
went
sounds
from-
like you're being realistic.
They went from 20 wants to 4 needs, and NASCAR replied with, "You get 0."
Yeah, exactly. That
So the 4 issues on there, I took a lot of notes. I'm sorry.
no, but this is good.
Revenue. I simplified the words. Revenue, charter length, collaboration, and new revenue. So revenue, they wanted 45%. If you look at like the NHL, the NBA, NFL, they're closer to 50.
I was say it's still lower than
So-
every other sport.
Yeah, it's in line
Yeah.
ish.
Pretty sure currently, or even at that, like Major League Soccer was still a better split, and
Yeah.
that is a much less popular sport.
So they call this this issue. They got
In
a
the
half
US.
win. They got more than they got last time, but they didn't get anywhere near 45%.
Mhm.
They got 45% of the media rights deal, which NASCAR is leaning on, but they didn't get a goddamn thing in compare. Well, not even nearly as close to 45 in the actual share of revenue. as
Revenue
like
split.
But there was also something that I think Gluck and them were talking about where the media deal they got, they also then had to pay the negotiators out of NASCAR's pockets.
no out of the team's pockets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, or that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Out of the team's pockets. So then they ended up only getting like 42% instead of 45% out of that deal.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes, that's what I had that in my other things that we learned that
Yeah.
NASCAR paid the negotiators.
through the teams.
Out of
I mean, the teams
yeah.
paid the negotiators, not NASCAR, to negotiate NASCAR's TV rights deal.
What the fuck?
So they kind of got a half of a point on the revenue thing because they got more, just not what they wanted.
And then we
Yeah.
also learned that that's only U.S. revenue.
Yeah, they don't get shit from international.
That's the rest of this.
Yeah.
So in the charter length, they wanted permanent. No. They even tried to change the verbiage to evergreen, which is the same thing because Jim France just hated the word permanent. And no. So you don't get that. Collaboration. They wanted to be consulted when major changes were going to happen, whether it be to rules, to the cars, whatever, which totally makes sense. And with the original charter agreement, there was kind of a veto thing
There was
that
the
they had.
the three strikes
Yeah.
rule.
That's just gone.
Yeah, they just got rid of it.
They have no seat at the table. They have no decision making, and they have no veto power. So they
NASCAR could come out
lost.
tomorrow and
wild.
be like, "We're racing boats."
This is
and-
probably exactly where we heard Jeff Gordon reference. I've never been in a negotiation that it went backwards.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's probably the backwards.
Yep.
Because you went from having a seat at the table to nothing.
Literally, NASCAR could say whatever they want, and the teams can't do anything about it. Like,
And they probably have to pay for it.
everyone
Yeah.
show up next week with monster trucks. What?
Yeah. I mean, if we're changing the
Monster
front clip.
cars.
Thanks.
Callback.
Lost it.
No, like if they're changing, I'm trying to help you.
Changing the front clip. Oh, yeah. We're changing the front clip. New design. Go get them.
And whose pocket's that coming out of?
Yeah, the team's got to go buy it.
Yep.
It's insane.
They got to buy
Right,
it
it's
from
now- It's now
NASCAR.
mandatory
last piece of
that
this-
every car is labeled with a giant NASCAR logo on the door. Your sponsors are now relegated to the quarter panels or the bottoms.
The last
they
piece
could
of
just make
this
these
thing
rules.
was the new revenue. They wanted a third of the new revenue share. We can't define it because it's not there yet, because it's not new yet. So, like, when new shit happens,
Yep.
whether it be a new TV thing or a new international race or whatever, those lose money anyway. But the teams
Yeah, I
want a
was going
third.
to say, I'd be careful with that because it also came out how much money NASCAR has lost doing their little ventures.
$6 million in Mexico and $55 million collectively in Chicago.
55 million in Chicago over the course of 3 years.
Correct.
Woof.
That is a bad investment.
So the last piece, the new revenue, the teams wanted a third. They got nothing. NASCAR also, during this Scott Prime section, we also learned that NASCAR suggested the cost cap and consulted with Penske, Hendrick, and JGR, who all said no. No shit.
No shit, they said no.
The people
Yeah,
with
well,
the
I
most
think they
money.
were trying to get
You
them down
ask the
to-
Dallas Cowboys, the New York Yankees, and the Boston Red Sox if they want a cost cap. Of course, they're going to say
I think
no.
they were trying to get them down to like 10 mil.
10 to 15.
Yeah.
They were trying to cut them in half.
No, sorry. It was 15 to 18 was in the thingy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you've got teams with four.
Oh, no, they were trying to do a minimum. Which
And the
then
minimum of 10.
Rick
Yeah.
Ware and Hayek, I'm assuming, they said 2 lower level teams shut down the minimum spent.
Yeah.
Which you got to assume the 2 minimum teams has got to be Rick Ware and Hayek,
Probably.
who they didn't. They're probably getting away with spending
BJ.
8 mil a year.
Maybe BJ back then, yeah.
Could
Yeah.
have been BJ.
Who knows
Yeah.
when it was negotiated?
But of course, yeah, Hendrick and Penske and Gibbs, when you got 400, 500 employees, shit, they don't
Yeah.
yet no.
Right, and that's why we get people like who's it, Stiff Socks or somebody in the Discord or RFK Real fucking Cursed. It might be the same person. I might be mistaken, but they're like, no matter what, we get to the championship and it's one of these 3 teams every year.
Yeah.
Well, they're the ones willing to pay. If they're
Uh,
spending $6 million a year per car more than your team, they're probably going to finish a little better.
We also learned kind of midweek that Judge Bell kind of threatened, if you will, the NASCAR attorneys.
Yeah, like
Oh, they got slapped.
they got pee slapped. Like Shannon said. Was it Shannon? Yeah. She said that you do not want to
McMenemy?
Yeah, you do not want to
She's
piss
awesome.
off.
Yeah.
You do not want to piss off a federal judge. I don't want to piss off a judge anywhere. I don't want to piss off the county judge when I get a
Yeah.
speeding ticket. Never mind a federal judge.
They got scolded, according to reports, twice by Judge Bell for violating orders of his court. And NASCAR midweek changed its lead attorney.
Yeah, so they got in trouble because they kept trying to bring up the what's his name? From Spire.
TJ.
TJ.
Yep.
His involvement in this, and I guess they originally said
Is
it
it
wasn't
TJ?
included. Not TJ, it was
Right. No.
help me.
What are we talking about?
Who owns Spire?
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, God.
See, you got. I went from TJ Bell to
No.
Ryan
Dickerson.
Sparks.
Dickerson.
Jeff Dickerson.
They had a
Jeez,
bunch of
we're all
stuff
over
from
the place.
Dickerson,
Sorry,
and they
guys.
kept trying to include it, even though it was said it wasn't included, and that's a no. You can't do
Right.
that.
Because he wasn't requested as a
It's hearsay.
Yeah, he wasn't requested as a
Witness.
witness.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's
My God,
hearsay
my
if
brain
you
is
bring
gone.
in-
Guy's got rocks for brains.
Dude, fucking
If you bring up
got
something,
coal in the mind.
they don't call him as a witness, but they're going to use things that he said. That's hearsay. There's no proof that he said that.
Yeah.
Objection. Hearsay.
And then the other problem,
Hearsay.
then they also got yelled at. Both sides got yelled at because the trial's taking too fucking long.
Right.
Because basically the problem is every friggin' witness is going up there and, oh, you said this. No, well,
Grab a cherry one.
you said this and this. Did I? I don't know if I did.
Yeah.
Well, you said this. Oh, I might have.
Yeah, they're
You
playing
did.
playing
It
too many
literally
games.
drags out for 20 minutes for them to go, okay, yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
Like he's basically the Judge Bell said, if you guys don't start doing this more directly, I'm gonna start asking the questions to
Yeah.
you.
I appreciate how strict he's seemingly been on all of
100%.
this. Like he's making them ask questions sitting down,
I love
which I think is badass.
I love that he seems
At the
like
same time, like I like the visual of getting up and kind of like
Nah.
turning to the jury.
But
and
I
yeah,
back
like-
he's,
to the
he's
guy.
preventing the
bullshit.
storytelling, which I think hurts the teams because they have Jeffrey Kessler, who is probably the most animated person you'll
Yeah.
get in a
I'm a
court
New
case like this.
Yorker.
Yeah,
what do you say?
ending
that
up
to?
having to apologize to O'Donnell.
Yeah. So I had a thought. It's gone. Oh, I kind of love the fact that Bell seems annoyed that he even has to hear this. Like, obviously, we heard all the shit all summer about him telling them to settle. This isn't going to go well. He seems violently annoyed that this didn't settle, that they're even there, because before the trial even started, there was a whole thing about him basically being like, hey, everybody get your shit in order because I only want to try this once. I don't want to mistrial,
Hell,
and then we have to
even-
do it again.
Even
and-
Friday, he said, "I this is a good way you guys can spend your weekend," kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
potentially hinting at get this freaking over with.
And he
Yeah.
also
It-
like
it
said
almost-
like
Sorry,
we
go ahead. Noel.
plan on wrapping this up by this Friday.
Yeah,
but
that
with
ain't
how long
happening.
you guys are taking, it's more likely going to be next Friday.
No
Yeah,
chance
that
that's
ain't happening this Friday.
Um,
No.
I had like this weird feeling like they might actually do this, but I now have a feeling that the teams are just like, nah, we got you by the balls.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
nope.
I still think it's NASCAR.
I don't think so.
The way they talk about fucking old shitface himself, Jim France sitting in court, it's like just fucking just soaking it in.
Think
Doesn't care.
about being in a jury though, and hearing this, and hearing you've got Denny talking about his family mortgaging his house so he can race, and you've got, we haven't gotten into it yet though, but the Gibbs testimony,
Oh boy.
the front row, the Jenkins testimony, these are all, and you're sitting there looking at Jim France and all these people who you're hearing all
Apparently,
these.
he's been just stoic the whole time.
You're hearing
Yeah.
all these financials about how
Fuck that
everything ends up going into NASCAR's pocket, and there's the guy right there, and he's stoic the whole time. I'm sitting on a jury like, that guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Like, I could see that.
I don't think they have. It has happened or been said in court yet. We talked about it last time we were on the show. The money that was being put into the France family
Yes,
trust.
I haven't seen it brought
I
up yet.
can't wait for him to take the stand and have to defend that kind of money.
Yeah, the rest of the week looks like for the teams, the only witnesses they have left is Phelps, Richard Childress. Thank the Lord they're putting Richard Childress on the stand.
Give me pop on the stand all day.
I am so mad that this isn't on TV because I would stay home from work to watch
100%.
it. Like, that's going to be, oh my God. I hope he walks in. I said it on Discord. I hope he walks in and hands MJ his watch.
Yeah.
Hold this.
Let's
That'd
like-
be awesome.
And then I guess, so I know it's Phelps, RC, and Jim France. I think there was
Yeah.
somebody else
Yeah.
too, but I might be, those are the big three that I'm looking forward
NASCAR
to.
wanted to call in Roger
Kennedy.
Penske, but he is being real tough about setting a date.
Yeah,
to come in.
they wanted to bring in Penske in the middle of, so we are in, basically, if you split this up into a basketball game, first half, second half, we are in the first half, which is all the team's witnesses. NASCAR was like, well, we want to bring Roger Penske in, but he can only come on Monday. So can we just bring him in the middle of the team's side? And the judge was like, no.
Yeah.
What are you fucking talking about?
I love
Figure it out. He was like, you're going to have to figure it out because he needs
I
to
think
be
it was,
available.
it was like they kind of like asked Jeffrey Kessler if he was okay with it. He's like, no, like we have a flow to this. Like,
no, it
we-
was the judge. The judge said absolutely not.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think Kessler was like, we pick our people in a
Yes,
certain order
yeah.
to get the flow, and then we're gonna hit him at the end, obviously with Jim France. But like, you throw a guy in the middle, that kind of fucks everything up.
Yeah.
So I think the judge was like kind of like weighed it. Like,
We
would
haven't
you be okay
heard-
with this? No.
We haven't heard from Phelps, Lisa France Kennedy, Rob Kaufman, Ben Kennedy yet of the original list,
Mhm.
and Roger Penske and Rick Hendrick and RC.
And we
We're
also
getting
haven't heard from
Both of the Kennedys, or are they NASCAR's
Yes, they were both
witnesses?
listed as witnesses on the NASCAR side.
Oh, so
Okay,
they're
so
going
they're
to come up on
second
the
half.
team side.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are like all.
Or the
I'm sorry.
NASCAR
These are
side.
all the people that we haven't
Yeah, but
heard
Jim
from that they originally
France
listed.
is going to be called in by the
23
I guess the prosecutors. It's 23.
No, the plaintiffs.
plaintiffs.
What's the prosecutor?
There's that you're thinking criminal. This isn't criminal. There's plaintiffs and defendants.
Yes.
Oh.
All right. We also had Steve O'Donnell on the stand, the first of the Steves to take the stand. We didn't. He did okay, I guess, up there. We didn't learn a whole bunch of new stuff there, but we did learn that he was a part of the cost cap conversation, which we talked about. Effectively admitted that NASCAR blocked SRX from SMI tracks during the negotiations.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, there's a smoking gun right there. Monopoly's using their power to
Uh-huh.
prevent things from happening. They're putting the kibosh on SRX, which is a big deal.
The whole how he felt sick when he saw Chase Elliott in a 9 car that wasn't.
Yeah, it was 94.
No, it was 9.
No, it was 94.
Was it? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I saw a picture of it at 9, but still.
No,
I
the
saw
9
Chase in the-
I think was Bill Elliott.
Was Bill.
Yeah.
The A Shock
And
9
it
was,
was-
Bill,
and he's like,
Chase
not
was
the
in the
same
9.
Yeah, and he goes, when I saw
before.
Chase in a stylized 9 that looked like a NASCAR car,
Well, they
it made me
specifically
sick.
said
It's
with
I
like,
saw that. I was like, no, it wasn't.
They
It wasn't even
specifically
close.
said with Napa on the hood,
yeah,
which was the 94 car, which had Napa on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
But the 94 was an Aardvark font, which is the same as like the 24 or the 48. It's not the same as the 9. The 9's a completely custom font made by Junior Motorsports.
Yep.
So it's like they.
Yeah, I was like,
I wish they
what?
had that. If that was like in a text form, they would have obviously been able to hit him with it immediately.
Yeah.
I
But
just
that's
love that
not
he's like,
something Kessler's going to know off the top of his head.
I just love that. He's like, that made me sick. Shut the fuck up.
No, that made you scared.
Yeah, it made you take. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got spooked by
Yeah.
little baby
we also
SRX.
We learned that Steve's freak out about SRX, I guess CBS or somebody had reached out, one of the broadcast partners had reached out to him saying, "Oh, what's this SRX thing? What are we paying
it was
for?"
ESPN. No, not ESPN.
Nope, we don't have to deal with ESPN.
It would have been something we had to deal with. So it would have been. It would have had to have been Fox or NBC at the time.
Yeah.
I think it was
So,
NBC.
I guess he said that's what sparked the
Yeah.
freak out.
Well, especially once like there was the whole text message about SRX outrating Xfinity and trucks one week.
Right.
I bet you that spooked everybody.
Right. We also learned that he makes 1.2 million a year.
Yeah.
On
Which
the
is nice.
SRX ratings thing though, that made me laugh because SRX had really good ratings like the first 2 weeks, and then it was like 300,000.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
they was like, whoa, new thing.
Yeah.
Like it really?
That's probably just people that normally always have ESPN on their TV.
Yeah. And- or people
What do you
like
mean
us,
it's not football?
or us that just watched it.
Dude, you know who would call me up all the time? He's like, my grandfather would show me. He's like, oh, I was surfing channels and I saw this SRX race on Thursday night. And I was like, all right, awesome. I'm like,
Is your
"Did you watch it?"
grandfather from like Alabama?
Nah, it was Colorado, but
What's this SRX thing on it Thursday night?
He's
Yee-hoo!
from the Wild Wild
Fucking
West.
grandfather's Yosemite Sam.
He-
bang, bang, bang,
he's
bang,
more from
bang.
Maine than your buddy is.
True.
Yeah. No, I mean that proves
Yeah.
that there. I'll give Steve O'Donnell a little bit of credit with some of the things that he said, with quote unquote wanting fresher blood on the
Yeah.
board, saying quote unquote the legacy mindset. He's dancing around saying that he knows a change needs to happen, but he doesn't have the balls to say it.
Like you said, if I make a 1.2 million, I ain't fucking saying it.
Exactly. Like I said, I can be bought. If you're paying me 1.2 million, I am not ratting you out.
Yeah, you're paying me 1.2 million,
I'm
and you want
sorry.
me to wear a tutu and
Hey,
I'm
I
down.
will
You know what,
rat,
NASCAR?
I will rat out everybody that doesn't pay me
I'm a
1.2
nice guy.
million.
I'll do it for a clean 1 mil.
I don't even need the point
You
two.
can take the point 2.
You cut
keep
that thing
get
in
yourself a new
half.
car.
You know what?
Honestly?
For 1.2, you can have all 4 of us work for you.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'll take the point two.
Yeah, literally. Point 2 is
The
way
point
better
2
than I'm
would
making
not
now.
be
Point
bad.
2 would be nice.
Point 2 would be pretty good.
Yep, I'd take point 2 any
I'll
day.
take 0.2 all
Yeah,
day.
we'll take point 8 total.
You get point 2.
yeah.
Yeah, fair. But
Yeah,
I would to do that.
That'd be a pay cut for you.
No, that's accurate. All right, keep moving here. What else did we learn from him? We learned the 7 and 7 meaning. The new charter deal being 7 years long with a option to renew at an additional 7. But we learned some of the details of that extension, if you will. The option for the extension gives NASCAR the choice of giving the teams the same amount of money and reserve the right to make their own decision to give the teams something different if it goes, quote unquote, way up.
What does that even mean?
There was not defined.
What does that
NASCAR,
even
We're all the way
NASCAR
up.
just has the right to.
We're all the way up.
NASCAR has the right to make the change,
Yeah,
however they
not
see
up
fit.
If it's
we're
down,
not up enough.
left,
Yep.
right.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we're just up. We're up, but not enough.
yeah.
But we're up a little
it's,
bit.
it's up, it's not way up.
Yeah.
So we're not giving
it's
you
not
any
all the
bit.
way
Big
up.
you
It's
know,
not way up.
We're currently
it's
at the uppies stage. We're not at big
Yeah.
ups. You know what I mean?
the new deal is uppies, not way up. So
Yeah.
we're not giving you
Anymore.
anything.
Actually, we're gonna take
cutting
less.
it. We're cutting it in a third, actually, and you're gonna pay for it too.
Yeah.
Like currently, you guys are hating from outside the club. You can't even get in. we're way up in here.
Yeah, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
There's no percentages. There's no if we go up by anything, you'll get an additional 20%.
Talk about a gray area. That's a gray area.
There's no gray area. It's just like we'll make it up whenever we
We'll make it
freaking
up as we
feel like
go.
it.
Yeah.
And we also learned from Heather Gibbs, which we'll talk about, that the whole thing was just riddled with errors.
Yeah, I think it was Jeff or maybe it was Shannon. I forget who it was. I was listening to the Friday night show last week, and they were like, you have any kind of legal brief, whether it's you're getting divorced, you're suing somebody, you're whatever. You're buying a house. It doesn't even have to be a court case. Any legal document. You're buying a house. You're buying a car. You have to go through that, and if there's a typo,
Fix
it
it.
needs to get fixed. Anything that
Yeah.
you put the wrong version of there, it's got to get fixed because that could void the whole fucking thing. And apparently they should when they got this charter agreement back that September when it was shown to them on a Friday and it was like, well, they got it at 5 and you got to sign it by 6. It was like a 150-page document. Just looked like an 8th grader wrote it.
Which is absolutely insane. We also learned from him about the Andretti/Honda conversations that were shockingly close.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear
I didn't
that.
hear about that.
Yeah. NASCAR had plenty of conversations with Andretti to bring Honda to NASCAR. They were talking about charter purchases, those 4 that are sitting in the pocket.
Wow.
Yep. That was very, very close.
So they
and
haven't.
he
So they
also-
haven't been lying this whole time about Honda.
Correct.
Wow.
And we also learned, I don't know if he just said this out of turn, but he said SRX is coming back.
Well, it was bought by a different company.
Yes. The cars themselves were purchased, but the IP stays as is. So the cars were bought by somebody with a name that that you'd recognize. I forget who bought all the cars.
Oh.
They used them for like leisure things, whatever.
Probably right.
But yeah, all the IP still exists.
Also, shouts to whoever still has the password to the SRX Twitter.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's coming
When they
back.
posted the
So-
Monopoly guy gif and that's it the other
Yeah.
night, I was crying.
Yeah, so that's all I got from the Steve O'Donnell conversations. We also had Jonathan Marshall, which we picked some of the stuff out
Yeah.
of there. I thought this was shocking. From 2005 to 2020, so 15 years.
Yep.
How many teams have gone
It
out?
was like 50, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bingo. 50 teams have shuttered the doors.
That's
In
fucking
15
wild.
years.
Yeah, that's insane.
Only 6 of the 18 RTA teams from 2018 are still there. 7 years ago?
That would be put that
And
put
that's
that
what all the
in
major ones.
put that
And
in
12
any,
of them are gone?
Imagine someone comes up to you and says, in the last, so what you would say 2018 RTA.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that? Give or take 8 years,
7.
7 years. In the last 7 years, we've lost 6 NFL teams. You'd be like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You know?
It's insane.
Curious what teams those are.
Yeah, I saw your brain just churning.
So I got at least 2.
We talked about the 20 down to 4. We also learned about the failed rival series, the U.S. Racing League.
I missed this.
Was that the Justin Marks thing?
I don't know. I didn't
No,
pull
Justin
details on
Marks
who
was
was
the-
involved.
The whole Justin Marks thing was someone dug up a tweet from Justin Marks from couple years back where he was like, because he's heavily involved with a lot of the vintage stuff
Right.
that we've seen. And he had a tweet that was like, hey, how cool would it be to have a series that races like 70s, 80s, 90s cars at road courses or whatever, call it like the NASCAR Classics or whatever. And then 2 days later, NASCAR trademarked NASCAR Classics.
Yeah.
Like
that's
2
nice.
days later, it was on the books, and there people had the receipts of the trademark and all that shit. And Justin, so someone dug this tweet up. It was from like 21, probably 22, somewhere
Yeah.
around that ballpark. And then Justin replied. It kind of blew up on Twitter and Reddit. And Justin made a tweet. He was like, "Yeah," and that's when he said, "He goes, yeah, 2 days later, NASCAR Classic was trademarked, not by us."
Of course. Of course. Yeah, so we learned about the U.S. Racing League, and we found out that that didn't go anywhere and couldn't get off the ground because it was impossible because all of the tracks were quote unquote locked up.
My favorite, I forget whose testimony it was. It might have been O'Donnell's.
Monopoly doing Monopoly things.
Might have been O'Donnell's, where they had the list of tracks that other series could race at.
There's nothing.
It was like street courses, Pikes Peak. Does that
Yeah.
track even exist anymore? Like, it was like Pikes Peak.
Yeah, it's still there.
No, the old, not the hill climb.
No,
the,
the oval.
oh, the oval. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
like-
drove past it.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like Nazareth level track though.
They were like Pikes Peak.
Did you get out and like walk around it?
No.
Oh, you didn't have to poop?
It was like Pikes
You bought 'em
Peak,
if you need it.
street courses.
South Boston.
No, it wasn't even that. It was a bunch of like road courses.
Kernerville. They said Kevin's track.
But it was a bunch of like
Kern
road.
County.
It was a bunch of road courses that
Yeah.
NASCAR's never gone to,
And short tracks.
and some random short
South
tracks.
Boston.
It was like, what are you talking about? Like,
Yeah. Ridiculous. Yeah, so that's all.
But
I
that was
really
the
got
one that they were
from
talking
there.
about doing international races. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
What?
That NASCAR Racing League or the
The
American
U.S.
League?
Racing League?
Yeah.
I don't know. Those were not, supposedly those were not connected.
yeah,
kind of off
Because
topic.
the Yemen, Oman
Omen.
Oh, yeah.
one was supposed to be just an exhibition thing.
Okay.
Kind of off topic, but on topic. IHRA coming out with a stock cars
Yeah, what the hell?
thing now. You see that?
It
IHRA.
was like last week.
Yeah, they're like, all right, we're opening a stock car series.
According
now.
to our friend
Cool.
that used to work in the NHRA, that guy that runs IHRA has just like a lot of money and a loud mouth. And
Yeah, supposedly he tried to dry a track with a helicopter this year or something like that.
listen, that's a big mover and shaker right there.
I like that. That's
But-
a good move.
I don't see how that could possibly go bad. To be
Well,
honest.
no, I'm just saying the timing of that release.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem too short of a coincidence.
The timing
Oh,
on
yeah.
some of the stuff this last couple of weeks, I still commend whoever at Dirty Mo. They've been doing all their classics, the Dale Jr. Classics. Whoever decided that literally the Tuesday after the trial started to put out the Tony Stewart episode where they were talking about, it was while SRX was going on, and they had a whole segment about SRX.
Well, Tony was one of the original founders of
I know.
SRX.
And what I'm saying is they had a whole segment talking about SRX. And this was from 4 years ago, Tony's talking about how they've had to work with NASCAR and NASCAR's made it very difficult for them to go here, there, otherwhere. And I was like, whoever at Dirty Mo put this out today of all fucking days,
Thank you.
round of applause.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
that's something that happened 3 or 4 years ago. Might not remember that. Well, now you've just thrust it back into everybody's, we're bored in the offseason. What are we going to listen to?
Yep.
Well done.
Yeah,
Perfect.
absolutely. 100%. That's what I got from there. And then last but not least, I wanted to save the best for last, which was Heather Gibbs. Not a whole lot of per se bombshells and factual evidence and stuff that we learned.
That was more of like
Uh,
an emotional
it was-
testimony.
Yeah,
100%.
We did learn that they make $5.8 million a year from their alliance with 2311. That's how much they paid. But yeah, she talked a lot about, wasn't a part of the team, did come back and, to kind of protect the legacy of her husband and her children, and talked about, supposedly it was a very emotional thing for everyone in the court case, but talking about how Coy didn't wake up that day and coming back to help the company to protect the legacy, whatever. And when she started like opening the books and what she learned and all this stuff, they have 26 sponsors and they still believe that they're going to have to dip into their savings this
That's
upcoming
wild.
season.
That's
That's for
wild.
this upcoming year. She says we
Wild.
don't think we're gonna have to dip into our savings, despite having 26 sponsors, including massive ones.
Bass Pro, Interstate,
Monster.
Progressive, Monster.
DeWalt.
He gets us.
No, they're gone.
I know, I'm just kidding.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, they're not sponsored by tiny things. Like
No.
that's a lot of money.
that is an incredibly telling fact that someone with probably the biggest group of consumer brands,
Oh yeah,
you know, like I think Gibbs has the biggest consumer brands.
yeah. If you look at like Hendrick, you've got a dealership, an automotive paint company,
Right.
An
automotive loan.
an automotive
company.
loan company. Those aren't things you're going to the
And then
store.
Napa. They got
A
Napa.
Napa.
parts store that
Napa's the best one.
But
and
no one
that's
goes
Gibbs.
to.
Ally, no.
But Gibbs, in general, you can go to the store and buy an Interstate battery or a can of Monster, or go to Bass Pro Shop, or
You see Flow on TV
You
every
see
5
Flow on
fucking
TV.
seconds. You can go
Uh,
buy King's Hawaiian rolls. You can go get your
exactly.
tires done at Mavis.
I agree.
Like,
I think you're right. That is the most direct to consumer type. Like you see the King's Hawaiian car and go, oh damn, I need some of those, and go get some.
and in turn, they sell a fuck ton of merch. You
Yep.
see Gibbs merch everywhere.
Yep.
So and the Gibbs one is so telling, in my opinion, from a business sense, because Gibbs doesn't have another thing supporting his business. He is massive. He is one of the big three, but he's got no backup money.
Yeah.
You got Roger Penske, who has had more money than God coming in from 9,000 other places.
Yeah.
You got Rick Hendrick that's got 8 million dealerships with 55 different superstar athletes' names on the freaking front of
Yeah.
the building to make those even more special. Coach Gibbs had his big career in the NFL, obviously, but
And they came to
now the
NASCAR
money
and-
is NASCAR. They
yeah.
have to make a profit or they will die.
I never thought about that until I heard that part of her testimony, and I was like, damn, that's right. Gibbs doesn't really do
No,
anything. There's
it
no
doesn't
but we
have anything
think
else.
of the Gibbs as be like, oh, they got the money.
yeah, there's no Gibbs Automotive Group. There's no Gibbs box trucks. There's no
They're successful in NASCAR because they're successful in NASCAR.
yeah.
With these massive sponsors and with all of these 26, not all of them are massive, but all these 26 sponsors don't cover their nut for next year.
That's
Yeah,
why.
that's
That being
pretty
said, they're
crazy.
obviously heavily backed by Toyota. Toyota's writing them a check every year. So I mean, they are making money.
Yeah, but
She
still,
literally
but it-
just said that they don't. They're
yeah,
not going
no,
to
but I
make
mean,
money.
they're not like it's not coming out. All of the money's not coming out of their savings. Obviously, they're paid heavily. To
You
be
know that?
Toyota's premier team.
Do you know that though?
Is Toyota just giving them stickers, or do you think Toyota supports the team?
Well, she's not lying under oath that they're losing money.
Right, but they haven't talked about manufacturer support out of anybody they've talked to.
No, I think she would not lie about having to dip into their.
No, I believe that
Their
they're dipping into
funds.
their savings, but they're not only spending their money.
Yeah,
Obviously,
but
they're spending Toyota's money as
Toyota
well.
But they
is one of
shouldn't-
their sponsors.
they shouldn't have to dip into their savings to
Yeah.
keep
If
the
they
team
were making
afloat.
enough money, they wouldn't be dipping into their savings at all.
Maybe they shouldn't pay Denny Hamlin $14 million fucking dollars a year. Holy shit!
And then obviously she gets into the kind of emotional side of things. She paints this unbelievable picture, supposedly, of Coach Gibbs, you know, at the 9th hour when they have to make this signature
This is when
on
the charter
phone,
agreement came out.
Yeah. pleading with Jim France to not do this to us. And then supposedly France's response was, you know, if I go to bed and I wake up with 20 charters, I have 20 charters.
If I wake up with
Effective-
40, I wake up with 40.
As essentially saying, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's literally nonchalant. Like,
Go fuck yourself.
Go- Yeah.
And she paints another picture of Coach Gibbs sitting in his office in the dark with his blood sugar monitor beeping because he hasn't eaten all day, like stressed out to the nines. He's got a lot of people that he cares about and worries about, and they got a lot of employees. And
well, and they painted
you
the
know,
picture incredibly of this is the family's legacy. It's the Coy Gibbs legacy.
Right.
It's JD Gibbs.
Yeah.
It's the whole family was involved, and Joe's lost both of his sons, and now this charter agreement comes along, and they don't have. If they end up losing the team, all that goes away,
Yeah.
and blah blah. You know, very heavy on the heartstrings with the jury.
I
on
think
that
she
one.
did
I think
a
she did an incredible
bang
job.
up job and,
Yeah.
and hit it all home with the gun to the head.
And there was the part about which I think this might have been an O'Donnell's part, but her letter, and he
Oh,
was
yeah.
reading it, and Jim France or Phelps was like,
I think it was Jim France was reading it and supposedly
Phelps
swearing as he read it. But
Yeah.
if you know Jim, he doesn't swear.
bullshit.
Yeah,
But
O'Donnell
don't believe
said
that for
that.
a second.
Said that. Oh, that's not really what happened. I was frustrated and embellishing or something along those
Yeah.
lines.
So
saying that
basically,
he wasn't
they were,
actually
basically
swearing.
they were
It's like,
reading they were
okay.
reading the letter, and like I'm guessing at every end of every sentence was going like, "Pff, yeah, okay, fuck you, like we do to each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably what it was.
I think it didn't it originate from a conversation with Phelps as well?
I think Phelps was
Like,
involved.
wasn't the catalyst to the whole thing was a conversation with Phelps that didn't go over well, and then it escalated to Jim France himself?
Maybe. I forget.
I'm not 100% sure, but that does.
No, she was a very, very good witness when it came to that. It's you want to tug at the emotional heartstrings of the jury, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Absolutely.
very successfully.
Coloropoli said, "What about the comment by Jim?"
Yeah, we
we
just
said
covered that.
We just covered that.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, that's what I got thus far. Bunch of stuff happened today as well.
There wasn't much. There was a lot of the guys today were like the
Financial stuff.
financial analysts, so to speak. And I want to see what came out of that. I'm interested to listen to the teardown because if you remember, go back way to the beginning last Monday, there was a lot of when Denny was on the stand, they would ask him something financial and he would go, "Oh, well, I'm leaving that to the financial guys." Or
Right.
or we'll talk about that. You can talk about that when the financial guys come up. There was a lot of pushing it off to them, like they have the answer.
They have the numbers.
They have the numbers. You'll see when they get here. So I want to
we'll
see.
we'll see probably a lot of numbers today.
So I want to
Yeah.
see what they came up with.
I just hope for fucking everybody's sake that they just don't go ridiculously deep into numbers.
You're
Down-
gonna bore the shit out of
Yeah,
the jury.
you're gonna lose
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
People are gonna glaze over, and you're gonna almost lose your point if you keep going line by line.
Yep.
You know, you're gonna lose the normal
Yeah.
everyday person that's on the jury for
Yep.
sure. You lose me, and I'm a numbers guy.
Hell,
It's
you're
like,
gonna
okay,
lose-
Jesus
hell,
Christ, get
frickin'
through it.
Jordan and Jeff were talking about, I think day 1 or 2, how they were like, Jeff was like, "Did you doze off?" Because I was fighting it for a little
Oh,
bit there.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, we're here for but not to say bombshell or juicy, but the testimonies that are coming out that we learned something or
Yeah, we want to know, whose fault it is, why, and what they did.
Yeah.
I
This-
don't care if it's $54.87 on a Wednesday. It's like, all right,
yeah. Well, we're here like
give me round numbers.
yeah, and today was probably the complete opposite of what we're looking forward to with the Richard Childresses and the Phelps and the Frances.
I'm sure it was very telling. It's more
It's
like
info they need.
Yeah, it's solidifying the argument
Yes.
with factual numbers because people lie, numbers don't. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. But what are your opinions on where we're at? How the vibe is?
I mean, we kind of talked
Whatever.
about it. I it's tough because this is the team's side. So
Correct,
you're going to
yeah.
get, obviously they called some people that aren't for, they called some people to go after him like O'Donnell and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I think obviously I think the teams are going to come out looking good this side. I'm intrigued to see what the next round, when it's when it's NASCAR's turn,
Right.
where we go
what,
from
what
there.
their attack is going
Yep.
to be. I mean,
Yep.
from what we've seen, like I don't think they're arguing their case very well as of yet. But like you said, when they get to their point, maybe they go take a hard left and they go
Yeah.
a different road, and we'll see. But I don't know.
It also sounds like right now it's like the NASCAR people are getting up there and they're just playing dumb.
Yeah.
Like O'Donnell's getting up there like,
O'Donnell got up there and asked Michael
on
Jordan if he
July 15th, you said the teams are idiots and they should all close down because we're smarter than them. Did you mean that?
NASCAR
I
got
don't
up there.
know. Like, it's-
NASCAR,
Yeah.
when they cross-examined Michael Jordan, one of the questions was, "Did you play basketball?"
No, that was his own lawyers.
Was it? I thought that
Did
was
you
the
play
NASCAR.
for any other team other than the Bulls?
One.
They were just building a profile for him.
Oh,
as you
okay.
do with
Yeah,
any
I missed
witness.
that.
Somebody
Whatever.
asked Denny, he's like, "Do you have your diploma? You graduate high school?" He's like, "Well, they gave me a diploma, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably."
Norm, thoughts, feelings?
I want them all to burn. Viva la 2311, I guess. I don't know. Right now, it's tough. Scott Prime, I was feeling for a couple days like they were building up a fall guy. Like a lot of his stuff, it seemed like they were hitting him really hard at first. I was like, is NASCAR planning on just like
Getting a
Throw-
patsy out here?
throwing
Yeah,
this guy to
yeah,
the wolves
yeah.
and letting O'Donnell and Phelps walk free? So nothing so far has been really nail in the coffin. I think, like we said, Heather Gibbs was very good for the team's side of it. O'Donnell, I feel like we're getting secondhand knowledge from this from a couple different sources. Jeff Glock, the teardown, Break Hard, like the couple people that are there and reporting on it.
But it seemed like O'Donnell, I feel like, didn't seem like he got hit as hard as I thought he would.
So I am looking forward to seeing how hard they go after Phelps, how hard they go after Jim France.
Yeah.
I think they really need something big and damaging before the court kind of flips.
Phelps, I think it. I agree with you 100%. I
Yeah.
agree with everything you're saying. I think at this point, like you've made your point.
Yeah.
You got to hit it home. Like you got to plant your blame at this point. Like I want RC to get on the stand just because I want to see RC on the stand and see what the hell he says. But what can he really add? We've already got the Heather Gibbs testimony, which paints a picture of the sad old man getting beat up by the big scary NASCAR. Like, are we just going to do it again with RC doing the same thing and just being more animated and be more of a redneck? I think they've already made their point. It's like, get Phelps up there and get Steve Phelps and get Jim France up there and start pointing the finger, you know?
The problem is with Jim France is I feel like everything we've heard has been kind of secondhand from him. It's like, and we brought it to the committee and the committee turned it down, AKA Jim France turned it down, but we don't have anything like directly from Jim France. Like we have texts from Phelps.
Right.
And I feel like we haven't heard a lot about texts being used as evidence. Like we know the court has them,
Right.
but we
Right.
haven't, like O'Donnell got up there and I didn't feel like they were hitting him hard with text messages.
I don't think they can bring a lot of them in. I think they already said like the ones that involve Childress, like calling him a dumb redneck and he needs to be taken out back and flogged. I think they said that that's not admissible. Like that's not going to be.
No, it is. It's a part of the
I
discovery.
thought I saw somewhere that there was to be no reference of those.
Oh, maybe.
I haven't heard that, but
I swear to God, I saw it on.
That's
on
important
with
stuff. Like the
teardown
text
stuff.
messages clearly shows NASCAR's state of mind
Right.
in the whole thing. And that's why, like with O'Donnell, like I felt like some of the hard hitting stuff that we've heard about him hasn't been brought to light yet, but they might be saving it for Phelps because he's kind of the head of the snake.
Right.
So they might go after him harder as far as the text messages go and stuff like that. That also could be the main reason why they're bringing in Richard Childress, because he is related to those messages. So he is now their portal to bring this evidence to the courtroom in a kind of like a manner that makes sense rather than just be like, and we also have these text messages about from two different people to a third person that's not in the room right now. Like, rather than like, we bring it up like text messages about you, Richard. How do you feel about these text messages? By the way, you've owned a NASCAR team for 30 something years. You're a 7-time Cup Series champion, blah, 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 blah. List all his stats. You've been with NASCAR for so long. You're a family owned team. And then they reveal the text messages and how NASCAR treats one of their eldest team owners, if not their eldest team owner. Also, one other thing, we haven't talked about it with Bob Jenkins. He brought up a good point when he was on the stand, and he said, and how many teams have successfully gone from a generation to the next generation?
None.
One? Wood Brothers?
Wood Brothers, that's really
but
it.
he specifically said multi-car team.
Yes.
Like Wood Brothers is the one outlier. The only other one close would be like Richard Petty, which they kind of put Kyle in charge, but it was still Richard technically in charge. But that team's been fucking cut up so many times and bought by so many different companies that Wood Brothers is really the only team that's successfully gone generation to generation and survived. But they're a one car,
right?
So heavily supported by Penske team.
Well, they're built at Penske.
Yeah. So that
Literally.
was I think a cool thing.
I was there. It's like that whole section over there is it's like all in a row, and then one small section just changes colors.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you guys do.
Yeah.
I see. Your just toolboxes are white. That's I get it. Okay, that makes sense. On the haulers are all lined up. It's got its own bay. Like
basically, at this point, you're just hoping for the smoking gun that makes somebody settle with somebody, because if this goes the distance and there's a judgment, buckle up, because we're going to be listening to this for the next year, because they're going to appeal. It's going to get escalated, and we're going to do this whole fucking charade over again for another year or more.
Yeah.
This isn't going to end in 2 weeks if the judge says, this is my ruling. That's not it.
that's his goal.
That is step one.
Yeah.
And that may
exactly.
also be why they're seemingly playing nice right now. They're not badgering the witnesses and going hard on people because, like, hey, if we start being aggressive with you guys, that might scare you from doing a deal. Like we'll play nice in court, and maybe that'll lead you to doing a deal.
I don't think that's how. No.
Mm.
Eh,
I think it's too late for that now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too late for that.
So we'll see how the rest of the week goes, and hopefully we get to the end of this sooner than later, which we won't, but I'm just being hopeful because I want it to be over.
Yeah, it's projected to end this Friday, the 12th.
That ain't fucking happening.
Make that
We
the
sus-
19th.
Yeah, NASCAR hasn't even started yet. I would assume. I mean, if everything goes according to plan, I think I didn't see who ended up was the last person on the stand today, but NASCAR has at least 3 witnesses left, and they're fucking doozies.
Yeah.
You know, I could see NASCAR or the teams go. Sorry, the teams have 3 witnesses
I knew
left.
what you meant, yeah.
I could see the teams portion going until the plaintiffs could probably rest on Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe.
I could see that.
Right. They are going much quicker now.
They are. After they got their warning, they definitely ramped it up.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got 3 big witnesses, or at least 2 with Phelps in France.
Yeah.
You know, that could take all of tomorrow and part of Wednesday. And then if they rest, then NASCAR's turn starts. They ain't getting their shit done in 2 days.
No.
I mean, I want those 2 guys to have their own days.
Legitimately.
They probably end up. They probably will.
No,
Sit up
I
here
don't
and
think
sweat
so.
for 8 hours.
I don't think they will, but it'll be long. I don't think they're going to be like Jordan was in and out in like fucking 20 minutes.
We haven't heard
Yeah.
Jim France speak
No.
in years.
Jim
Yeah,
France
Jordan was
Jim
extremely
France
quick.
could be in this room and I wouldn't know who he is.
Yeah.
Like I can pick like when we were at Charlotte, when we went to the Roval. Remember we walked by, was it Phelps? No, it was O'Donnell. No,
Yeah,
it was
OD.
Phelps.
OD.
Phelps
we saw
is
both.
Both of them.
Phelps is very recognizable.
And we saw them and we were like, whoa, Jim France could have walked by and kicked me in the dick and I wouldn't know who he is.
Like some old man just kicked me in the dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the problem with Jim France is no one
And
has
he
seen
made
him.
me pay for it.
No one has seen him since what,
He kicked
2015?
me in the dick and my wallet's gone. What the hell happened?
He stole my coat. What?
He kicked me in the dick and made me pay for his
That's
shoe.
Brian France.
Oh,
Brian would have stole the baggie.
yeah. But none of them.
Bring
none of
Brian back. We'd have this all figured out in 2 hours.
No,
Cars
we'd
would
have-
have 1,000 horsepower.
No, we'd have a
so-
car with a wing and 36 weeks
We'd
of
all
playoffs.
be driving Vipers.
And 36 weeks of
the
playoffs.
Wolf of Wall Street NASCAR edition.
That'd be great. Everyone gets a Viper and it's white.
Yeah.
With a red interior.
These things
Yeah,
are fast.
and you have to finish this pile before you turn the engine
and
on.
there's a mirror on the dash. Not for looking at either.
So we'll see how it shakes out. You want to answer some questions?
Sure.
Yep.
Let's go to the Instagram. Alan with a 4. Can you believe Herbst got second place in points amongst rookies?
Somebody
shit,
said, I
huh?
saw a quote about that. It said, that's really good for sponsors saying second place in rookies. Little do they know there was only 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote AKA last.
Yeah.
From the show's count. Corey Scothon.
Scotham.
I know that guy.
Will Dan get hooked on phonics to be able to read the questions or for the show only?
Meh. Listen, when we go every 2 weeks,
No, Dan makes his own rules, okay? Dan
you're right.
makes you follow the rules,
Yep.
but Dan is the rules.
Do as I say, not as I do. It's called Rule and Iron
Yeah,
Fist.
Was
Dan
that
has an
about the
only
seating
child
chart
syndrome.
thing?
Yeah,
'Cause that would
so
be incredibly hard to answer.
That's my
on the
thing.
podcast.
I thought that question was cool, and I thought it'd be terrible to do on the podcast. So that's why I started it. Everyone was answering it in the fucking thing, so I started doing it there. Because how are we going to explain the seating chart on a podcast? You're going to sit here for 20 minutes and go, and in row 1 is you have to sit in the middle
What you
of
can
Carson
do
Hocevar.
is
and-
move it to the other channel.
Oh, is it that plain one?
Yeah, we could move it to the channel, but I'm not gonna. It was a holiday week.
Like, who would you say?
I don't
next
do
to on
extra
a
effort.
flight?
Dude,
Yeah,
that was less
Yeah,
than
something
48
like that.
hours ago.
Still a holiday week.
It was 48 hours
It's-
before the
it's-
show. You're like, there isn't even a show. You yelled at me. I was like,
Hey, it's
dude, you
almost
said this on
Christmas.
Yeah,
Saturday
brother,
night.
brother, it's after Thanksgiving and before Christmas. Nothing productive gets done right now.
You're an idiot.
You're.
Um,
Were you
I'm
looking for-
what? Go ahead.
I couldn't come up with something fast enough.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Cunt.
Ooh. Think of that all by yourself?
No, it's just what I see when I look at you.
Now we're gonna be even more popular
That's gonna
in
be
Australia.
YouTube cancel right there.
Yeah, all of a sudden, the Australia listens. They heard it. They're like, "Wait, what was that?"
Oh, they're having some fun over there.
Also, I hate you guys because it's summer.
Ronan
Yeah.
underscore H21, who has 2 thumbs and is counting down the 184 days till he flies to America
I
for
can't wait.
Pocono.
I cannot fucking wait.
Love you, brother. Can't wait to see you. Downriver Diecast with the next 3. Who is some of your favorite NASCAR content creators? I mean, there's not a ton, realistically.
I don't watch and I don't do the YouTube. I don't really watch NASCAR YouTube stuff. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I watch E-Step, Break Hard, Matt Break Hard, and Taylor Kitchen. above the yellow
Taylor's
line.
really good.
She's
Yep.
great. That's it.
You know who I really like?
Fuck, I lost his name. The guy who was gonna go to
Really
Dirty
likes
Mo.
him. Oh, Stapleton.
Stapleton.
Stapleton
Yeah.
does really
Oh,
cool
yeah.
shit.
He's
I
very
just-
much. He's on the fringe.
Yeah.
he's
I like
like
his older stuff. His newer stuff is a little.
yeah, like his tour in the old shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I honestly, I just found him like a couple months
Bro,
ago.
Yeah.
I like.
I don't-
OG
I feel-
shit when he was.
I
building
feel
the
bad.
Cadillac.
That's what I'm saying.
I
like-
legitimately
like his
found
older
him
Stuff.
with a like in October,
Yeah.
September, October. I
Out
don't know how
of-
I've never seen any of his shit before.
Kind of on the newer end of the spectrum. I really like, I think her name's M, Track View Racing on Instagram
Oh yeah.
with all the reels. And she ends up in all the same fucking places we are.
Yeah,
Like she camps in turn 1 at Pocono. So when I watch her videos and she camps in X-Lot, I watch her videos and I'm like, wow, we were right there. It
Oh.
makes me feel like I'm watching our stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
She does a lot of good shit.
She seems cool.
I
She
think
seems
she's-
really. I
I think
actually
she's from Maryland.
Maryland, Jersey. I think
Yeah.
Jersey. I think she's that area.
I think she says Dover's her home race.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she goes. I mean, there was. I think she did a
In the
real.
Ocean City vicinity.
She did a reel last year at the end of the year, like recapping the races she went to, and it was like she was at the 500, she was at Pocono, she was at New Hampshire. I'm like, am I watching our video? Like, what the fuck?
So we were at all the races the same.
Pretty
ones.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. She was not. She was camped like I think 2 rows up from us at X-Lot.
Oh no shit.
We just never ended
That
up.
close.
Yeah, never ended up.
Was she in that group that we just had the random Pink Pony Club sing?
No,
off?
so they were.
No.
If you're standing,
No?
at, if
Okay.
you were standing at the front of my camper, you remember. Probably not, because I don't know if you're there during the day, and I don't know if you could see it by the
Yeah,
time
it
you
was.
guys got. Yeah, but I don't know if you could see it by the time
thought
you guys
8
got
a.m.
there. So where we park in the front of my camper, if you look out, like where the woods comes over and then goes that way,
Yeah.
there's people like 2 rows up that have a massive white like wedding tent.
Okay.
She was next to them somewhere,
Oh,
so
okay.
she was that way, more into the dark, scary place out there,
Right.
not towards the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Downriver Diecast. Any paint schemes you want to see added to NASCAR 25?
Apparently, they just added 5 Larson ones today with the update.
Did they?
That
3, I think I saw.
I thought I saw 5, maybe 3. Okay,
I don't
yeah,
know. He's run 5 schemes since he's joined
true,
Hendrick.
true.
Brad Perez's 07 car from Martinsville.
That
Yeah.
Somehow make it work.
make it work, Chris.
Figure it out.
I don't know. It's tough with the licensing.
Yeah.
Although I do love after, like I said, I haven't picked it up in a while. So when I picked it up this past week and was messing around with it, I went and looked because they added all the throwbacks and stuff. Sick.
I am currently sponsored by Mechanics. Where?
Mechanics wear, yep.
I don't even know what the hell
in
I'm
Truck
sponsored.
Series.
I don't even know what I'm
Oh,
sponsored by.
And I did a black and gold scheme. Like the stock stuff. I just put it all together. A little camo, like dark black camo in it. Looks good. And Mechanics matches really nicely.
Yeah, that'll last for 2 weeks, and then you'll have a new
Pumped.
sponsor. and
Sponsored
it'll-
Yeah,
by
and then it's
REI
great.
right now.
Well, no, it's not gonna last for 2 weeks because I can't figure out what's
Oh,
going on
true.
with my game.
Lasts
so
forever.
it's gonna last forever until they drop me. All right.
I don't know if a sponsor can drop you.
I don't think so.
Any good Christmas theme paint schemes that stick out to you over the years? Wow.
I don't think there ever has been because there's no racing around Christmas.
The Tony Stewart and Bobby Labonte Polar Bear Coca-Cola schemes.
The Dale Earnhardt and Dale Jr. Coca-Cola Polar Bear schemes from Japan.
Guys are rocks and brands. Today, Junior.
The ones from Japan.
We can't read.
Eternity later.
Otherwise, I mean, there's not a lot of
I can't
Christmas
even think
schemes.
of any.
Everything from the
NASCAR
Snowball
doesn't
Derby.
race on
Yeah,
Christmas.
Keelan's
scheme?
was sick.
There was so when
that
I
looked really like
didn't like it.
it looked like an AI Christmas card.
So I
Christmas
like
cartoony. I thought it was
It's fine.
Flo did a thing. So Flo, I don't have it, but all weekend, everything but the Snowball Derby was free on YouTube. So I was watching. There was qualifying and the last chance qualifier and the snowflake, which happened at 5 fucking in the morning. I didn't stay awake for that because it rained all weekend.
cool. Yeah.
But I did watch most of qualifying for the Snowball Derby and the last chance qualifier. But at one point there was kind of like a lull between, and they did a little cut. It was almost like a cut scene of like Forza Horizon, and they were showing all the Christmas cars, and there's a fucking ton of them. Like a
That's
bunch
awesome.
of the cars had like snowmen or Christmas lights or like red numbers with snow on them. I was like, it's kind of
Fucking cool.
Yeah.
All right. Nick at the race.
What?
Yeah.
That's Nick Chambrone.
Which
That can't
defunct
be.
track that Cup, Grand National, or Trucks raced do you dream of coming back? Texas World.
Oh fucking!
It's
Jesus.
never coming back.
He says, "What do you dream of?" All right.
You're gonna knock down all those people's houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go to Michigan. It's the exact same thing.
Smaller though.
It's literally the same thing.
No, it's smaller.
You should
Texas
feel
World is 2.5.
you should feel right at home.
No, I didn't say half. I said 2.5.
Smaller, you should feel right at home. I mean, what?
I mean, my answer every time is Nashville Fairgrounds.
I would say it's
Good
not
answer.
really
Good answer.
defunct. It's because it's
Good
still,
answer. Show
I,
me fairgrounds.
I feel like you could still
it's
go.
not
I
there.
feel like it's not really defunct because it would take like a broom to get it going. But I feel like Next Gen's race really good at Kentucky,
Oh yeah,
Kentucky.
Yeah.
And
Chicagoland,
we're doing that.
They are.
That's happening.
Mansfield.
I'm going.
Mansfield, yeah.
I believe I'm going at least.
Bring the trucks to the small tricky triangle. Bodie's pooping
Yeah.
grounds.
Yeah.
Not saying a cup race, but let's I got it. Disney World Speedway.
Oh
Cup never
yeah,
raced
now we're
there.
talking.
So
Now
no,
we're
he
done.
said cup, truck, or Xfinity. Doesn't matter. Trucks race there.
Trucks race there? Okay.
Yeah,
Whoa,
I
whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
watched
whoa,
one not that
whoa,
long ago.
whoa.
Sorry. It's gonna take. Yeah, you do know that's gonna take at least 3 years for me to
He
figure
said
out.
the
Right?
National Series.
Yeah, he said Grand
He said
National.
Grand National.
Yeah.
That's
Which
why
I
in my
still-
notes
I
I've been
still say they
writing
should bring that
O'Reilly
back.
entry.
It's
Just to
gonna
try
take
to get it in my
me.
brain.
I think it took me like 3 years to stop calling it Nationwide when Xfinity took over.
Yeah.
So I hope you're ready for like the next 3 years.
They
of,
they need to bring back Grand National Series because
Agreed.
it's the only series that is only defined by its sponsor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which
The
makes it
O'Reilly's the
weird.
O'Reilly Grand National Series. That
Yeah.
rolls off the tongue a lot better than the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
What do I
Well, it'd be
got
the O'Reilly Auto
now?
Parts Grand National Series.
Sam Valley
Not
95.
if I have anything to say about
Sam Valley 95 has 3 of them. We've done this a few times, but it's always fun. Is there a chain restaurant or fast food place that isn't in your area
Waffle House.
that you want?
We
Waffle
literally were
House.
talking about this
Yeah.
weekend, which I did not know. Oh, I don't know if you noticed what I said. Made a small discovery this week that there are 2 Waffle Houses within 40 minutes of Pocono.
Yeah,
Correct. Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yes, you did. I tried to get you to go once.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I
he
did.
definitely did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
One of them is north. So
the
like
same amount of times I've been trying to get you to go to Nazareth because it's right in the same direction.
the problem is once I get there, I don't want to leave.
What?
Like once I get to Pocono,
I know. I
I don't
100%,
wanna- I don't wanna
100%
get in the
agree
truck
with
and
you,
go.
and I know that feeling. But
there are
I
things I
used
want
that
to do.
Waffle House to try to get you to go to Nazareth.
Is it the one that's south or north?
South.
I want a
Because
hash
there's
brown
one,
again.
you
So
know
there's
how-
one north.
So you know how
That's
we come
not the one.
down.
We
You
did
know
it on
how
the way down.
No, it's kind of out of the way because I think we can get there because
Still do it.
you know how we come down 84 and then we get off that exit and we take back roads, right?
Yeah.
The highway 84 keeps going and it's over here. It's I don't know how many miles it is, but you go by the exit, it's there, and then I think you can get down.
Right.
Essentially, if the highway goes like this, if it's a corner to get to Pocono, we cut the corner. I
Yeah.
wonder if we can take the corner.
Yeah. But anyway, the answer to that question is 100% Waffle House. I will also
Wawa.
throw in Wawa.
Yep.
Bucky's is not fast food, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, I
would-
want In-N-Out. I've
I would-
never had In-N-Out.
In-N-Out's good.
It's
but
all right.
It's one of those things where like when you're there, grab it. But
Yeah.
like if you had it around all the time,
It
you
wouldn't-
wouldn't really go.
yeah.
there.
no.
Carl's Jr. though, I would take a Carl's Jr.
Never been.
See,
Well,
the
the
thing is,
burgers
like,
are on sourdough.
Whataburger.
Never been.
I heard Whataburger's worse.
No, Whataburger is better. I'll take a Whataburger over an In-N-Out burger all day long.
In and
I'll
out is
take either one. I'm not going to go sit down at a Waffle House very often, but
I
I'll
will.
drive through
I'll
a
go
In-N-Out.
I'll go now.
I'll
Shake and
Kyle, start
steak.
the truck.
Yeah.
Zaxby's.
Never been, so I want to
Yeah,
try it. I'd
Zaxby's-
like to try it beforehand.
I know a lot of people. Like when we used to go to the Dragon, we used to go to Tail of the Dragon. Sunday at lunchtime was we would all pile in cars and go the hour and a half back to Maryville, Tennessee to go get
Yeah.
Zaxby's.
Yeah,
I've
but
also heard good things about Del Taco.
I guess
Del Taco. No. What the hell's the one we had in Florida? Is that Del Taco?
Can be. I think that's El Taco.
Yeah, we had it in
Yeah.
there's one in Orlando. It is really
Was that a
good.
Del Taco?
I had
Yeah.
churches.
I'm
in
going with
Daytona, pretty good.
Waffle House is it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's technically not fast food. It's a diner, but it's fast and it's food, and sometimes it gets thrown, so it's really fast. So Waffle
And
House.
The only thing I
love
wouldn't
your
want
Waffle
though
House.
is I feel like the experience having it up here would be ruined because no one would call you hun or sweetie or
Sugar.
Sugar.
I prefer sugar.
The look on your face, was that the Charlotte one or was that
Sugar?
yeah.
Yeah, Charlotte.
The look on Kyle's face when the waitress called him sugar. He was like,
oh, so happy. No.
Was that?
Yeah.
That might have been Daytona.
well, we went to the three of us, me, you, and Steph went to the one Daytona the morning of the 500. That
We
one
went
was,
to Daytona too.
did we go to the one?
Yeah, on a rainy day that morning.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah.
We went to the one right next to the track.
Because the 2 breakfasts, then we went to that place. We had to wait in line forever.
Oh,
We got the bagel sandwiches
yep,
or whatever.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that
No.
place was way too.
That was.
Do we always do that? Just go to a bagel sandwich place and we wait in line for fucking ever?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one
'cause
in-
you do that.
Yeah,
Yours
we
is
did that in
the one in
Austin,
Austin
too.
was
way
awful.
worse.
dude, for no reason.
Yeah, they
Like,
forgot
was
your order.
horrible.
They forgot your guys. I mean, it was delicious.
Oh my
I was
God.
so happy once I,
was
ate
so
it,
fucking pissed.
but we missed like
I was fucking mad because all I got was a bagel and cream cheese.
Same.
You and I both got just bagels
Yeah.
and cream cheese. They're like,
And then if
I love just a good classic bagel
that's
cream
all
cheese
I wanted.
combo.
That's all I wanted.
And it was when he ordered it, I was like, you normally get a breakfast sandwich because you think like,
Yeah.
I can have food. The Dan special, just the normal bacon. I was like, oh yeah,
it
give me
wasn't-
one of those.
And then we
Yeah.
sat there for an hour,
Yeah,
and they're
Dan
like,
and I
"Oh,
sat
sorry."
there like little boys just eating our little.
No, I didn't even eat mine until we got
Jesus.
back in the
Oh,
van.
you
No,
waited,
it was
that's right.
Ryan. Ryan got like some fucking gourmet sandwich. Like, he had to like slaughter the cow
No,
outside.
but then remember
No,
their
'cause they
ordering
forgot it.
system got
yeah, that's
fucked
what I'm
up.
saying. He ordered a crazy gourmet sandwich, and then they forgot it. So then they had to make it. I mean, if it was a bagel cream cheese, they could have just been like, "Here you go."
Yeah, I waited
I
until
had
we.
the best
I
time with the
waited until
bagel
we
and
got in
cream
the
cheese
van.
until we had to wait another 45 minutes after I finished the bagel and cream cheese. I'm like, I want to get out of
I
here.
had enough time to go back to the Airbnb, grab my weed pen, and go all the way.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
right. Yeah.
You left us
That
there.
was awful.
Oh.
Anyway, fast food. Not always fast. What driver could play Santa the best?
BJ McLeod. He beat Krampus.
No, he'd be scared.
Mike Harmon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Michael
The
McDowell.
Harmonator.
I'm gonna go McDowell because I feel like he'd mean it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. I agree with that.
Does it have to be like current drivers?
Sure.
I feel like I
So, I mean, no, go like
I mean, who are you
whoever.
thinking?
feel like Clint Boyer would be a hilarious fucking Santa Claus.
He'd be just like bad Santa.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
wouldn't be
just
like,
like bad Santa.
he wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't be like kids sitting on his lap. He'd be
Or-
like grabbing the moms.
Noah,
and
because
stuff
he
like
got all
that.
them hoes.
Yeah.
Yep. Ho ho hos.
Nice.
Pit crew member Chocolate Myers would be a great.
Oh.
Santa
Oh,
Ooh.
especially with Chocolate's voice
Yeah.
being super unique.
Oh, Carter Opley with Jimmy Spencer.
Jimmy Spencer.
Oh,
Oh my God.
shit.
Jimmy Spencer
He'd be
would.
smoking a
The,
stogie.
the
Dude, that'd
line
be
would
like-
be 8,000 kids long because he wouldn't stop telling stories to
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
It'd
kid.
be like Wigception, dude. Santa wig on top of his wig.
He does like John Daly playing.
Yep. He does.
Yeah, he's got the
Playing
simple
Santa.
Jack fucking hairdo on.
Alrighty.
Simple spec.
What racing team's holiday party would you want to attend? Not Gibbs.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
That's going to be a mass.
No, you're giving out presents. You're giving
You're
out
going to
presents
church.
to the
That's,
needy.
that's not a holiday party. You are required to go to
Yeah,
midnight
you're going
mass.
to midnight mass on that one, buddy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Give me Alpha Prime because Brad's on the ones and twos.
Yep. Their Christmas party, or what was that? Their party they had end of the year.
Sendero
Or that was the Sendero party.
party?
That looked phenomenal.
Said it before, I'll say it again. RFK, dude. They seem like they have the best team
I was
vibes.
going to say, I keep going back to RFK, but here I am going back to RFK
Yo.
again.
That'd be fun.
Give me Trackhouse.
Oh, Audible. Dude,
Dude.
Junior Motorsports.
Oh, yeah, JRM.
Yeah, JRM.
You're just pounding beers at Dale Jr.
Well, JRM does it at the Old Town, so you're going to get to it at Dale's house.
I get to watch
Dan's never leaving.
I get to watch SVG do shoeys all day long.
No,
Yeah.
dude, I'm going to Dale Jr.'s Old Town, and I'm hiding somewhere so everyone leaves.
yeah,
But I-
never gonna catch me.
I'm gonna go.
Dan's in the
Hello.
urinal.
I'm
Yeah.
just sleeping in
There's
the
the
NASCAR
outhouse
graveyard.
outside.
I'm sneaking into the woods.
I'm in
taking,
here.
I'm taking pictures of that Juan Pablo Montoya.
No,
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
literally why. I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to a
wait.
graveyard.
I'm hiding in the Old Town. Everybody leaves. I crash in whatever closet I found that night. And then in the morning, I'm sneaking out and going to walk around the graveyard.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But then I'm
All
running away yelling, "You never got to
Golf
catch
Country
me."
TDI. Why did Ryan Priest pull out of the Snowball Derby?
There's no
a
reason,
lot of
but
people were for it being pushed.
yeah, so it got pushed to today, Monday. And I know Priest did. I saw another guy. I think there was a couple people that basically like they've been there since probably last Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, stood around, got fucking rained on all weekend to do nothing. They qualified and ran the last chance qualifier,
Yeah.
which some of them did. Obviously not everybody had to run that. So some of them ran. I think they had like 15 minutes of practice and qualifying. And a lot of them had prior commitments today. You don't plan on being there all day Monday into tomorrow, probably.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you're Ryan Priest and you stay there, you run the race today. It ended shortly before I got here. So it was like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, about 4, I want to say.
You're driving home. You're not going to get home till tomorrow. Mind you, Ryan's wife is probably sitting at home with their 2 kids and all the farm animals. She's probably like, hey, get a little help over here.
Yeah.
You're off playing all weekend, and I'm here with the kid that's like 2 months old and our other kid and our 18 horses. Like,
And a donkey.
yeah, brother, can you maybe come home and give me a hand?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I bet you,
exactly.
So I think prior commitments and or like I'm fucking sick of being here, like I'm out.
Yeah, and a lot of people just go to that for fun
Yeah.
per se, and it's
Right, that's a hobby race for a lot
Yeah.
of these guys, especially Ryan.
Yeah.
and it's like yeah,
Well, yeah,
whatever, we're
it's-
done.
They're too long.
And last but not least on the Instagram would be Nathan Danforth. Did Majeski jump the restart?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
So he jumped it once by a country mile, and he admitted that. And the way they do it, they just kind of re-rack them. And then the second time, he was the line is like a suggestion. It's accelerating through the box. He definitely fired off about a foot or less before the
Yeah,
line.
he lost over on it, right? Because they sent him to the back.
Oh, they black flag him.
Yeah.
And it's brutal to make that kind of call in a race like this, but
You got to make it.
You
Gotta make it.
No, you don't. That's the thing. You don't have to.
Yeah.
It's accelerating through the box is
Yeah.
a thing. So like, yeah, if he didn't jump the first one by like this much, they probably wouldn't have called it.
Yeah.
You know, if that was the only jump and it was this much,
Leave,
Yeah.
leave it
no,
alone.
probably
Yeah.
not. So that's what I got for there. Anything elsewhere?
We had a couple in the Discord
What we got?
over the last 2 weeks. See if there's anything worth mentioning. Oh, wow. We went way back. Actually, not that much. Pepper Norm, which he won't know this. Which NFL team has the best number font?
Oh, I did research on this. I think
Attaboy.
Vikings. I think the Vikings had the coolest numbers.
Pretty cool. M.MCP97, our listener from Germany, which is cool
Nice.
as hell.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Christmas album?
Oh, I a very 1999 Christmas
Yeah, you linked it.
by Jay Schlatt.
I like the Bob Rivers ones, like the parody songs.
I'm a big classic. Like, give me the Sinatra, like
yeah,
Dean Martin, that
Nat
shit.
King Cole's.
That gets me so happy. Like, we bought obviously I don't even know if I brought it up on here, but we started doing vinyls. We haven't have like this many, but at Target they had one.
because you need another thing to collect.
Exactly.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
It looks like you take it out and it looks like a peppermint candy,
No, that's cool.
but it's literally all it's
Have you ever seen
Sinatra.
them make records?
Yeah, it's
Not
sick,
what you
dude.
expect.
It's
Oh, yeah,
wild.
I was saying it's like swirly.
I
wax.
got like
Yeah.
I got a My Chemical Romance one. It's a re-release of one of their older albums, and it
Oh,
looks like
nice.
it's clear and it looks like it's full of blood, like it's
Nice.
sick. But
Christmas.
it's all the Christmas one is all had it on last night. We put the tree up last night. It's Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra. It's all the classics, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the stuff that like it makes me just feel good.
I like BB King's,
Yeah,
kind of like a blues Christmas vibe. The one that I grew up with the most outside of like the classics that my nana always played, but my parents always played Amy Grant's Christmas album,
that's interesting.
which is fantastic. Like she's a wonderful singer, and it gives it kind of a little bit of an '80s vibe to it at the same time. So
Yeah.
it's pretty killer. Do recommend. But personal favorite, Cascades Christmas album.
Ooh, I also am a
It's
big
a little trance vibe.
also cheeseball as it is, big fan of all the like kid stuff. The give me the old Rudolph, the Frosty, the
yeah,
like
oh,
the
yeah.
Steph's favorite is the Chipmunks Christmas song. She fucking loves that song. Like
Yeah.
Dominic the donkey,
originals, yeah.
I want a hippopotamus, like all the
give me
good
Dominic
ones.
the donkey all
Yeah.
My mom
day.
only plays Elvis.
Oh no, I can't do that.
I fuck with
Santa's
Elvis
got
heavy.
a little friend. His name is Dominic.
I don't mind Elvis, but I've never been a huge. I think it's because my grandmother, my mom's mom, was one of those like creepy, obsessed with Elvis people. Like had a room
Yeah. Oh,
dedicated
gotcha,
to
gotcha.
Elvis, and it was always.
So
I
you are
didn't-
not an actual hound dog.
I didn't have a great relationship with them, and they always weirded me out when I went over there. And it was like, "Oh, you can't sit on that couch. That's the Elvis couch." And I was
See,
Oh,
that's like
yeah.
my
kidding
mom
me?
is like Christmas is Elvis, and then like spring cleaning, putting away Christmas and stuff is like always Michael Jackson,
Okay,
like
My-
old ass stuff. So like I like
I'm in
both
for
of them.
that.
all right, I'm fine with that.
I'm in for the cleanup.
Yeah, I'm not
yeah.
I'll
pretty
listen to Elvis.
You didn't comment on it, but did you see what Just Bus and I tagged you in?
No.
The Mr. Houston house, the lights. It's one of the houses that's all lit up and it's all
Yeah.
synchronized to music. I'll show you the video after.
Oh, is that the one like the launch video, like with the kids that were sitting?
No,
Okay, because somebody
it's
else
so
sent me
much
one.
better.
Okay.
My dad used to make Christmas CDs every year and like give them out as presents for everybody.
Your dad just gave up his mixtape.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Christmas mixtapes all year.
Yeah, burn them Christmas trees down.
Scumbag Seniors Smash Mix.
yo, don't drop this mixtape. This fire.
Y'all trying
Yeah.
to deck those
Why,
halls or
why
what?
why is it baby it's cold outside 10 times?
Dude, you don't have to roast them chestnuts over the open fire. I got this mixtape right here.
My dad just released his new Christmas
Yo,
mixtape.
no blue snowballs when that thing
I
drops.
really should leave. No, baby, get your ass back in here. It's almost that time of year, folks. It's almost that time of year.
I'll see if I can find one. He,
Hey, you.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, sweetheart.
Baby, it's cold outside. Well, close the goddamn door. We don't live in a
I
bind.
bought you a fucking drink. You're staying over tonight. There might be a pill in it. I'm sorry. I really can't stay. Shut up and get in the bed.
Did you order a Cape Cod or a Cosby?
Is
Sorry. Sorry.
it a Long Island iced tea? What's in that? What's floating in there?
Don't worry about it.
Did you go to the bathroom yet?
Sweetheart.
Don't you have to pee?
leave. I blocked you in with my
sweet-
97 Corolla.
If you have to go to the bathroom, let me know. I'll watch your drink for you, sweetheart.
Will he make us a new one or will you bring one?
I'll see. Yeah, I'll text him see if he'll.
I
Make
got.
one,
I think there's a
or
disc drive in one of these things down
Yeah.
here. We need to play
He would take.
a senior mixtape.
He would take like old Christmas albums and Photoshop like him. Like he took a Barry Manilow one time and put him on it. He took another one
You
where
need
it's
to
like,
find these.
yeah, I think I have one. I gotta find.
my God,
gotta
this-
find these.
I'm
Yeah.
scared of your dad.
My
man.
holy grail of mixtapes is still Dan Sawyer's. You know the story about that, right?
Oh, dude, you gotta find like so. He
I'll
made
see.
the covers.
Oh yeah, he'd like print them out.
Disaster
fucking
Dan.
have like the back,
Oh,
the
maybe I
back
have
title
it.
Me and
sheet,
Doug have been trying
like
to
the song
Dude.
sheet in the
find it
back.
for years.
Oh
you
yeah.
gotta find
On
one of
SoundCloud.
He would
these.
he would print out custom labels. For put 'em
Oh,
on the
that's
discs.
awesome.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that. Oh hell yeah. What else?
All
we got?
right. We do have the plain one. I don't know if anyone was interested in that one. I don't really know. I'm going 4 probably because RFK. Sitting between Priest and Busher would be pretty fun.
SVG and
Zillich.
Zillich.
Yeah, that'd be a good plain seat. I said also honorable mention would be Denny and Larson because then you get him to like you, and then all of a sudden you're golfing with MJ.
See,
Like-
who was on the bottom left?
I'm totally different
That-
because I don't.
Logano and-
Bottom left was Blaney and Logano.
I think that's where I'd sit, honestly.
Who was Gregson with?
Ty Gibbs.
Oh,
I'm
fuck
I'm
that.
going. What you have to pick a team?
No, it's
No, the other like
There's a
Oh,
seating chart real
I
quick,
didn't even
though.
look at it. Oh, so I get. Sometimes you're in the middle. Sometimes you're not.
yeah. Like the Noah one, I would love to sit with, but the problem with the Noah one is you have to sit next to Ty Gibbs and talk over him to Noah.
Oh no, I'm
Pass.
Noah's
Oh.
just young.
Here you
now.
go. All right. Here's my thought. So I'm not a window seat guy. I'm an aisle
I'm an
seat
aisle guy.
I
Yeah.
prefer aisle because I'm going to drink because I drink on planes.
Get
And then I'm going to have to pee.
I like
'Cause
having
I'm
the
old.
extra little bit to put my
So,
leg out when no
exactly.
one's walking by.
And second part is I am mostly leg. So that eliminates 6, which would be good. Would be sitting next to Ty. Would be Reddick. Would be fine. In between Busher and Priest, honorable mention.
I would do that one.
I'd do that.
Aisle with the front row boys is not a bad
Not
idea.
bad.
Not going in the middle with Hocevar because he's got long ass legs, so he's
Oh,
he's going to be
God.
all up in your space. And Ricky is kind of yoked, so Ricky's going to be all up in your business.
See, I didn't even put this much thought into it.
Not going window with Denny. I'm going with either 5 or 2. So either SVG and Zillich because Zillich is small and I'm on the end, or
Imagine SVG on
or
the window. I feel
front-
bad.
yeah, but that's not my problem.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
Zillich's problem. But I'm probably going to go with 2 front row because they are the smallest. I'm on the aisle.
Mm.
And
I
I don't
didn't-
want to talk to anybody on a plane. I like to put my headphones in and leave me the fuck alone.
See, I didn't put that
I'm
much
fat,
thought into
so
it.
I'll sit next to Jillich perfectly fine.
This is poor Zillich between you and SVG.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
SVG is a monster.
Oh, I know.
That man does not fit
I've seen
comfortably
that
on a
specimen
plane.
in real life.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Specimen is a good way to put
All
it.
right.
uppies.
Nate Dogg. Oh, that was. Did you see the? I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw a clip of it. Bubba got his Talladega win car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see his camera guy try to get in it?
No.
He's a bigger kid, probably built, I don't know, taller than me, but like myself and Steve's kind of body shape.
Whew.
He gets in it and he can't even get down. Like the headrest is like here.
Oh,
Can't-
wow.
He can't like get in the seat.
Oh.
And he's like, as he's like struggling to try to get out, you can hear him. He's like, how the fuck does Shane do this? Like, all right. Nate Dogg, fuck, marry, kill. Nilla wafers, famous Amos cookies, or Scooby snacks, which I don't even know what the fuck.
I haven't had the
Scooby's
second
on.
two, so I guess
Yeah,
I'm
I'm out.
fucking
Famous
marrying
Amos,
Nilla
they're like
wafers.
they're chocolate chip cookies that you get at like gas stations. I've seen them. I've
They're
had
like a
those.
tan package.
Yeah,
I
you
don't,
would-
I don't buy
I've ever had
Krispy
them.
cookies.
You'd know them if you saw
They
them.
have. They
Yeah,
have
I know what they
soft
are.
ones.
They're like the tan with the blue.
They
Tan with the
they
blue.
have chewy ones.
Yeah, I've never had them. I don't.
Yeah, that's a weird
I
one.
haven't been a chocolate chip cookie person in 25 years.
Oh, I love
Yeah, I
chocolate
don't
chip cookies.
think I've ever
And
gone out of my way to
I've
buy one.
since changed my thing on chocolate chip cookies. I got sick when I was very little, and chocolate chip cookies came out, so I've never liked chocolate chip cookies since. I'm sure people can relate to that,
Been there.
but
Not with cookies, but-
I've changed
That's
my
like me with tequila.
changed my stance within the last like 5-6 years. But they have to be like
fresh baked.
Chewy.
uncooked.
Yes.
Yes.
Like
Dough.
if
Like raw
if
dough.
recommendation was 12, I want like 7.
Yeah.
You know, that's minutes.
I don't really have an opinion on those because I've had Nilla wafers. I've had
I
Famous
like Nilla
Amos.
wafers. They're great.
No,
All
never
right.
had
I
Scooby
could have like
snacks.
2 or 3 of
Yeah,
them.
like they're
Yeah,
the-
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
I'm
sit down and eat them all.
I'm not going to sit there and house a box of them because they're Nilla wafers.
right.
Like people that
Uh,
eat Fig
Well,
Newtons.
unless you're watching Jeopardy or Wheel
I
of
think,
Fortune.
I think
maybe.
that's Joe's marker for the questions being over is
Yeah.
our mixtape picture. And then Cole C52 with the question we've answered 100 times. What races are planned or going to try and go to besides the normal 2? And is one of y'all trying to go to the Snowball Derby next year? Him and Nate have been trying to get us to go to the
If I
Snowball
fly all the
Derby.
way to fuck down there and it rains.
Yeah.
My dad has an apartment in Pensacola.
The only reason
He's
I want
not
to,
there very often because he's a truck driver.
honestly,
Well, yeah,
What is
he's
that?
got to make that mixtape money.
is that his fuck shack?
That's what the truck is.
Oh, true.
He's
I
out
would-
slinging mixtapes. at
Honestly,
truck
I'd rather go to
stops.
Pensacola because I want to go play golf next to where the Blue Angels fly around. 'Cause I saw a video the other day of them practicing over a golf
Oh, My
course.
dad,
awesome.
my dad sends me videos all the time of them practicing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's sick. Yeah, outside of the normal stuff,
Who knows?
wife and I are planning Chicagoland.
We are. I'm going with you.
Yeah, 4th of July weekend.
Oh,
It's my
perfect.
birthday weekend. And I won't be on the Cape.
Well, you said wife, so I just assumed that was me.
Oh, the wife and I go to Sonoma.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is there a question mark in there?
Hey,
or-
Steve has another vacation plan too.
Sonoma. baby.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, they're going to Sonoma
This guy's
Valley
fucking
for the
made out of money.
vineyards, dude.
Made out of money, except for when he owes Kyle.
So you got Sonoma
Yeah.
on there, and what else?
New Hampshire, possibly. I'm probably going for Pocono. The wife is
Where you
Okay.
staying?
probably in the bed of my truck if it's gonna be just me.
I respect the hustle. I've done it. It's not
I
bad.
gotta do something.
It's not terrible.
I'm not missing.
That's what Chad
I'm
did
not-
last
I'm
year.
Yeah,
not
but
missing
we're
out
gonna
on
have to find a
Pocono.
home for you because I'm pretty sure tents are already sold out. Because I was talking to one Weston a couple weeks ago when tickets got released, and we were talking because he's coming up next year,
Mm-hmm.
and we were like, he was trying to ask what he should buy, and I told him to do what the Millers did a couple years ago was buy a tent spot. Because a tent spot gives you the infield pass, the car pass, all
Yeah.
that. Then you don't have to use it.
Yeah.
You can come crash with us. We can dump his truck over there. Well, he went to buy one and they were sold out.
They already are.
Tent spots are gone.
Oh,
So he's like,
shit.
he's all worried. He's like, well, what am I gonna have to buy? I'm like, dude, you're fine. When you
camper
get there,
spot.
I'll buy a
when
camper
you
spot,
get
no
there,
problem.
we'll go get you the infield pass and the car pass, and then you're good.
Yeah.
Or we might have an extra one between our 18 spots. Who knows? We'll play it by ear. But I was like, we'll have it for you. And then
Yeah, we'll
he,
figure it
he
out.
said he's gonna
And
bring a
that's
tent.
for Pocono next year.
Yeah, dude, they posted a thing a couple weeks ago. That they're already like 75%
75%
sold out.
Yeah.
For the camping. But I told him, I was like, dude, honestly, like he's gonna bring a tent. But if you, I don't know where you're at with your purchase.
It's gonna
plans.
happen before then. So
So I was telling him that if there's room in my camper, because obviously if you bring a camper,
question is, should I get another spot?
we have a spot next to behind me where our trucks normally go. We'll just have to figure out a way to park our trucks. Although I don't think Cohan's going this year because he's going to San Diego the week after.
That's right. Well, if we put both of our campers there, we could put a. Like where your slide out is, if we leave enough space, like we can
Well, I
back
can
into the slide.
I can move mine over too and shrink the middle a
Yeah.
little bit, and then you can go behind me. But I told W, he's like, "Oh, well, I'll bring a tent." And I was like, "Well, if Kyle has a camper and he brings it, I'm sure like it'll end up with Ronan or Norm or somebody in it. So like, that'll open up a bed in my camper, and you're more than welcome to crash with me
Yeah.
with us. You know,
Yeah, I mean, any of
obviously
us
you're
would
not
probably
going to be.
find something.
I don't
We'll
think
figure
you're
it
going to be sleeping in your camper by yourself.
Right.
You know
No,
what I mean?
no.
So that would open up room in mine if he doesn't want to sleep in a fucking tent. Because he's like, he was like, I'm a little worried about tenting it after seeing some of the rain videos and how Kevin Miller almost blew away that year. I was like, yeah,
That's
it
true,
can
he
get a
did
little
almost die.
sketchy.
I know that's the only thing
Yeah.
I'm worried about. Is like if I get a truck bed tent, like am I gonna fucking fly away?
No,
No, you'll be fine.
No, we'll figure
Not
it
if it's
out.
like a legit one.
But yeah, outside of the normals, Chicagoland's really the only thing on my schedule for sure. Sedona, Sonoma. Fuck.
He's probably going to
Sonoma.
Sedona too.
He's
Sedona, Arizona, and Sonoma, California. I screw them both up.
He's going to probably,
every time.
knowing his vacations, he's going to go to Sedona too.
I might.
I like that. I
Um,
like Sedona a lot.
I do too.
Okay, that's it.
Outside of that, though, I mean, yeah, I feel like it could be one of those like, oh, we're just going to go here.
Yeah.
Nothing planned. Put it that way. That was, I think, that was it for the old Discord. Did we have anything in YouTube? Oh, good. A Marco Andretti Roval joke. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Cool. That's all I got.
Yeah.
That does it for yet another episode of
Yeah, it was a
Loses
pretty long
Fast
one.
podcast. Sorry,
Yeah.
pretty long.
Yeah, but if
yeah.
technically though it's for 2 weeks, so this is 2 short episodes.
Good
No,
point.
it doesn't work like that.
Good point.
You wanted to do 1 episode next week covering the entire court case. That would have been a 5-hour episode.
Yeah, we just spark note it.
Yeah, then we wouldn't have been able to do Christmas on the
No, then we would have had
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we'll see you 2 weeks from now when we'll do our Christmas special. We'll also do drawing for people that contributed to the
Brad
sponsorship with Brad at Martinsville. Yep.
And we'll open presents and we'll probably recap more court bullshit.
Yep, we'll do that.
Hopefully, the end of it.
Hopefully the end of it.
Before we sign off, follow us everywhere at
LoosesFast_pod on Instagram and Twitter, and the Looses Fast podcast on YouTube. Go leave reviews, subscribe, comments, all that fun stuff.
I'm Kyle Belcher,
I'm Dan Walker.
Norm Peltier.
Scumbag Steve.
and we'll catch you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Go to loosefastpodcast.com. Buy an ugly sweater this week now for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.